At the moment, we are.
Hello, everyone!
Hello and welcome to Critical 20 today.
Erase that.
I probably will. I usually start with the hello and welcome to Critical 20, and now they know that there is something recorded before.
Cut that out. Cut off that. To make sure they never know.
So,
anyway.
Yay!
Hi, Jonathan!
This is our third to last week. Well, actually, technically,
This is
second to last. No, third to last, because then we have 2 more weeks after this, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yes. You said the adventure will end, but the campaign will not.
So
what?
That is true.
Means this little story arc we're doing will stop, so we're not leaving everyone on a cliffhanger for 2 years. But then when he gets back, we're going to basically pick
You're
up.
going to spur that into a different storyline.
Yes, and
But
doesn't
same
even
campaign.
necessarily have to be with the same characters. Technically, we're still in the same
So
campaign as the
basically,
first
you're
one.
going to end the campaign and start a new one.
In terms of how we've been referring to campaigns, yes.
So when you said it this time, you meant campaign as in just the stories within your whole world.
Yeah, this whole world is pretty much
A
part of a grand campaign.
Okay.
Now it'll explode.
And who knows, everything might attach to each other.
Or it all might end within 2 weeks. The
Or
world might
it
just
all might end.
abruptly end.
We'll see,
That
that
was
is
fun.
very possible, and then I have to make a new
It's
world.
actually us, so there's that.
But then I have to make a new world, so let's try to not do that.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
gonna
you
try
guys-
our best. Can I have my dice and my dice dragon?
The computer is kaput and we're
Dragon?
drifting in
There you
space
go.
towards
Who's
certain
adorable,
levels.
Ooh, Derek, do you have any tape?
I may have been watching.
Right there.
I gave my sister 150 or so.
No spoilers!
Fine.
I'm also binge watching.
If you pay my sister monumental amounts of money, she might be willing to make you one. I mean, it takes.
If I paid her like $80 to do it, would you do it?
That would probably be a little bit low, but she might consider it.
If I paid her
No, it's not
$100 to
covered
do
now.
it, would you do it?
Can we ask her?
What?
What are you pointing at?
Someone asked where
I'll
the
start
tape
at
was,
80.
and I'm still pointing at it.
What are we pointing at?
The tape.
Someone asked where tape was.
Oh, we're still pointing at the tape.
And he'll be like,
Who wanted the tape? Okay.
Hey, friend.
So,
You cute.
who
Victoria's back, everyone!
who would like to recap last session?
Victoria gave birth. Not Victoria. Venetia.
That was
That's
fast!
why I've been sick, guys.
Okay, then better write that in.
How's that possible?
I've actually been talking the fact
Are we recording an episode?
That's
2 years later?
That was fast.
Is she pregnant?
Wait, I missed that!
So Victoria gave birth.
You gave birth! I missed that!
Yes.
You were here!
No, I wasn't. All that wait.
She had a daughter.
Hour.
Oh, that's right, I was too! Could you hold out till next time?
Nah.
We skipped forward 12 days. There was nothing she could have done at that
So the
point.
mountain wasn't
No
that interesting.
attitude!
Yep, and it's a healthy
Okay.
baby girl because we didn't really want any complications.
And I didn't want to do a complex check. So
Yeah, let's
Yeah, let us know.
it would
so
be it
what's
would have
the
been an
name?
extended
What's
complex
the
check,
child's
so
name?
just basic
I haven't
simple check
decided on
works.
the name.
Actually, technically that
Guys,
was a
I brought things to
compound
add
check.
to the
but
alchemy shelf.
for the next 2
Oh,
weeks.
I can't say that. That would be sad.
What?
Name it Nico.
Oh!
It's a
Yikes.
girl.
It's
Nico,
a unisex
Nico,
name.
Fair enough.
Okay. I shall decide.
Well, I missed that last session. I
So-
do know we made the captain of the guard think we were all absolutely
Guys,
insane. This is my druidic focus. Or at least
Yeah,
as far
we're
as I know.
still standing beside the base
Yes.
of the stupid mountain, and we haven't done anything but wandered in the wilderness. We've tried to craft a carrier for the baby, and only she
Yes.
was able to create the thing for her own baby.
You've also convinced most of the powerful world leaders that you are now insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll regret that. Especially if
I
they're Romans, then they'll
suggested we
definitely
could
regret
just
it.
My
leave
future
them
plan.
together.
That is
Yeah,
the
year
best
6,
mountain
then
in
they'll all
all
pay.
land.
Uh-huh.
It's like, alright, so
Do you remember what was on these? Okay,
The red.
What?
just making
Are
sure.
we
As
rolling?
much as I would like
Yes,
to see that.
we are
this-
rolling.
This wouldn't actually come.
Actually, I think we're stumbling right now.
Rolling? Wait. Okay, I thought you meant the game. I was like, are we rolling down a hill or something?
No.
Are we rolling to our deaths?
No, we're stumbling right now. Okay.
So I also saw giant things
Three.
in the sky, and
This
there's like
was?
a dozen of them up there.
So-
and I don't know what they are.
End of last session, you all saw this enormous mountain that had basically become humanoid and was
Well, like it stood up and
walking.
started walking.
Yes.
Yes.
We
The
saw that it was
ever-rising
already
mountain.
walking.
It was
And
already
it's-
walking. It's
We
already
saw it was
walking.
standing
Yeah, it's
on
its
one
first
foot
babies.
because its foot was raised up higher than the clouds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
remember
that it
now.
probably
I
only
remember
takes that thing
now.
about 15 steps to cross the continent.
Yes, but it's moving as slowly because it's huge.
And then you saw a couple of those appear in the sky. I think it was like a dozen.
What the freak is that?
It's a sentinel.
No.
No, it is not.
No.
Is it
My nightmares
friendly?
are gonna be fun tonight.
Is it friendly? Will it kill us?
It
Good
doesn't
question.
look
We don't know.
They're
Oh,
all
looks at it. Antagonizes us.
they're all
Big.
slightly different shapes, different colors.
Are they as big as the
But
ones in
If I was a
4-5?
god with a god, a bad idea.
Yeah, a little bit smaller. They're like half the size, maybe a quarter. They're like a
I'd
quarter.
be the
that
goddess
size.
of the horse.
Okay.
They're
I
not
heard you wrong.
that big.
Guys, we should make a pantheon.
Oh my
I'm the
god.
goddess. You guys do
I'm the
that
god
last-
of bad decisions.
Sure, Victoria, but I
Wasn't
heard
the last
you
adventure
incorrectly.
basically creating a new pantheon?
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
So,
Anyway.
as you stand at the feet of this enormous walking mountain,
With feet. We've determined it's humanoid, by the way.
what would you like to do?
I forgot your dice.
Bring them next week.
Yeah, you know all those dice I stole for my wedding? Still have
Oh,
them.
right.
I'm gonna turn to Alamont and go, do you know what those are?
No, I was. Oh, you can use
Feet.
Oh no,
No,
Oh, okay.
I do not.
fun. I just meant
That's comforting. The
I
gods
had
know
some
something.
dice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to
Gods
read
don't
it.
seem to know a lot of things.
It's a dice pouch. Well,
They've
it's
been
a-
trapped
it's
in
a
the
pouch
nether
by
realm
it.
for a
How
long
much was
time.
this stuff?
I think over $100. This is 60.
That's actually a really good deal.
That's 35.
It's
It was
game
supposed to be
time.
70, but I got
So
it for half off.
95.
You wear it on your belt and you just go.
How much
I'm
was
giving the
this?
heart of the card.
How much was this?
I think that was $20.
Wait, yeah, that's nice.
This was 30.
This is pretty
The
terrible.
engraving is their own stuff. Different.
Is drunk
different,
idea guy still with
companies.
us?
Did the
Keep forgetting
great wait? How much was the?
Oh yeah,
I
Troll.
have-
The engraving was $10.
Is he still with
This
us or
was-
is he left?
Oh, he's still with you.
We have to work with
125.
us right now.
38. What?
I'm sorry, what's
We
going
work
on?
with us right now.
His
Oh,
name
the
is
drunk
Tom.
dwarf!
Yes, we are
After-
drunk idea guy.
Oh, he should be the god of bad ideas.
These are the most beautiful dice. Sorry, how much were they? 38.
38.
Okay.
It was either this or golden ruby, and I thought I'll just roll a d6 and see like evens. I'll get the ruby, also get the sapphire. I got a 4.
You should have get them both. They can't be separated. What have you done?
163.
What are the
Oh, I
guardians
get that
doing? Are they
reference.
just floating?
I got a lot more.
They are just floating there,
Are they all around us or just like?
mostly
Yeah.
in
Oh, right.
that
Sentinel.
direction.
Scary.
If the giant's
Guys,
right
guys,
here,
guys,
they're in that
giant-
direction.
There is a Scottish festival, and I think Payson this Saturday.
It's
not this
game time,
Saturday, not
Victoria.
tomorrow, but the next Saturday, and it's free to get in,
Oh
and
snap!
we should all go together.
Oh my goodness.
When?
Next Saturday I'm going to Phoenix for a work party, and then I'm going to pack, and then I'm going to go on vacation.
Where you going?
California.
Nice.
I don't think I have anything going on Saturday. Not that I think. Oh, tomorrow I'm getting a new car.
Nice.
Why do you need a new
Yes.
car? Is your car bad?
No, it's just that my dad works for Ken Garf as the director of finance.
Exactly
and,
how humanoid is this man?
Sometimes they reward me.
Give me your car.
No,
Looks-
hell no.
Wait, can I have it?
Looks
No!
about like a
Andrew
golem
needs it.
usually would.
No, I have a younger
So
brother.
it has
now.
arms and legs and a
You don't
torso
need
and a head,
Oh yeah, I does.
from
He's
what you can
16.
tell.
So we can only.
What's below the cloud
Um,
line?
So,
Well,
so
it
Is
hasn't
it
been
not
cloudy for 12
Dungeons and
days.
Dragons
good.
time?
That's good.
Ken Garf.
Guys, it's Dungeons and
Is
Dragons
Brian
time.
Durham?
No.
It's actually been Dungeons and Dragons time for 45 minutes,
Oh,
but
cool.
Dungeons and Dragons.
What's a dragon?
So what are you
Me,
all going
Rar.
to do about these floating,
Andrew's been
terrifying
acting like a dragon
things?
lately, and he goes, Speak to you,
So they've just suddenly appeared.
They've suddenly appeared. We don't know what they are.
Neither does the
At
god.
the end of
Maybe we should ask it.
For graduation.
Sure, Ash, you can totally ask what the thing is.
Go ahead, Ed. You may ask the thing what it is.
It's the best plan we have. Nobody else is doing anything.
You can absolutely do it. Go for it. I
Ask him
nominate
what it
Ed
is,
to go
that's
ask
all
the
you
scary
rolled out.
things.
I need all of you to make a perception check.
All of us.
Wait,
Nat
where
20.
are we right now?
I apologize.
So I'm just gonna say it because Jonathan rolled a natural 20.
11.
Floating cloud of doom is nowhere to be seen.
10. Oh, no, wait, that's
The
13.
what?
Wait, what?
Oh, what?
The Dark
Did he
Prince.
slow ditch
Dark
us?
Prince?
No.
He's gone.
Did Haughty Elf leave
You guys
us?
don't
no,
know.
no,
Ed's
no.
gonna have to tell you.
Oh, cool, cool.
Haughty Elf, I love you.
You guys don't know. Ed's gonna have to tell you.
He's
Yeah,
gone.
I don't know.
Are you God?
Well,
Are you God of the Misfits?
Ed, are you gonna show
I
up to
got
class?
a
Or are you
17,
going to be
but
silent?
if I
Yes.
can use my passive
After she looks
perception,
around
that's
for
fine.
like
I would
30
say
seconds.
passive.
Okay,
but-
20!
Did you
So-
eat,
so you-
Did you eat Mr.
Like-
Dark Cloud?
Most of
Yeah.
you would probably notice, like, wait, there's someone missing.
I rolled a 1, so I noticed nothing.
Except for you.
I rolled 13.
You're just staring up at these things in the sky.
Terrible dark cloud guy is gone.
he's not terrible, or at least
The
not,
terrible darkness.
No, she
Okay.
doesn't say that.
not that we know.
Shut
anyway.
He ditched us.
What?
What?
The dark cloud guy.
Oh.
Prince ditched us.
He did nearly kill
But
us
we got a Haughty Elf.
multiple times.
Alamont, where is your brother?
Who?
He's gone from the
That
universe.
is a good question.
Is he in the
Can he fly?
Yes, he can fly.
Well, he might be up there. Talking to the things.
He literally only flies. He doesn't even walk.
I thought you were going to say
He
he might
has-
be there
going
and
to
like
say,
there's
he
a
is a-
storm coming. There's like a storm cloud coming. He's like, let me in there.
He's probably there. No, okay. Oh boy. So we got some mountain.
Is he vulnerable
Threes.
to lightning?
We got scary floaty things in the sky.
Hey,
None of
what
this
are
concerted
you?
us.
Are you gonna kill us?
Throw a rock.
Ed is asking. Have they any response?
How far away are they from us? In the air.
A few thousand feet up.
Yeah, they can't hear you, dude.
Yell louder.
Keep yelling. Here's a microphone.
So they're a few thousand feet up, and how many feet, like, away that way? Like,
Probably 20 miles at least.
Pythagorean theorem.
Can
alright.
I touch the mountain's foot? How close is it?
Is that a good
That's my
idea?
question.
Far.
No. Do you have a better one?
Probably at least a mile off.
Okay, well,
touching
then
it.
I'm not done.
Why would you just go up, touch it? That's a plan. That's a plan. Okay, I'm done. We won.
To see what we have.
So,
It's got 1 hit point. Boop.
Yes. That means we know it's to die.
Anyway.
And
now
now
that
it's
we're
falling.
Now we're at the mountain.
What?
We have
And
a
now
small
it's
child
falling.
with us.
Sounds fun.
This is seeming like it's turning
That's where all the damage is
south
done.
pretty quickly. Any ideas? Alamont?
I would
At all.
so
Derek, wait. Do you control the infant?
no. Well, technically yes, but I'm not going to. Except for maybe saying it's crying
Okay.
Oh.
Is the baby crying?
or puking. No, it's not crying right now. And it's not puking.
Just realized people
Um,
person called Eve in Assassin's Creed.
So,
So like, hey.
you all see something streaking across the sky.
Senpai!
Just this almost like yellowish,
Okay.
glowing
That's not
Becca has to leave.
thing.
Becca
Just-
will be back.
Streaking.
I love you.
Okay,
From
Is it?
leave my stuff. I want to still drink that.
still pretending
Oh,
that
great.
this is
Oh,
the
oh.
giant
Okay.
right
I
there
thought you
that
were
is
ro- I
slightly
thought you were
falling
going for
apart.
Damage. I was like,
It's not.
And here are the guardians right here.
Okay, we're somewhere in the middle.
And it's
How
coming
about
from
that
here.
dragon head right there?
yeah.
It's coming from here.
There, and it's
Are these?
streaking across, and does it hit
So-
the giant?
So do these look
You
like
don't know?
futuristic? Like futuristic? Do they look like?
Not really.
No.
They look
Compared to
magical,
everything
but
at
not
this point, they're
necessarily futuristic.
Okay.
That picture I showed you was actually,
Would there?
well, 100,000
Our
years.
character question.
old.
Would they develop? Would they continue having just do magic, or would they embed technology?
It depends on if people start hating magic or not.
Oh. Well,
Because
Burn
they're
the witches.
exactly burn the witches, or
well,
hey
I'm not
witch, can you enchant this for
You should
me?
totally make that happen in your world because it would make a whole new
Oh,
interesting
I'm
thing
not
about
going- I'm not
role-playing.
going.
Anyway,
I
let's
bet there is a place where they don't
So,
like witches.
thing streaks across the sky. Does it hit the giant?
It would.
It would.
Just like,
No.
So, it hits the giant and there's this crack,
it's like a loud boom.
almost like thunder.
Oh, okay.
Almost.
Did
It's a
there's-
gunshot.
Like thunder.
Did Did the light shot
Thunder.
come from the
Thunder.
same direction as the floating?
Guardians
it
are
did.
here. Giant is here. You are here.
Where
Thing
did
came
that
from
trash? Where'd the
And
ball
it
of
came
trash
from the
go that I
same
just
direction that they
generated?
are?
Yeah.
Technically speaking.
Over there, actually.
Okay.
You threw it over here?
I threw it behind that.
Interesting. Okay.
And then
And then.
Oh, freaking heck.
Something else happens.
We're dead.
you notice someone land near the
Oh,
foot of the giant.
Who is this?
I
With,
know
like-
who it is.
If they
Yeah,
landed, then
with
it
like
was a
slightly
surprise.
yellow bolts
Well,
of
that's
lightning.
because I didn't know you'd
just
be
Guys,
arcing
I
it
can't
clean.
breathe right now.
That's not good.
No, not in real life.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I was so confused. Well, I just seeing you just get excited. Who could it be? I'm like, I know who it is.
It's
but yeah,
I don't know.
he just lands on 3 points. And
light. It's Thor.
It's Thor!
It's Thor! It's Senpai!
if anyone's Thor, it's Kavor.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
I made Thor, remember?
Okay. Continue.
He's
So
this.
he's got lightning going across his body.
Lightning.
And he just stands up and like looks up at the giant. I'm just gonna call it a giant.
Okay.
Giant's an understatement.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. The Titan.
There you
There
go.
we go. I like that name. We'll use that name.
I think I actually called it a Titan in one of my notes. So
Oh,
the
okay.
Titan.
There you go.
Alright,
The
sweet,
Titan.
sweet.
Okay, I don't know who this is.
I have a good
How do
idea
you
of who it
calculate
is.
spell save DC and spell attack
It might
bonus?
be his old
Spell attack
character.
bonus is your spell
there are other
casting
people
ability
here that can
modifier
hear you.
plus your
What?
I know.
spell casting ability modifier plus your
Wait for it to
proficiency
be revealed.
bonus. To get your spell
Or
save
call.
DC, you add 8
You
Or
add
maybe
eight
no.
to your
Maybe I
level?
just want
to your spell casting ability modifier. Well, no, to your spell attack bonus. Sorry.
Okay.
Who does it look like? What are the features?
It's hard to tell from this distance as you are multiple thousand feet away.
This is
I walk over because
I suppose we all journey over to
No,
see who the
no.
fuck this
No,
is.
No.
No.
Stay.
we should probably wait for Becca to get here.
Does that mean my spell attack bonus is
That was
11?
gonna be
Or
all the stuff
or
over
we can
or
let
No,
you go.
because you have your 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Oh,
So we
One
could
journey
tell that there was
over there,
lightning
let's
coming
do it.
off the dude, but we can't see who he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to unlock and go. I assume you don't know who that is then.
I might. But it's hard to tell.
Of course.
He can't see things from thousands feet away either, guys.
No, that is.
Well, no, but Evie just always thought the gods were more helpful than this.
Oh!
Also, technically, he's not 100% God.
That means
So,
that my spell attack bonus is
At this
15.
point,
Plus
that's a
15.
fair point. That's a fair point.
Wait,
I
is
rolled
that
a one.
accurate? No,
What?
that's accurate.
yeah, it is.
What?
I-
Okay.
Your spell save DC is 15.
No, I was talking about my attack bonus.
Your attack bonus,
It's just wisdom mod
Is
plus
your-
proficiency bonus?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 15.
That's
That's
way
absurd.
more
Which
That's
will be
like-
which will be
that's,
7.
Concerned.
What?
That's
Which will
Bronze's
be 7.
Attack bonus. And that's freaking.
Yeah.
Actually, no, his attack bonus was 20. Plus 20.
Who's?
Varazi's.
Bronzy. With you wielding
Yeah,
it,
it was me wielding it, yeah. I was that paladin who would just have a high armor class.
Okay. So
So,
we don't know
Don't
where
look
this
at me.
is. It's too far away.
so
All I'm on tonight now.
mountain, sparkling dude, and how many floating things?
I believe it was 12.
12.
Plus or
12.
minus 1.
12 giant things, and no dark cloud.
No dark cloud.
Okay.
Well, this is great.
Who wants to walk over?
Uh,
I believe Ed voiced her opinion.
Ed, my boy.
Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go towards the giant floating things, or do we want to go towards the mountain of walking doom?
Or
It was a-
we're
it was a
here to
reference
kill
to
the
an
mountain.
old
I
Legend of
don't know
Zelda
about
game.
the floaty things, but they're not hurting us yet. So
Yeah, they're just floating
Do
there.
we know how to kill the mountain?
Speaking of the
hopefully
floaty
it has a
things,
heart.
they start to move
And we have,
this way.
according to the
Like,
dwarf, we
closer
have two
to
options
us?
in
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Let's not go over those options.
How quickly?
It's hard to tell.
Okay, well now they're drifting this way, so how about we all just walk that way since we're all going that way?
Okay, cool.
That sounds
Makes sense? Well, okay, let's all...
I thought I already said that Ed was already walking over.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, Ed's kind of the head of the group, so we all run to catch up with
It's a mile away from the foot. It's a mile away.
that. So we all walk over to Mr. Lightning.
Walking, it should only take us
Mr.
15
Flash
minutes to
Flash.
get there.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So
Running shouldn't be too long.
So you walk over. This man, as you see him, he's in white robes with golden trim that almost seems to shine.
I was wrong.
And
Jesus.
from behind, what you
You're
can
so
see is
excited, dude.
he appears to be bald.
Oh.
Is this the Allmaker?
I hope not.
I would recognize
Well-
him. Is it the Allmaker?
You can't tell, especially from behind.
Okay.
We just,
You saw the
we,
Allmaker from
we
front.
just yell,
Are
"Hey,
you
who
familiar
are
with
you?"
the back of the Allmaker's bald, shiny Did the Allmaker have hair?
I actually can't remember. I know he had a beard. I think he had
Roll
a
a
beard.
history
He
check.
did have a beard.
Did
Roll a
that
history
guy have a
check.
beard?
Roll a history check.
You don't know.
History
Do
doesn't
it.
deal with self.
I just yell,
History
"Hey,
is like
who are you?"
different.
Get out.
No, he's used
speculation.
it to see if we can recall things before.
Was that history or was
17?
that general intelligence?
17.
It should be intelligence because history technically
Yeah, it
is.
should just be intelligence. Is your history and intelligence
you had
different,
us-
or are they the same?
Roll
Yeah.
history
No
checks
idea.
in the past to do, like
No,
recalling
it's the
something.
same. So plus
Actually,
one, so that's 18.
I thought
Yeah,
I
we're
did
not
just standard intelligence.
No,
Huh.
you always had history.
18, I think.
It should be intelligence because history in the book.
It might be. Might
Was
not.
he bald? That's all I needed to
Okay.
know.
Oh, yes. From what you saw of the Allmaker, he was bald.
I'm just gonna yell. I'm just gonna yell. No speculation.
So it could
Hey,
be.
who are you?
Okay. Godric yells out. You tell me once.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
You're not going to. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, you're right next to me. I don't wanna make you deaf.
You have a lot of
And,
confidence in your voice power.
Oh, you have no idea.
Well,
Foos.
I'll say he like turns around slightly to look at you guys.
Hey, what's up? Just taps us with the
I am the one who will save this world.
Awesome.
Sounds honky dory, my dude.
How far
I
away are
trust
you
this
guys
guy.
from him at
Wait,
this
Good
point?
question. I
When
don't
you
know.
shouted.
Wait.
We're like this close to his ear.
Can we?
Hey! Listen!
we're not
Two
that
things. One, is it close enough to see if he has a beard yet?
If
He
that
does
was
have a
I'll be
beard.
like,
Two,
close. We should
is it
do
close
this
enough to
before-
determine if
Yeah.
he's hot or not?
Oh,
oh my god, that's your agenda.
I forgot that was a thing.
That was your thought.
And now I
Roll a
remember.
perception check.
Is he a hottie with a naughty body?
No.
Two.
So
You can't tell.
I'm just gonna assume like 50 feet or like at least 100 feet away from him.
Okay.
Hottie with a naughty
Naughty
body?
Yeah, I got that from Dowdle.
no.
I got that from Mr. Dowdle. Or Steve.
It's not even.
So.
So.
What is he?
Goodness,
How did
the
it
game is
kill
thinking
you?
now.
Can I share food?
So-
There's no goddesses yet.
Thanks, bro.
So he's gonna look up at the sky and see these things moving, and they're actually getting pretty close at this point.
Relatively.
It's a good thing they're here.
He mumbles.
I think.
How old is that? I
Mumbles.
think that's like
That's
a month
great.
old.
Okay.
Well, good for you.
Hey,
I can't reach.
she said she'd do it for $80.
I thought that was like a done deal.
Done deal! Whoa!
Do you
Did
wanna
that
bet?
happen from that or from something else?
No, that's from climbing a tree.
Oh,
What?
okay.
You said you wanted one too? Do you want to pay your $80?
Be careful with the
No.
knife.
Too? I'm good.
Never!
Okay. So he mumbles
I do
something
not
into
need
your
to
ear.
be your mother.
So yeah. What are you guys
Should I-
doing?
Because we're too far away.
I don't
What?
want
Speak
this.
up.
To be fair.
If you
It
keep
sounds bad.
if you keep being reckless, then I will have to play the role of your mother if you
Does
can't
he
take care of
move
yourself.
to
How
attack
old are
before
you?
he things, or does he just kind of
Eh.
He's just standing.
staring at them? Okay.
He's years old.
Oh.
Okay.
So
And then
that's,
as they get closer-
that's, old enough to do a lot of things.
He just. It looks like he jumps, but he just launches into the sky.
Whoa. Ooh.
Okay.
Just hear me clap.
Woo!
So, Alamont, do you know who that is now?
Yes.
Okay. Would
Who
you
is
like
he?
to elaborate?
Who is he?
Papa!
What? Wait a minute. Hold on a sec.
You're not wrong.
Wait, that's the All-Maker?
We're
We're all gonna die.
Well, we're dead.
Scattered.
Scattered.
Okay, now I'm confused.
That's the guy who you used to worship and is now the devil.
But now he's helping?
No,
No.
I doubt it.
Okay, okay.
Now he's the one who
things
saved
if things go really
Okay,
bad.
wait.
I'll
Which
give
way
you-
did he launch?
Save the
I
world
missed
by
which way he
ending
launched.
it, or save the world by actually saving it?
So let's say this is
Save
the way
is a
the thing is
relative
facing.
term.
Okay.
You guys are standing like here.
So
He went
if things
that way.
go really bad.
Up,
I
this
can use
way?
private
Yeah.
sector.
Wait, they'll make us
and
flying
you
now?
all just get
Okay.
inside.
So he's
He's-
going around it,
It's
or like
He's
up?
leading
Like
it.
this way.
I don't know if we can freaking just teleport into my
He's
kids.
leading it,
I don't know.
guys.
Wait, what?
He's
Is he?
leading it.
Oh, freak.
Is he?
Is he?
You don't know? I'm not gonna answer that question.
Fair enough, fair enough. Wrong question, wrong question.
Yeah.
Is he a good guy?
So we've
I think
established this.
I think I trust him.
No,
No.
I don't.
No. You had an
Hold on.
opportunity to
Hold on.
follow him, but you didn't.
I have
Not the
no
movie
trust for
anymore.
this.
Sorry, could you be a bit more clear?
Alright, how close are we now? We're walking. How close are we now?
It's the All-Maker, the person who's seeking to destroy the world using the giant.
Wait, guys.
Is that correct?
Is anyone interested in using a
From
giant
what I
D20?
understand, yes.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Okay,
How big is it?
guys,
I can't see it.
if you go, it's
Oh.
big
That's
as my eyeball.
okay. That's really fun.
Okay, if you go to, there's a chocolate shop on Main Street in PG.
Mhm.
They have a giant chocolate D20, and inside is a playable set of chocolate dice.
That sounds
I feel like those
terrible.
would melt.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like
you probably can't roll it because it's like such high quality chocolate, but it starts kind of melting when you start touching it a lot.
So,
Like,
Okay.
super cool.
So,
makes sense.
we've established this is the All-Maker. He's probably leading the giant to help destroy the world. Why does he think he's saving it?
Saving.
From us?
I don't know.
That's a fair. I don't
That's a
think
fair
that-
assessment.
I've heard crazy people in the past say, "I'm here to liberate/save you by murdering you
By-
all
Via murder.
via murder and death."
You
know?
murder. How can you
Okay.
not kill?
So, with Alamont protecting. Hello, friends.
Small question. This is. I'm
No,
sure
no, no,
everyone
no.
else but me has forgotten about this, but the All-Maker, I would assume, is capable of repairing my
If you
dented
do,
armor, right?
Oh, I'm not gonna give him back their money.
Yes.
Yes.
For that exclusive purpose.
Wait, what did she do?
I got
Heal.
fallen on a
Heal.
long time ago, and my armor's been dented this entire time, and Robasa's not actually that happy about it.
Substantially dented, yeah.
What is going on?
Oh, that's what's wrong with it. I just thought you were shaped weird.
No.
Shaped with a giant.
I'm sorry, did you not meet me before I got crushed by the...
Oh.
You were the one who made it fall on me.
I was not. That was Ammon.
It is true.
That was
So don't go blaming shit on me!
So,
Done with you guys. Yes, ma'am.
yeah, what do you guys
I'm
like to do?
gonna try to head in the direction of the All-Maker if I am... Like, how close are we at this
Players.
point?
You're here.
Just to
Okay.
He's here.
hold it over
Alright,
and
just,
like
I
you
guess
did it.
go around him, not directly in front of the foot.
I
though.
throw a stone
Just,
at the
like, straight
foot.
That
Gosh.
sideways.
You,
Straight
you do
along
realize
the foot.
he's about 3 miles in the air, right?
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm going
What are you
anyway.
doing?
Okay.
I throw a rock at it. It probably won't
It's
feel
made
anything.
of stone.
Exactly.
It gains health points.
What?
You
idiot!
It grew another hand.
Oh my gosh! Alien.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
What have you
Get
done?
back on track. Okay.
That was a good
Really on
movie.
track.
How many health points?
Okay.
like adding one
Is
whole
the
point.
mountain scalable?
Is it
Up to a certain extent
This
when
is-
you can
yes,
no longer
this is
breathe.
1/1000th size.
Fair.
No. About 1/1,000,000th.
Okay. Anybody know a good way to breathe at super high heights?
Nope.
No,
And space?
Water breathing.
because 7 miles
Does
up
that work in space?
Space.
7 miles up is the stratosphere. This is 100 miles tall.
Cool.
No, wait, it's not big.
So we want to.
Mount Everest
Not-
isn't even that big.
This is the ever-rising mountain.
This is... Look at the size of that compared to everything else on the map. The scale is 50 miles an inch.
So.
It's a wide boy.
Okay.
Maybe that's the reason why he's guys. Maybe that's the reason he's walking. He needs to lose some weight. He really needs to lose some weight.
He's been upset ever since
He's also
people,
he's also a rock. So
he's been upset ever since people started calling him the ever-rising mountain. I used to be just a mountain, but then
I used to be boomerang guy.
No, I'm not ponytail.
No.
no.
Okay.
okay.
Drunk guy.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on taking down the mountain? Don't you dare suggest going in.
I've
either end.
already
As far
given
as
you
as
my
far as I can
ideas.
tell, it doesn't have either end.
The idea still stands to trip it.
Oh.
Other than that,
That might cause a catastrophic earthquake and may, in fact, I
How
don't know, it
far-
might split the world in two, and I'm not sure I want to risk that.
How far
I
around
wanna
is
die.
its foot? Like ankle?
I don't want to die.
how far around is
What
its
is the
ankle?
circumference?
I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
anything.
What is the
That's
circumference?
actually a fair question.
Anywhere from 1 to 5 miles.
This is
Actually,
not-
no, it's
Okay.
probably about 1 mile. It's probably about
1
1
mile
mile.
circumference. There is no way we can get a rope that big this quickly.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Are you?
Everybody
were you
start-
actually going to try to trip the 100-mile
Have you
tall
a better idea?
mountain?
Have you had any
Melissa,
better
have you a
ideas?
better idea?
I'd say we let the Allmaker take care of this one.
The Allmaker might not take care of it.
No, do not let your love fetish.
Robasa?
Excuse me?
You heard
Isn't
me.
that a thing that all
I'm
humans
going to
have?
pull Robasa aside and Robasa. I understand. Allmaker's pretty fine looking. Haven't really seen him, but I can tell. I usually agree with your taste. However,
He's trying to kill us all!
I have pulled her aside. None of you can hear this,
Oh,
unless you decide to roll something.
Your head is
However,
bleeding.
I must say you look a lot cuter with all of them. And if the Allmaker is doing what we think he's doing, is leading the giant to go destroy the world, you and Olamont are never going to be a thing. That's going to make
It's gonna be very
Wait,
sad.
why is she obsessed with the Allmaker and then
She
she's
likes
like,
No,
That's gonna
actually,
be
You know,
hot
No.
people. Sorry.
yeah. But
if you let
that's,
if you let him do whatever he's gonna do, it's not gonna matter anyway. So
this is actually not about that.
It's not. Okay. Would you like to tell me what it is about?
I'm not sure if I should or can.
Should or
Can, am I?
Robasa, if you know something about what's going on, now is a good time to speak up.
Are
We're all a little confused, we're all a little lost, and
we need
you
to slay
probably
him.
noticed last a while ago, I'm a little done being lost.
Yeah.
Please?
Oh, goodness. I'm actually not sure. Give me that. Just a second.
Okay.
Alright. Oh my. This is difficult because if I say it to her, then everyone will hear. But I don't. But Rabasa does not want everyone to hear.
Well, we can send people out of the room and just do it with the microphone.
Microphone.
Just leave my phone recording. No, I'll take my phone out.
Or we could even do it away from the microphone and just leave the audience to sit and suffer.
All right, we could. No, let's do it. Let's do it if everyone wants to leave.
Fine.
No.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Fine.
Private conversation.
Suck it up, Christian.
What?
Just suck it up.
Wow, people being jerks today.
Rabasa still doesn't trust you.
To be fair, he did look back from the dead.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move so I can see and look everything.
All right. Cool. In character.
In character.
Oh, there they are. I should have looked in my binders.
You found it?
I lost Alamat.
Oh, you
That's kind of important.
I found him though.
Look. That's
Okay.
It was just the red cream soda.
Would you please?
I had the best I can explain it is an impression, but after you guys left me all behind in that one time,
Me too.
I heard the Allmaker. I think it was the Allmaker. He was talking to me. But ever since then, I've been hearing, and I want to see if I keep hearing him tell me things about what's going to happen. I think that Alamant, the Dark Prince, are not the people they say they are. They want to take over for themselves. The Allmaker, he told me that these things, I think that these must be the guardians he was talking about. He said that, I believe it was our group, he said that he told me to stay and protect us, but not to trust his sons too much, because they want to overthrow him. I honestly think that he's on our side. I don't know if I can trust his sons. I think that we're
Being misled.
I think we're being misled.
What has the Allmaker told you about what's going to happen?
He said, my goodness, I can't actually remember things.
I kept
We
them
appreciate the universe's boon. The universe's notes.
of remembrance. +1.
Yes.
He said that these guardians are, that they have come to protect Elton. Is that how you pronounce it? Elton?
Elton.
Elton. That the guardians have come to protect Elton. Check from what? There's a beast. He said that there was a beast coming, and that I'm supposed to help. Well, we're all the Allmaker's appointed. He said that he's our creator. He wouldn't create something. He wouldn't create ones that would stop him. He wants us to protect. They wish to rule the oh my gosh, there's a lot going on. His sons want to rule the multiverse. And they want to undermine the Allmaker.
Is there a reason why there? Because he mentioned it all, reason why.
For
His sons wanting to.
Just that they want to
Just that they want to.
undermine him and take the throne. These guardians, he called them guardians, that they're creations that he's built and are piloted by the gods themselves. They're here to help us. I think that the Allmaker is honestly going to help us here. He's here to protect us.
So, is the mountain going to protect us?
I have no idea.
That's...
I doubt it, but it looks like the way that things are going, it looks like the Allmaker is coming to fight the mountain, which might be the beast he was talking about. He said that there was a beast that he needed to... Yeah, just...
Did he mention our part in this?
He just said that, quote, "You must aid the ones I have appointed, but avoid the counsel of my sons." That's all he said. Appointed. I believe that we are the ones he has appointed.
Okay. I see no reason to doubt this. This is a lot to take in. But, I mean, there's right over there hasn't killed us yet. If he really did see us as a threat, he would. He would have. There would be nothing we could do.
Huh.
So,
Yeah.
I'm inclined to believe your words.
I'm just scared to tell the others. I don't know if they...
How they would react.
I don't think they would believe me.
It will certainly be difficult to convince them. I was difficult to convince of the opposite. And everything's so confusing. But just to not listen to the counsel of his sons. Just to be wary of it, is what he said.
As far as I can gather, he said just to avoid their counsel and not trust them too much, basically.
Okay.
Alright, I think the others can come back.
Question is,
Yeah?
Evie's going to ask, do you think this is something the others should know, or should we keep this between us?
That's true.
Just for now. Keep this between us for now, or do you want to share this with the others? Because this is...
I think we should keep this between us for now.
Just between us. Okay. Okay, but just let me know if you feel like there's something else we need to do.
Alright, I'm not sure how to tell the others that we can trust the Allmaker without. But I don't want. What if by telling the others, then we arouse this suspicion of Alamont from the dark? I don't. That could easily backfire.
It could easily backfire. We're not gods and granted no God those two, but we're still a lot stronger than we are. So
how,
for now,
how can we get on the Allmaker's side without arising the suspicion of his sons?
well, as far as we can tell, Allmaker's trying to stop the mountain. We're probably going to want to observe. If he continues to try and stop the mountain, we can assume we can maybe convince the others that this isn't the way he wanted to do it.
Okay. Alright.
Evildoers in their ways and such.
Yeah. Alright.
Roger will agree with anything I say, so.
Okay. Derek, I think the others can come back.
Okay.
Okay. We rejoin the group.
You guys can come back now.
Y'all!
I don't know if they can hear me through the door.
Y'all can come back now!
I can say no.
No! Okay, I'll show him a great video.
You'll have to show me afterwards.
Oh, definitely. Oh.
We just had a very interesting conversation and I didn't tell no one.
Not yet.
Sorry, I had to hold it over their heads.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I totally understand. I would do the same thing.
I was, why is it lowered?
So what would you all like to do?
What's
I
lowered?
need to switch chairs.
Did it step
I'd
away?
like to go
So I can
piss
see
myself.
Okay, you do.
I would
Wait,
like
what?
Okay.
Guys, we should.
Well, let's observe what's going on here.
I'm going to look up at the sky and say,
I would like to see
it was
what
a
the
figure of speech, you stupid DM.
Oh, I'm like, who are you talking to?
What's a DM?
The universe ignores you.
Direct message? Direct
What's
message?
direct message?
It's like sending.
Sending?
No, we didn't know
It's a
what sending
spell.
Oh, right.
Actually, you
The
might not.
wizard is not smart.
It's a high level spell.
is. I guess the wizard would
I
know.
believe it's either third or fifth. Actually, you would probably know.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I don't know if anyone else has access to sending. So.
Okay. I want to.
Level
Can I
7,
see
oh
the
my
Allmaker
God.
at this point?
Not really.
I missed.
No, not really. Okay. I want to observe the mountain and see if anything hits it.
Anything is happening.
Boy.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You rolled a 0.
What?
I am the champion of the
It didn't even go down the tower.
Exactly.
No, it did.
Okay, now you rolled a 1.
But how are we gonna get it out though?
Well, not. It's just gonna stay there.
Congratulations, Mr.
Does
Skinny
anything
Arms.
hit the mountain within the next 5 minutes?
you.
I just want to observe it for 5 minutes and see.
Um,
if
You
anything-
didn't think that was an insult, but no, that was a
Hit it.
general
Not that you
comment.
can see.
Okay, what about the weird floaty things? Are they
They
coming?
start to get closer,
They're getting closer.
and the mountain is basically like batting them away. Like flies.
Slowly moving its
Well, I'm
arm
going to
through
assume
the.
those
slowly
things
to
are on
you.
our side, so how about we figure out a way to take down this mountain?
We need to kick it in the grundle.
I like that plan. If only we had a hand.
I'm not sure
Big B's
giant
hand.
mountains have
Just punch him in the
grundles.
groin.
You have to be within a certain range of Bigby's hand.
Is there an earthquake spell? Because maybe if we
Yes.
focused an earthquake on that
How
area.
high level is
Open
that
the
spell?
freaking ground beneath and
Or
let it
maybe
fall.
that would do something else that we
Earthquake
also
doesn't
don't
open
want.
a big enough fissure for that. If it was that kind of spell, that would split the earth in two.
Victoria,
I'd rather
or that
keep
might
the
do
earth the way it
something
is.
that we don't want.
If it can split a fissure big enough for that thing to fall in, it's basically going to destroy the world.
Because what if it's
My world?
Worth it. Just a proof of point.
Yeah, let's just do the Allmaker's job for him.
Because what if it's a lady mountain?
We're like, maybe we'll be rewarded.
Then what? Then what do we
How
do?
about we figure out how to safely take down the mountain, and then we can discuss. Sound good? Drunk dwarf.
I do
As
not.
I've already stated, it has no either end.
I've said we can trip it!
And I've said I don't want to split the world in two.
Split the world into what? Only like a couple 100 million tons.
Hitting the ground, causing massive earthquakes.
Yeah, earthquake, sure, but not
and
splitting the
tsunamis
world
and
into.
destruction, and I know.
Yeah, but
Hooray,
it wouldn't
tsunami.
split the earth. It wouldn't split the dawn into.
Oh, my head. My head's going numb.
Nice. Any other ideas other than those two terrible ideas?
We
Not
could
really.
kick it in the grundle.
Fantastic, you're useless.
You're even worse than the dwarf.
I'm not sure giant stone golems have grundles, Ed.
They might. We don't know.
It doesn't have
Eggs.
genitals.
Giant is an
We've
understatement.
already established that it doesn't
Ed,
have.
how would you get up there without ceasing to breathe?
I can
Magic.
catch fly on him.
That's not the problem.
It has an anti-magic field around it,
I don't think it does.
doesn't it?
Oh, true.
It may or may not have an
Oh,
anti-magic
for
field.
Wait.
Probably
How big
isn't.
is the anti-magic perimeter?
You don't know. Before it was nearly 50 miles.
Pretty-
And you can cast
Well, I'm
magic within
useless
50
here.
miles of it. You've been able to cast magic within 50 miles
Oh,
of it.
really?
So,
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Try
Do
casting
you think I'm
something small.
useless? Small? Okay.
No, I don't.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Explosion.
Can anyone in this group cast fly?
Ah, that reminded me of Konosuba.
You can?
Okay,
I can fly.
try.
Yeah, try to fly close to it, but not too close. Don't get close.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like,
Don't get kicked by the mountain.
Yeah, that's
okay, the thing is, I can fly. The thing is, though, my spells have a limited amount of range, like up to 120 feet. I wouldn't be able to get close enough to cast a spell on him.
No. We're not saying you make them. We're not saying make
Oh,
the mountain fly. We're saying you fly. Get
No. That's what I'm saying. I can't get close enough.
Yeah, you can. It's right there.
It's right there.
It's
How
right
far away
there.
from the mountain?
100 feet.
About 1,000 feet.
Oh, 1,000. Okay, fine.
1,000 feet.
We
Fine,
can
I'll cast
just
fly on him.
Can you fly?
walk.
That's fly
Yeah, you can
yourself.
fly.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can fly. Sweet.
So,
Up and away.
Keep. All right. So
However-
basically, keep
Close
getting
to
close to
mountain.
him, but don't get kicked by it or hit by
Okay.
the All Maker.
What do you want me to exactly do?
Just let's see if it still has the anti-magic field around it. If it doesn't,
Oh!
don't fly that high.
Don't
Okay,
fly that
so
high.
I'm gonna fly at least 300 feet.
Anti-magic field
Don't-
is magic, right?
Noted.
Uh,
And you're just flying towards it at a
Yeah.
300-foot elevation?
Yeah.
Guys,
Foot elevation.
This is almost as bad as
Oh,
that.
freak, no.
You lady.
If you want me to roll
30 foot.
30 dice, so fall damage, I can.
Right, sorry.
But
I don't know what I was thinking. Gosh dang it. My mind's numb today because of all this
He
talk.
flies 30,
30
feet.
feet.
in the air.
30. Thank
There
you,
we
dear.
go.
Thank you. 30 feet.
guys, anti-magic field is magic, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Dispel magic.
Dispel magic!
Counter spell.
We don't even know if it's there. That's what we're
I'm
testing
not
right
even sure that
now.
would work on
We
a
don't
spell
know if
this
the
size.
anti-magic field is still there. That's what we're
If
testing
it's
right
not
now.
there, then
Well,
yeah.
I'll
Let's test
fly at least 50
we
feet.
could test it
there,
by
50
using-
feet.
50 feet away from it?
wait, you're gonna test it by
I'm gonna
casting
fly
a spell
50
on
feet
it,
up.
right?
Like 50
Oh,
feet
50
away.
feet up.
And 50
Feet
feet
up.
away from it.
50 feet away from
You're
it.
gonna test it by
So-
casting a spell on it, right?
50 squared
No, I'm
plus
just going to
50
test by
squared
flying
equals.
areas.
As you
C
fly
squared.
towards it, eventually the spell does give out.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh my! Oh god!
That was your decision to fly 50
Wait, you
feet.
could just
Land head
cast it
first!
really quick.
Land head first!
You take 24 points of fall damage.
I just face plant.
Okay.
A broken neck.
All right. So
I'll be
yes,
dead.
just
You're
cast
Stephen
the spell
Hawking now.
magic if you
That's
if
not
you
even
can.
It is kind of funny.
No
Have some
effect.
I don't
respect.
know
He
what
passed
the-
away.
I know that.
Have some respect. Sorry,
I'm gonna cast a spell magic on it.
No effect.
Well,
And
how
I'm
do you
like,
know he's
well,
not flying anymore?
50 feet is no.
Okay.
Dispel magic
So,
only really works on
Over
spells
here and I'll cast Mass
that are of a
Healing.
lower
It's
level than the
only-
spell you are
Drag
casting.
yourself.
Only healing spell because
What?
I'm a terrible
You
cleric.
can only cast up to level 4, that's why I said the spell fails.
So I
I
can
just drag
hold
myself
it
all
down.
over. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
you know that
don't
it's
do
not.
that. Next time I will do
Excuse me?
that. No, I'm like next time. you're flying.
Guys, we are really
You
weak.
want me to fly?
We need to
That's
do
the
this
joke.
one more.
We're used to being like level 16.
I learned the word mortal.
I thought you already knew.
I know,
So,
but some words you still
Also-
learn.
That's very yeah. that's
like
very-
And I'm 14 now.
serendipitous.
Nice. You are. We need to have a party when all this is over.
Wait, how old are you? 15?
14.
Also, did the baby leave with the mom?
Sure.
Baby and mother are in.
No, I was
after
holding the
the
baby.
Oh, okay, you're still holding the baby then.
Okay.
But you had to
I
put the
don't
baby
really
down to
want to
cast the
take-
spell.
Mortal.
I just handed her to Ed.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh
So-
gosh, what is this?
I don't
I
actually
know what
trust
this
him to
is.
hold the baby. I'm gonna take the baby.
What?
No!
Does
This
the baby
is...
start crying?
It doesn't like
No.
the crazy.
No. Okay.
I'm not giving it to her. No.
I would like to cast
I
Mass
don't trust
Healing
you with
Word
the baby.
because I.
I'll be
suck as a
fine.
cleric.
Ed sits down.
Okay.
With the
Okay.
baby.
I
Nat
feel
20.
better about
Nat
this.
20.
You don't have to roll to cast it.
Oh, okay,
Oh well.
fine.
That's 20 anyways. That's 20 anyways.
Fine.
You just wasted a good roll.
He's just like a puppy, but human.
Well, sure.
You don't even know.
Just refresh couple scratches.
I'm bored.
9. No.
So,
Yeah.
You lost what, 24?
These things that are flying in the sky manage to get in a
13,
circle around it,
Okay.
This is better.
and they and the thing disappear.
Yes!
Oh!
Wait, what disappears?
Wait,
All the flying things and
The mountain?
wouldn't that cause a shockwave?
Wait,
considering it was taking up
Who did
space
what
and all of a
that
sudden
triggered
it's gone and now
Wait,
air has
what's
to
going
collapse
on?
in.
Yes, it would.
What's going on? Me and Christian are in the dark here.
So I need you all to make a, we'll say, Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
We'll say Constitution.
saving throw.
It created a shockwave
So that
because
would
the mountain
mean
disappeared. The entire
that's-
100.
What did
Hold
you
on,
I did not do
because
anything.
I can't. Wow.
It's like holding the baby towards it.
I can't be
Okay.
Meat shield! Meat shield!
Protected serve!
No.
Okay, unnatural 20.
Okay, so what happened? Would you
okay,
like to clarify?
So let's just think of how much volume that mountain would be.
Okay, no, but how did it disappear?
The thing surrounded it and it poofed. And now all the air that it was taking up has to collapse back in on itself, and it displaced multiple miles of air.
That's one. Sorry.
So we are possibly being sucked in towards
So
the
what?
center
Constitution?
Yeah.
because
I have 5.
Nat 20.
displacement.
Oh
Nat
I have
20.
5.
no! No!
Nat
Sorry. You.
No!
Oh,
17.
14.
Do you know anything with that?
If you
I
die
know.
immediately after I told
After
you,
this conversation.
I don't know. No,
Nobody can
absolutely
know.
not.
So what did
I
everyone
die.
roll?
Nat
17.
20.
14.
Sorry.
17.
17.
Unnatural 20.
5.
Hmm?
Nat 20.
So both of you fail,
Yes.
taking 60 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna.
Oh my gosh.
No, I
The rest of you take 30.
6-0?
Oh,
30.
I'm down anyways!
Yeah.
You guys want me to fly?
Cast wind wall.
Well, at least we're...
Hold on, I need a pencil because I don't have a pencil.
Well, I'm down.
We
Thanks
have
to
a
your
level.
guys' suggestion.
I'll say okay,
No,
you
we're
can
not. We
cast
did not
wind wall.
suggest to teleport it.
No, I fly.
I'm
gonna
Yes,
cast
yes,
wind
you
wall.
fly.
You
I
said
didn't
30
suggest that
points?
either.
So I'll say that counts as having the damage, so you only take 30 points of damage instead of...
Well, I'm down anyways.
But what about her? Are you alive still?
I'm at 14.
Exactly how many health points do I gain with each level? That is literally the difference between
Can I
life
borrow
and
the
death here.
Your,
No, it's
you
the
take
difference
your
between
hit
life and
die,
unconsciousness.
Okay, life
you
and
take your hit
unconscious.
die and you roll it, and you add your constitution modifier.
Oh boy.
Okay, can I borrow your pencil?
Okay.
No.
Well,
I'm down.
either way, I'm probably unconscious.
Same. I'm
Well, no,
definitely...
you only took 30 because I cast wind wall, so we all just.
Wait, did we all take 30?
Wind wall's not that big. You can't cast it around
It
everyone, especially
displaced
Christian.
Well, it just
Multiple
one
hundred
wall, so I
miles
would
of
assume
air.
that we were standing close enough together that we would have hit it.
It-
How long is wind wall? Like 30 feet?
I was probably by Godric over here.
It's
Yeah.
at least 100
So,
miles wide.
both of them
And 100 miles
would be
tall.
completely out of it.
And they'd still be
Well,
getting
I'm-
sucked forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm unconscious.
Hurricane!
What about
Can
what
I
about
cast-
us? That
Wait. How
That's
far apart are we?
past?
I thought we were all together.
No.
Oh no, the baby!
Are they within range for me to cast
That
wind
is a
wall in
problem.
front of them as well?
Because I got my 13.
I knew I should have taken the baby from you.
No, mine's
Hey,
24.
I made the saving
Mine's
throw as well.
24, so then I added 9.
Fine.
13.
Are they within
13,
range
so
that I
that's
could
actually
cast
30,
wind wall
and that's 34,
in
so
front
you're
of them as well?
Oh,
You
snap,
can only
so
cast
I'm
one
just
wind wall, it's
being
concentration.
bruised.
You
I'm-
are being
Oh.
bruised.
I'm
You're
just
still
gonna
conscious.
baby dies.
No, you're still conscious.
Robasa
No, I'm
is
just
going
passed out.
to
Stay conscious.
absolutely lose her
I
mind.
was conscious.
I'm just warning you
Okay,
now.
I'm-
If this
I'm
baby
just gonna be,
dies,
like, just laying
Robasa
down on the ground.
is
You not
going
think
to
Ed is gonna lose her
lose
mind as well?
her. Well, if you do, that's fine. But that
Can't
doesn't
we just say
matter.
that the baby is with her mom?
No, because you handed it to me.
So yeah, I'm just gonna
This is
fly
your
on the
fault.
ground and be like,
You did
oh,
this."
that sucked. Ouch.
So I am unconscious. So,
So,
We have to wait for the
as
wind to
this
die
is
down.
happening,
Wait, so you're out of the way.
huh?
Are we being sucked towards it? The people
I
that
know, but you're
passed,
out of the
or
way.
that got
Actually,
passed?
you're not.
Okay,
Mine's 30.
that's good. Good.
So we're
Good.
just.
By her wind wall.
no, it was
And technically,
Oh, okay. Damn.
you three would take half the damage that I previously said for you
Wait,
guys.
15?
30.
30.
Wait, no, 50.
Just the
No,
three
they
of them.
take 50.
The ones that passed?
No, just you three.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, so I take So that's only
Victoria,
50.
Jonathan, and Gabby
And
take
me.
half the damage I originally
And
said.
me.
So you guys all
No.
take 50.
That
Just the
would
three of them.
be
30.
On the
Okay,
same throw?
I'm doing.
This is not about saving throw.
Oh, okay.
This is about location in the world.
Oh, sorry.
29.
Okay, I need that.
I'm so confused. So what happened to the mountain?
It disappeared.
It disappeared.
Okay. Nobody explained that to me.
We did. We yelled it at you.
Are they
multiple times.
moving?
No, you didn't.
What
It's
speed are they moving at?
no.
When it comes to how fast,
fast-
you can run.
So I'm
How
just
fast
fast
they're
you can walk.
flying, pretty
How
much.
fast are they going towards it? Yeah.
Towards the lack of
Substantially
air.
faster than you can run.
I think we
can
just
run with a
have
speed
to-
of 80.
Probably, I was thinking at least 100.
we have to hunker down and wait for the wind to stop.
they're gonna die on impact if they're not already dead.
private sanctum. Private
Well,
sanctum.
if we stand up, we'll be dead as well.
So I just.
You're unconscious.
Why were we all standing so far apart from
so
each other?
unconscious. Well, I'm unconscious.
I don't
anyways.
know.
I could have saved everyone.
My goodness, if you just
saved?
let the saving throw just go, I could have gotten Evie into the private sanctum spell that I had.
What do you mean?
I had a private sanctum spell.
Well, why didn't you do it? Why is that my fault?
Exactly.
That's a good question.
No, okay, I succeed on the saving throw. You use the wind wall and you push us out.
No, that's not at all
So
what
I'm-
happened. We
You
were
guys are
outside of the
hundreds
threshold.
of feet away.
Why?
Yeah.
Where
So
are they?
how am I
At
unconscious?
least you are.
You got no.
Because you
Because
got
you
hit
hit
by
the
a
ground.
concussive wave of force.
Because
How much damage did I take?
60.
I said 30.
Oh.
Because you succeeded in your
am
saving throw.
up.
Okay,
Okay.
So
So
I told
also
you.
tired.
you
Oh,
said you were down. You said
No,
that.
it's hard.
Math is.
So she's
I
only.
have
She
4
also
hit
only
points.
took 30.
I have 4 hit points left.
Did she?
So you have a total, you're telling me you have a total of 58
She
hit
hit
points.
me. She healed me.
I healed him 9 points.
Right. So
math.
you took 15 and then 30, so that's a total of 45, so you have a total of 49.
I have a total of 47. What?
So you have
No,
2 health points.
Didn't he take 24 and then I added 9?
'Cause I-
24,
Because I fell.
that's 15.
That's 15.
Oh, it's 15.
So you are down.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's actually.
Okay, we're both unconscious.
What,
And
that?
probably dying.
Ed is
Someone save
hunkering
us.
down. I can't
I'm
save you. We
sorry.
will all die if we
Oh
stand up.
gosh, math, head, freak. So I'm down.
Okay.
How do you have
So
a
it's not
speed
your
of
fault, I'm sorry.
80?
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let's talk about how do you have a
Her
speed of
speed
80?
is 40, and if she
2%.
uses the
I'm sorry, I miscounted.
sprint or whatever, rush, whatever it is,
Dash.
dash action, it
I'm
doubles
sorry
your
for
speed.
that.
Okay, cool.
That's
That's
alright.
interesting.
Alright.
Speed too fast. And how is the
We'll
baby?
walk down.
He's passed and was holding the baby.
I'm on the ground, like on my side, with the baby next to my chest, my back to the wind.
Just because of this, I'm going to say the baby is fine.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
I'm
good.
sure that
I
the
think
mom
that
would not be
she might
happy
come
if she
and
comes
kill
back
us
and
all.
her baby is dead.
Yeah, your baby died.
The baby died.
I leave for like
Crazy,
10
right?
minutes.
I leave for 10 minutes and.
Kill my baby.
30 minutes.
She left a lot longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, but still.
It's your fault for leaving us in the first place.
By the way, where's Benicia? Well, she just
Guys,
left us.
someone asked Alamon or something to like save us.
So, after
Force
a while, you two eventually stop flying through the air and just like roll across the ground for a couple hundred feet and stop.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good
I
thing it's
wanted to
grassland,
take
you only have minor cuts.
Dude,
But everywhere.
Awesome.
I fell.
Alright,
from
so
50
the wind
feet.
has stopped, so
Don't
we're
you
gonna...
make this
The
better?
wind has stopped?
Their skin would probably.
Okay,
be
so let's
above
start...
the
I'm gonna start running towards
Yeah.
them. Particularly
Don't try to make
her,
this a
but
happy
if he's...
game
Is he close
thing. Don't
to
try to
her?
make this good.
Don't worry. if
Yeah,
your
okay,
doctor's
so
bad enough,
generally in
not
her
feel it.
direction.
Okay.
It's not even good.
Because you're unconscious.
I need both of you to make a death saving throw.
You only felt pain for a
Again,
couple seconds. then you
I
were-
died and my character came back. What? Not one!
Critical.
You prick! I said it. There, I said it.
Critically failed critically failed death saving throw is 2 failures.
Yeah, I know.
That's not good. And what about you?
A 4.
Failure.
Yeah, I thought so. Someone help.
Help! Help! I'm about to die again.
Clearly, the dice want to kill you.
I have no part in this.
Is
Yeah,
is
baby,
Alamont
I
with
bought
us?
you today.
Do something now, you prick!
You act like he can.
Well, why can't he?
He has no healing spells.
Oh, I thought you said he has no
Well, all we
healing
need is
spells.
for him to
He
bring
has
them
no
back to
feelings.
us, or put shelter over them, or
They're kind of far that way,
Yeah.
like really, really far.
That
Kavor
won't
could
help.
do that.
Even that won't help.
Alamont can't.
where's Kavor? That's because Alamont's angry and hateful and bad person.
Baby, come
You want to tell him that?
Before you bastard! Why would you do this to us?
I just called him a prick.
That's fair.
Oh boy.
Alright, okay, so am I like
gone for so long.
there?
Sarah.
Not yet.
Out.
Not
Sarah, when do you
yet?
learn that
Okay.
word?
I guess I'm. Tell me when I get to them. I guess.
Me and Dodger
Running. I'm running full
Yeah,
speed,
yeah, yeah.
fast as I
Are you
possibly
still
can.
I would hope
Yeah.
So that one guy left, right?
I don't want to
You're not like
I am sprinting. I am doing my best.
Okay, I believe in you.
Like, just come on, we can do double
not sure I
damage. I'm
believe
like,
in me,
oh,
though.
just think about my sanity.
Hold on.
I shouldn't have screamed
Trying.
out loud.
No, you shouldn't have.
You should have.
I actually have no
You
idea
don't
how I'm
Apparently
gonna
I have
pull
a
this
lot
off.
of
I can
pent-up
try.
anger.
That's okay.
Well, you did, and I'm proud of you.
You should
Who
purchase
does
a
in this
punching
group
bag.
today? Guys, everyone's having an
Except me, but
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
yeah, it's just that it's the most magical thing.
Because
Alamont's just gonna turn into
You
an
can
air
hit it.
elemental.
And you don't get in
Alamont's
trouble
just
for
gonna
hitting
turn
stuff.
into an air elemental.
You're just gonna turn into an air elemental?
Yeah, because an air elemental's base speed is 90.
Okay.
Wow. Well,
Sorry, I yelled.
Well, until something happens, I'm gonna sit over here.
I'm just gonna look through my dice pouch.
I'm gonna
I
need
can't
you
do
guys
much.
to make another death saving
I
throw.
thought so.
Christian,
You want me to go first?
Oh,
I
11.
got an 11.
that's success.
16.
Oh, wait, really?
Success.
Yes. Remember,
Wait,
10
why are
and
they
up.
making another death saving
No,
throw?
11 up is success.
11
1
up
to
is
10
success.
is
Did the
failure.
air displace already?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one
It's
success.
fully displaced.
Yeah.
Baby,
You're
baby.
making another death
Baby, I
saving
love
throw
you.
though because.
Don't hurt me.
Because they're
Because
unconscious.
Okay, so I can
What is
dispel
love?
wind
Baby,
wall
don't hurt me.
now and we won't die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spell it and cast Cure
No,
Wounds
no.
on Christian and
Too far away, Cure Wounds is range touch.
can I run to them?
They're hundreds of feet away. You can certainly try.
Well, how many?
That was awesome, by the way.
What?
At least 4 or 5.
I see.
I have lots of voices. It really depends what mood I'm in. And right now I'm hungry.
Okay, don't do anything. I'm gonna do some research.
About what?
Oh, that's so good.
What the fastest creature is that I can turn into?
Cheetah.
First, I have to figure out what the crap my challenge rating level thingy is.
Actually, the fastest animal is I can't remember falcon. The name of the falcon.
Peregrine falcon.
Peregrine falcon. That's the fastest animal.
That fastest land animal.
There you go.
It also has to be
The
something you've
fastest
seen.
fish is
Yeah,
the
it has to be
sailfish, and
something
it's
you've
like
seen.
I believe it. I don't remember exactly how fast it goes, but it's like
I am one level off from turning into a giant eagle.
To a giant eagle. Moth. Just have a moth.
The giant eagles never came when we were up at Powder Ridge.
Eagles solve every problem.
I talked to the moth, I
That was
told
the
it to
reason
go
why,
get them, and it never did.
They didn't use the eagles at the end to get them all the way there because J.R.R. Tolkien saw that was a plot hole.
Excuse me?
I read his letters.
Do you also want to know the other reason he gave?
Yeah, I already know the other reason you told me.
That the eagles would have been shot down by the Gondorians.
Yeah.
Gandalf healed
Dude, we
the
had
leader
this
of the
before.
eagles
Get
from an
over
arrow
it.
wound given to it by the
Whoa,
Gondorians.
get over it. We had this stuff before.
I know we did.
Breathe. Everyone breathe.
Alright, what's happening now?
What did I say about breathing?
nothing to me specifically. I refuse.
Stressful day, no way.
Please breathe, Jonathan.
Mm-mm.
Please breathe.
Hmm.
But if
Alright,
you
what
don't
is
breathe, the head
happening
doesn't
now?
breathe.
At this point, did I finally reach her?
No.
Oh my goodness.
You have
Just
a
a
very
section
slow
of
speed in
planning,
comparison
sorry, I
to most
apologize.
things.
That's alright.
Roll
I
an
am
emotion.
trying
that
my
one. I'm dead inside.
Oh, nearly in that one. But I got rid of that. I got rid of that.
I'll need you
second.
both to roll another death saving throw.
No, I told you not to do anything
Oh,
until
they
I do
did
some
it
research.
12.
There is literally
12.
nothing you
He
can
got
turn
12.
into
I
that
got
will reach
12.
them into
I got
that
12.
will reach them fast enough.
12.
I got 12.
Literally nothing.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry.
I can
Oh,
turn
Matt's got
into
this.
an awakened tree.
Actually, technically you can't because it's not a
13,000
beast.
to 1.
Oh yeah.
I think
Um,
Alumat's got this. We
so
should
12
just sit
and
still
13
and comfort the baby.
Respectively.
Yes.
Yes, the baby's probably screaming.
Oh, freak.
And you comfort the baby, I believe in you.
Okay, what if I can sprint 100 feet in a turn?
That's still not fast enough. You do realize Alamut is currently going 180 feet in 6 seconds, 30 feet a second.
Okay, well, he can't heal him anyway, so what's the point?
Healing is not the only thing that you can do.
Well, what can you do?
Stabilize?
That's fair.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm not gonna voice that.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that was a
I'm
thing.
not going to voice
Did
that.
you know that a baboon has a challenge rating of nothing?
Did you know that a crab has a challenge rating of nothing?
Mud
No, but a
crabs.
baboon should have a little bit more
I
than
have
a
a bomb
crab.
of Skyrim that has
Baboons are
mud
vicious.
crab have like
Yeah,
a
baboons
combat
are
model.
vicious. Have you seen the fangs on those suckers?
Did you know that a Tarask has a challenge rating of 30 when
Yeah.
it really should have a challenge rating of somewhere around 23?
That's dumb.
Did you know they kill and eat?
In my opinion, at least.
They
Yeah,
kill
and a
and
bat is 0 too, so why is...
they
Wow,
kill and
just
eat
changed
rival
it by
troops
role.
of baboons.
Good, he was supposed to.
That's crazy.
This is my Star Wars character.
That's vicious.
On average.
Victoria,
twice
the
a
only
week.
thing that challenge rating
Oh,
dictates is
backstabber,
the
that's
amount of XP you
ironic.
get for killing it.
Backstabber.
We got back burnt.
Did someone say backstabber?
Yes!
Well, it also dictates what you can and can't turn into as a druid.
Well, yeah.
So that's useful.
But you can't turn into a Tarask
Got
anyway.
one
so-
saving throw left.
Bears have a climbing
Well,
speed.
I have
They do
those.
have a climbing
This
speed.
could
Yeah.
Not one. Not one.
So,
Please don't
No!
let another no.
I guess I'm just not
Really,
pleased
after
with
the whole
anything.
conversation we
so
had last
Alma
time, you
technically
want him to die
would
again?
get to you
It
Do
guys.
you know what that carrot, what that
The
shoe
bears
is?
already stated that I
She's already broken.
No,
So-
don't you dare try to shush over us!
So Alma technically would get to you guys. However, I need you to make another death saving throw.
Oh.
Nat
20!
20! Nat 20! Own it, sucker! Own it!
Well done.
Okay.
And you?
Oh.
And me?
As per natural 20s, you
I wish
technically
it had
come
been
back to
that one. That
consciousness
would've
with
been
1
hilarious.
health point.
Okay.
So you regain consciousness.
No,
Go
Jarvis.
ahead and regain consciousness.
Okay, how do
Regain consciousness.
Okay. Okay.
16.
That's a
Oh,
success.
yes!
This is so good.
We're alive!
Snicker, is it?
Spicy.
So is that your third? Okay.
He got a nat
They did-
1
he
and then a nat
You know what?
20. He
I-
got a
I
nat
have
1
I
and
have
then a
mechanical
nat
pistol on
20.
my back.
Alma didn't even need to do anything. You guys,
Usually
you
when it's young
stabilized
food like
yourself,
that,
and he
The
brought
spicy
himself
doesn't
back to
actually have a
consciousness.
decent enough flavor to still eat it.
Huh?
Usually
wasn't
when it's
How
young
far away
food-
am
usually
I?
when it's
Come
young
back
food
and
like
be like,
that,
"What
the
is
About
spicy,
300
like,
feet.
flavor
almost
to make it
died.
worth
So I just turned to you
It's
like,
good.
that's not
I
too
probably
bad.
can. At
Okay.
least try one.
You're still
I'm not looking
unconscious.
for spicy right
Oh.
now.
I'm still conscious. Awesome.
Thank you though.
What about
I'm just
practice?
gonna.
I am running my
I don't
hardest.
think we need
I
anything
don't
right now.
know
I'm gonna get
if
up.
what I want to do will actually work.
Okay, Derek.
Take at least 30 seconds to
Derek, I'm gonna get up, pick Evie up, and use private sanctum.
Okay.
What is that?
So you. I'm gonna say roll a strength check because you're on 1 health point. Just came back to consciousness. Disadvantage.
Oh,
Disadvantage due to
disadvantage.
first level exhaustion.
That
What
was an 11,
is
so
the thing
12.
called?
Okay, fine.
What are you trying to do?
I'm getting her out of here.
Carrying Evie.
So you cast Private Sanctum.
Yeah, in private
I don't
sanctum.
even remember what Private Sanctum does.
Wait, and that moves
So
with you?
Does it?
I don't know.
I don't believe it does.
We should all just go hang out in there for a while.
Yeah, we all recovered.
Is it furnished on the inside?
I want to sleep.
I believe so. Yeah.
Who wants to sleep?
I like
Anybody want to sleep and take a full rest?
I'm sure you
Try
do.
again tomorrow.
Loves you.
That point when you realize it's called Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum.
Oh. That's always the worst.
Like,
Like I was looking for the wrong thing.
Should
the
I
entire
make
time.
a second? Should I make like a motherhood check or whatever that is to calm the baby down?
Is the baby upset?
Explosion! Wind!
I am
So-
really confident the
Give me the
child
baby.
is not happy.
No.
So Christian,
Can I
how
have-
big are you making the sanctum?
Red vines?
There's only black ones.
5 to 100 feet.
Right,
Is that
let's
yours?
just do.
No, you were wrong!
On a side. It's right.
No, that's not.
Let's go with 7.
Yeah!
You probably
What?
put it with that note though.
Okay.
Just like that.
Alright.
Read the secrets.
Yeah, 75. Why'd you make it 70? Why'd you make it 75? Just looks around.
Interesting.
How
I
do you
believe
know?
these are yours.
She's still unconscious, so
Yeah, I know, but she wakes up, she looks
Why
around.
did you take those?
Because they were right here, and I was interested.
I like
You
that
should.
number.
They were not there. How did they get there?
They were there.
So, do you want sound to be able to pass through the barrier?
I think it would be. Yeah.
Do you want the barrier to appear dark and foggy?
Like on the outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should make it.
Do you want
You
sensors
guys need
created by
privacy?
divination spells?
Oh, I
not-
know, that's a bad idea!
Do you want sensors created by divination spells to not be able to appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier as perimeter?
I don't understand who would do that. But
That's terrible. Why would I think that?
Peeping Tom? Were you
No.
doing that?
Do you want to be able to be
Quick
targeted by
birds and beef
divination
lessons.
spells?
Oi!
Pushes Sarah in the room.
you must be targeted by doing their spells.
Well, say
I
like
can't
that, no.
English.
Don't want to be targeted by them.
Do you
Sorry, I had to
want
turn
things
the
to be
scene
able
back.
to teleport in or out of the warded area?
No!
Do you want planar travel to be blocked within the warded area?
Yes,
Yeah.
because that means that someone could just like pop planes right into your house.
Those darn airplanes.
Airplanes. What's an airplane?
Quick birds and bees listen pushes Sarah into the thing.
Oh my gosh, she's
No!
unconscious!
I didn't know that.
That's even
That's
worse.
terrible.
So,
We've been there!
That's awesome. That's terrible.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
I am. That was awesome.
there's only one thing that confuses me about this spell. It doesn't specify whether or not creatures can go in if they were they were outside the barrier when it was cast.
If it doesn't specify, then it's up to him.
I'm just
Well, not necessarily.
You're right. It's up to you.
Can't just
We'll be
for
right
sake,
back.
can you just do it for the sake of just
We'll be right
allow them to get in?
Sure, I'll say things can get in.
That was funny.
That's wrong on so many levels. Birds and bees, that's again. Messed up.
I don't want to teach it.
Yeah, but do you want to...
Plus, it was funny because she probably already knows. She lived in the forest.
Oh guys, why is that in my mind? Oh boy, wow, you're an asshole.
No, I'm a human.
Human asshole.
Giant insect. That's a spell, guys. That is a spell. I didn't know that was a spell.
Please specify.
When is Becca gonna get
I
back?
haven't read it
Jeez
yet.
Louise. What did she have to do again?
She
I don't
was
know.
going
To a bridal shower.
Oh, that's right, the bridal shower. I forgot.
Yeah. She might not be back for a while.
Sure, yes.
So, what would you all like to do?
Well, I'm just gonna freaking rest.
It's nap time.
So I'm able to pass through that, right?
Sure.
Okay, well once I finally get there, then I would like to pass through.
Well,
Oh my gosh. Please learn the proper way to spell wheel.
Wheel.
As in, like, we will. Like, it is not spelled W-I-L-L.
Who are you texting?
It's like you spell well, but with an apostrophe between the E and the L.
Who are you texting?
wait, can I see it? Well, well, we...
Oh, and first I thought it was just a typo, but she did it again.
Well, we'll miss you. Like, it's like, well,
Knowing
we'll
us,
miss you.
will
No,
probably
no,
be
I'm pretty...
saying-
Well, we'll miss you. That's weird. That's stupid.
unless you put an I in there, I will miss you, or
Maybe she just
we will miss you, but she would have.
Well, we'll miss you. That's.
But she did a word knowing us will probably, so
Maybe she.
so that makes it pretty clear of the usage.
Maybe
you
she's
give
using
me-
voice dictation.
Derek.
And it's
Okay,
like,
I'm just
ah.
resting in there. How you doing, buddy?
We don't need to have grammatical conversations during D&D.
I'm so sorry.
But we have to have a math lesson during D&D.
Yes, we do.
Apparently we do. Because math is actually relevant.
Pythagorean theorem. How far exactly is this from us?
Well, first you have to know the height of the thing and the distance you are from it.
Yes.
Because we're just making this.
Well,
So,
I have
Guys, let's
taken
make triangles.
calculus. I could probably. There are other ways
So
to
does
figure
everyone
it out
just get
too.
into my private
yeah,
section?
with sines and
Hold on a
cosines and
sec.
all that garbage.
This
Yeah.
triangle's more.
Yeah. Does anybody have like a scientific
Are
calculator?
there any other kinds of chips that are not spicy?
Do we have any
What's in that?
cool ranch?
Doritos.
What's in that? No, that.
That bag.
That bag.
Cheetos and just regular Doritos. There were Cool Ranch with
I don't like Cool Ranch.
And all of these sour cream and onions.
So, you all take a long rest.
Yes.
Once I finally got there, I guess.
Yeah. Just
Are
be
there
like,
any cookies
Ding,
left?
ding, 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 ding.
Probably not.
They're stale. I tried one.
Okay, I actually don't know where I'm taking this long rest. So at his house.
On the
In
ground.
the sanctum.
So we all had a long rest.
It's a bubble.
No,
Okay.
have a long rest. I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
There
So,
was much rejoicing.
you come back to consciousness, still with first level exhaustion. You
Yes.
got rid of your first level
Yeah.
exhaustion, though.
Yeah.
Actually, technically wake up after about, let me see how many hours it would actually have been for you to wake up.
It has bags under her
4
eyes.
hours.
She was taking care of the baby
So,
all night.
you technically only
Nay.
get 4 hours of the long rest, which
Oh,
benefits you nothing.
we could have just taken turns. Cool.
Unless you guys are taking an extra long rest.
Can you guys? Wait, can you
No.
get a level
Long
of
rest.
At
exhaustion?
the end
for
of the
taking
long
care of
rest,
baby
then I'd like to
overnight?
use.
Probably.
If
I
you
know,
don't
You said I
sleep,
only
yes.
got 4 hours. Well, you got.
Oh.
Can I
Okay,
try to
so-
use my herbalism kit on
One
her?
level of exhaustion. Nah.
To do
we
what
wanna-
in
You're
particular?
the one saying you didn't sleep at all.
I
At least,
probably
like-
wouldn't have.
I don't know. Patch up our wounds or something.
Can we take
Top.
an
I don't
extra
know what I can
long
do
rest?
with
Yeah,
Can we
do it.
take an extra long rest so that
Me.
I can heal?
I'll-
That's
Only
still
Christian.
21. I'm still technically at 1, guys.
Yeah,
And you'll get
I'd
better.
like to try
Wow.
it.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, I'll just get better.
I'd
Although
get
it
yourself
probably
an
wouldn't be
ex-
much,
exhaustion, so you should probably we should probably just chill.
I'm not
For
magic.
another-
I don't do magic.
Okay, yeah. How about we chill?
We just chill.
Ugh.
No.
I'd like to have more than one heart.
Actually. Oh no. Never mind.
Oh, it's 2 days? I'll be fine.
Anyways, that stuff happens. You pack up.
Damon has not
4
responded.
health.
So we rest
Might
for
be
2
a
days
word.
then?
Yeah.
Is everyone cool with that?
Mhm.
I'm only
Technically, you only need to rest for 12 hours.
Do you want to just rest for 12? Well, you also got to get rid of Ed's point of exhaustion.
Can
So I'd rather we all
Why
be
does
well
that have a
rested.
point of exhaustion?
I don't know.
I took care of a
Because
baby.
you
and
don't-
it was upset.
Did you stay awake all night?
Didn't try to. But newborn.
Were you awake for less than 4 hours of the rest?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
Were you awake for more than 4 hours of the rest?
No. Probably
Answer this one
not.
carefully.
Newborns sleep
Once they sleep.
once they sleep. They usually sleep for about 16-ish hours.
Probability.
That's average.
So,
Did you put the baby to
Never
sleep
heard
on
that.
her stomach?
No.
Good.
So were you awake for more than 4 hours during the rest?
I don't know. You decide. How
We're
how
going to
upset
say
was
you.
this baby?
We're going to say you don't have a point of exhaustion.
I'm
that's
so
more
glad.
realistic.
Actually, no.
Okay.
If real life was determined by this, by like a DM in the universe controlling like your
You get
life,
3
like
There would
hours
be a
of
lot
sleep
more
tonight.
dragons.
I would like
And a
to
lot less
have
people.
some
A lot
words
less
with
people.
my DM.
I'm just there.
God gets bored and he's like, "This could use some dragons."
Just-
Boof! Dragon! Dragon!
That was
Like,
that was what I
have
was.
You
some
get a
words
mega
with
sword.
my
I'm
DMs.
like, I'm down. I'm down.
some words.
So
I'm
we all
gonna
rest
take
for
some
12
of
hours and we're all fine.
Can number
Yes.
3.
Cool.
So,
Stick it away.
Well, I was going to try to
Okay.
use my
So I
herbalism
assume
kit,
you
but if
like-
she's just gonna sleep more,
yeah, it's probably better to just let her sleep. Okay, so you're all at
also
full
feels
health.
useless.
Never
What,
again.
what would you all like to do now that you're at full health?
What the crap happened?
Okay. Ed explains the science.
Science.
Oh, please elaborate.
All right.
Please.
So, considering the volume of the mountain, multiple 100 miles of air was displaced. Considering that it disappeared all at once,
So it just disappeared. Just leave it at that.
considering it disappeared all at once, all the air that was displaced had to rush to the place where there was no air to equalize. Considering that, all the air rushed inwards, creating a vacuum, which we were all sucked into. You hit your head. He also hit his head. That's basically what happened because of the sudden airflow inwards. Because of the vacuum, you were knocked unconscious because of being sucked in and tumbled over in.
You'd probably be surprised about like the private sanctum thing.
You probably wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
Please
I don't even-
elaborate. Successfully.
Exactly.
Successfully elaborates. So, why did the mountain disappear?
The sentinels decided to circle it,
The
and then they just
flying-
poof.
The
Gone.
giant flying things. They all surrounded it and they all disappeared.
They
all at
all-
once. Actually, where did the Allmaker go? Actually, guys, where is he
No,
going?
that is a good question.
Guys,
I mean, it could be a couple hundred miles that way.
He
You wouldn't
could-
know.
Well,
No, we wouldn't.
I need a bath.
Is there a river?
No.
I think you smell like nature.
You are adorable.
Nature-
Have a birthday party.
Nature is not
guys,
always the best
guys,
smell.
this is a somewhat important question. Guys, where's
where
the
is-
Allmaker?
Where is the Allmaker?
He went that way.
Did the Allmaker vanish with
Yeah,
the
Why
I
did he
vanished
kill
with it
us?
all.
No, he didn't vanish. He flew off that way, and then a while later, the thing circled it and it disappeared.
Where did he fly? That's right.
I don't know where he went.
Where's?
Why didn't he kill us?
In
Why
the
didn't he
private
That
attack
means
us?
he doesn't know where we are.
No,
Are you sure he
He's
doesn't
past
know?
us! He flew
talked
right
to him.
over us!
You're
talked to
saying
him.
that an omniscient being doesn't
I
know
know.
where you are.
Yeah, he's the only one that can see all of it.
You're gonna cane
Except
yourself.
us, apparently.
The other gods have to specifically be looking, but then they can't look at their own thing, so.
Okay.
Anyways,
Where's
I remember a
Almond?
little.
Is Shadow Mist back?
let's just go to the nearest
Almad
village.
is there, Shadow Mist is not.
Okay.
Let's just go to the nearest village.
Where on earth did your brother go?
The nearest village. Funny joke.
Funny!
You're literally in the most middle of nowhere place in the entirety of Solanior.
Just go find. I got the $1 million there.
Okay, that would be a 20-day travel.
I am not
Yeah.
traveling
Or
20
now,
days.
no.
Can we just
You're not
walk?
traveling 20 days with the child.
Actually, I think
When
a
you're an American
14-day
traveler.
Okay.
travel.
The
Almond,
Spanish name.
please
Or
teleport
Malay
us.
known. Los Santos.
Can we teleport again?
Please, please, please.
Wait, I want to know where did your brother go?
Where did your
Oh,
dad
I
go?
thought- I thought you were talking about
Okay.
Derek's brother, and I'm like, Aaron's upstairs.
Where did your
No,
brother
no,
and your
Almond.
dad
I
go?
want to know where Almond's brother and, yes, father are. Those are two very important questions.
He ditched us.
Well, that's not his voice. Well, if you wish to know where my brother is, I believe I've found him.
Where is he? Just tell, don't show.
Don't take us.
Well,
Is it safe where he is?
Don't take us.
He appears to be where the thing used to be.
Alright.
Okay.
Meaning?
And as you look over to where the thing was, you do notice a storm cloud. Above that area.
How did we not notice that
Like-
before?
Like a fairly large storm cloud with bolts of lightning.
How did we not notice this?
Okay.
Shut up!
And
How did you not
best
notice
of your
this?
knowledge, where is your father?
I have no idea.
Wait, can he not turn into like a human form right now?
Which one?
Kavor?
Oh, some of us don't know that. To me, he is Shadow Mist.
To me, he is Shadow Mist.
Also,
Can you please teleport us?
not in the middle of the air though.
But are we just gonna ditch
I
his
don't wanna
brother?
fall.
He's in the storm cloud.
Wait,
have
so
a
if I look up there, can I see?
He's a literal storm cloud now. That's not just a nickname. He is now a literal storm.
Or there's a storm
You
cloud
can just see
above
that
them.
Godric's just
Maybe.
having enough of all this.
Not like
on
I can
space.
tell.
Does it look like a storm cloud to me too?
Kavor?
Yeah, because I mean I've seen his actual like.
Have you?
Several of us have it. Like me.
I don't.
Misha,
I don't think you
Amber.
have, because it's only the people that he's directly done something for. I don't think he's directly done something for you.
Didn't he
He
save
saved
me
me
from a giant
Oh,
eagle?
right. He did. So yes, you do see his human form.
Will Godric see him or no? 'Cause-
Godric technically does see his human form.
Okay.
Is
Do
he
I
floating?
see a cloud, like a storm cloud? Or
Yeah.
do I see him within
You
the
see a storm cloud.
But I see him within the storm cloud.
No, you just see a storm cloud.
Okay, so he's actually a storm cloud right now.
Or is obscured
Or
by clouds.
he's under the storm cloud.
I feel like you're trying to
No.
tell us.
In it.
Well,
It's hard to
Almont,
see through.
is he on the ground or is he a storm cloud?
I'm not entirely sure.
Is he actually over there?
No.
Okay.
Only I
That
can
was
do
so
that.
happy. I don't know why. I just decided to say that.
Okay,
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave on the storm cloud.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
It is at
I'm kidding.
least 15 miles away.
Army I was like, why would you do that?
Actually, no, it's about 10 miles away. But
Okay.
I'll say that you did.
What didn't the Allmaker come in a very lightning bolt-y fashion?
You know, you did. That was a little weird.
Why
don't we go find some place to rest this day?
we already rested.
you literally
Okay,
just barely
we
rested.
did literally just rest. I'm sorry, I'm covered in that.
Should we just go back
We
to
rested for
fees?
an extra long time, in fact.
Yes, okay.
Why don't we just go to
Well,
sleep
let's-
and
No.
never wake up and let the world to its fate?
I can make that happen.
Let's
All of
Yeah.
those things, actually.
Okay.
You feel your form shift. You're in the void. There's no
Alamont.
air.
Alamont. Mountain, it looks
Your
like it's
lungs
no
collapse on,
longer a
on
problem.
themselves and you die instantly.
Presumably.
Presumably.
You explode because you're in space.
Yes.
Anybody know where the mountain
Ooh.
gone?
Wherever, like, flying things went.
Oh.
Findings went. That's-
Helpful. Helpful.
You have a point there. Okay. So,
The Pantheon is kaput,
what
and
was
we're
the
drifting
next step?
through
We were gonna go get the
eternity
mountain.
to certain
The nymph.
oblivion.
Oh.
Wait, what?
And
The nymph.
her life is on the line.
Oh,
literally.
shit!
She made a deal to
Oh,
Aaron's
shoot!
character where that if the nymph dies, she's gonna die.
We don't have any
If the
control of
nymph
it right
dies,
now.
his character's allowed to take any vengeance he wants on my character.
He vowed to not kill anybody ever again.
He vowed to not kill her. That is not. Killing is not necessarily the worst form of vengeance, and I will leave it at that.
That's
Endless
terrible.
torture.
I completely forgot
I'm
about the
thinking of
nymph.
a
It's the
different
first
sort of
time I've
vengeance.
ever forgotten about the nymph. But
I'm
is she alive?
You have no idea.
We have no idea.
We
Great.
should go check on the nymph. Let's
yeah,
go do that.
please, for the love of all that's holy, teleport to all Melly None. I've been saying
He
this like
can't
5
do
times.
that. His brother can.
His brother.
That is
see
actually true. Alamont cannot teleport.
Just fly like a rush from my hands.
Ed is reminding you of everything that you did wrong. Actually, that can't happen. Actually, wait a minute. Actually, though,
Roderick.
Oh, where did I put my other?
Correction.
And
Alamont
annoying.
can. Correction. Alamont
And
can't
I'm
teleport
holding
without
the
making a
baby.
literal permanent gate forever between the two locations.
Let's not make a literal permanent gate forever.
I mean, we could.
I mean, that'll be
That would make
interesting.
travel easier.
Yeah, for
To
everyone.
the middle of nowhere?
New town.
Yeah, that'll.
We shall call it Nowhere.
Nowhere town.
N space O space W. So now
Well,
it looks like nowhere, but also now here.
grounds of the ever-rising mountains. That could
Nowhere.
be cool tourism,
Also
right?
now here.
Actually, no, you're very far away from the previous grounds of the Everest
So if you
Mountain.
won't let me travel,
Do you want to get your brother?
Well, if we want to leave this place in any hurry, it'd probably be wise.
I can't fly.
I can.
Go fly.
I can fly, but...
Too late, I'm already
You want
flying.
to go get your brother. Who's
If you flame me, you'll also flame the
in
baby.
storm cloud right now. Or whatever.
You think that'll stop me?
Yes, I think it will.
Is Alamont concerned
What if your
about
line-
his brother?
Stop.
You don't know.
Neutral good, but you're pissing me
Can
off.
I? What would that
That'll
be?
switch you definitely to
Perception
chaotic.
check?
It's
Chaotic
insight.
neutral.
Insight? Can I make an insight check?
Yes, but you'd roll with disadvantage.
Does anybody have a high wisdom modifier?
1.
We all have wisdom.
Alamont does.
I have a 0 as a wisdom
Plus
modifier.
6.
4.
You have 6?
Wait, on what?
Wisdom.
Insight?
No. Insight?
Yeah.
Insight?
I was
Yeah,
get-
plus 6.
I was
Okay,
gonna say, you don't have a +6 wisdom modifier.
No, I don't.
Okay, so I need you to. I want you to roll to see if he's actually concerned about his brother.
You roll with
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay.
If my brother was a giant black mist, I wouldn't be concerned about him. I'd let him walk home all the time.
17.
Babby.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Alright. How?
Instead of like struggling about this, can we just?
Does your character not know how to chill?
Talk to him.
To Alamont,
I don't know
Kavor.
how to chill, and neither does my
I'm trying to
character.
Almond to go talk to Kavor
It's
and
time to chill.
please ask him if
She
he
has
can
no
leave this
chill.
place and go back to
Robassa
Almond
does
alone.
literally does not know how to chill.
Ed's chill all
She
the time.
is-
It is not that simple.
It never is.
I sense that something is amiss.
He is
Well.
depressed.
I have crippling depression.
What was
I
that?
actually do.
That's an IW.
What? My
Okay, not IW,
wailing
This is from
of.
IW. IWs.
Okay, so.
I actually don't know either.
I have crippling depression.
Me?
I really do, though.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is.
Okay. So.
Are you on medication?
So you
7,
don't
remember?
or
You on
can't
7 medication?
get your brother right
Which
now.
ones are you on?
Because something is wrong.
the names.
I remember circulating the
And
pink.
it might not be wise.
Is this personal information we are okay with?
Are you speaking in
recording?
generics?
I believe
I do
so.
not know.
Like,
Should we take a break?
Original medical
Actually, no, we
terms.
start at 6:30. Never mind.
Like generic is just like
started
all
at, like,
brand,
almost
but that's the
6:45.
same thing.
Oh,
And then
sorry.
there's the actual name brand. Because
Keep
typically
going.
what they
Sorry.
go by.
So
So
until
like
about 8:30.
Cymbalta,
Yeah.
when you get it, is Deluxetine because that's the
Y'all?
generic name.
Okay, guys. Alma doesn't want to go get his brother because something might be wrong and he might not be wise to go get his brother.
Okay, can we just?
So we can either walk, what was it, 14
Wait a
days?
minute.
14, 15 days?
If we open an
Out
internal
there.
gate between the one place and the other, that's a cut between, like, that's cutting through the 4th dimension. Which means
What you're
this would
also
be a
planning.
4th-dimensional city, because it would also be here. If it expanded through the portal to be the same city, this would also be Ormelinon.
Jonathan, there's also another problem. Alamont doesn't choose where the gate appears.
Oh.
We open as many as we can.
It could literally appear in the middle of a building.
Hello?
Do you have a phone charger?
I'm sorry.
He has no control over where the other end is.
Oh, there's
Not without pinpoint memory of an
He's been to
exact
Ormelinon.
place in Ormelinon, and he does not have a flawless memory.
That's fair.
Can we? I was actually gonna suggest we just warp into that one room where everyone was having that discussion about what was it? The meeting. The meeting. I was actually just saying, like, yes, make a permanent portal into the meeting. It's not like anyone's gonna like, oh yes, let's warp it to the middle, from the middle of nowhere directly into the room. Nobody's coming here.
Well,
Nobody's coming out here
my
unless they're
one
looking for the
concern
mountains.
is future assassinations.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Let's
Let's-
assassinate in the middle of nowhere.
Let's not. How about let's let's wait half an hour and see if storm cloud calms down.
Okay, so are you all waiting half an hour?
What? Yes.
Okay,
Okay, we wait half an hour.
He becomes
Nothing
the god of
changes.
sadness, and
Nothing
he never
changes.
is happy
You
again.
still don't feel like it's wise to go get your brother.
No.
He's becoming
Is
the
it
god.
wise to talk to him at all?
Can we just go?
Probably not.
We could write a signal in the dirt, and he might see it.
You have no idea what's wrong.
No.
Locate creatures is surprisingly weak spell.
You act like he's an omniscient being. He's really not.
I think she's been taught.
He's just like
This
a
is not the god we
500-year-old
were taught
guy.
about.
No.
he's just a really old guy.
You have to
But
learn-
He looks young.
Well, yeah, because
You have to learn
that's
the
how
value
druids
things.
work.
Guys, I have the spell polymorph now.
Nice.
And how is that going to help the situation? I'm just kidding.
Turn into a bird.
And that's gonna help us. How?
Your hair
Bird.
looks a little disheveled.
Turn into a bird with arms.
My hair?
Think.
Okay, that looks
Uh,
better. That looks better.
A swole bird.
At least I have good looking hair, I know.
A lord bird.
Yeah, I look in the mirror and be like, yo, good looking hair. I'm like, I know.
Okay.
Because you're me.
A blue
Well,
whale.
we don't want to create a permanent gateway because that would be a bad thing.
Yeah, we can.
But if we made a permanent
Don't know.
gateway to
Your name,
here,
beast.
then we could easily come back
He
to
doesn't control where the gateway appears,
No,
right?
here.
The only other thing that spell can do is to bring him to us.
Oh no.
Which him? Your brother him or Allmaker?
If we bring the Allmaker to him
But
and
it
we all
might not
stab
work
all
on
at
my
once, then what?
He's talking. What'd you say?
Might not work in his brother.
Father.
Oh my
Mother,
god,
father,
your
brother.
but it'll work on
But
your
it'll
brother.
work on your brother. Okay. So,
His brother, father. Mother,
so you could bring your brother to us,
Which might bring the entire stormcloud.
which also might not be wise.
I have a high diplomacy.
Anybody have like a shield type spell?
Diplomacy is not a skill in 5th edition.
I mean,
Persuasion. I've been listening to a lot of
Anything
real play
like that? I have sanctuary.
4th edition podcasts.
Or shield and faith.
Oh, your faith.
I'm scared. Probably not that strong. Not after these past couple of months.
Robust.
Nope.
Just saying.
Scared.
Faith in the horse.
You need to learn to chill.
Which force?
Robust literally
Good one's
cannot
bad, which
chill.
one's a good
No,
one?
I
You
mean
can ask
you.
her to. Oh, me?
Like,
I literally cannot chill.
try.
Go
Oh, I
forward.
can certainly try.
Try until you get it.
Guys, we're
I've-
arguing
I've
about this
gotten
and we can just literally
Many
just start
massages,
walking.
and yet here I am, still stressed and.
Yeah, I don't think she can show. I've been dodging.
When did you get here?
About
It's been
3 minutes
15
ago.
minutes.
No, it's been 5 at most.
Probably fine.
I would say like.
Okay, you've known me
3
and
to
what?
5.
I've been talking to you for a while, and I can't see any way you can chill.
Yeah, I can't chill.
Smoke some
It's-
weed, then
I
chill.
can't.
No mood stabilizers.
Not.
Mood stabilizers, instant
Yeah.
chill.
Dude,
I'm
I
on
know a
2.
guy.
Also on, I think I'm on 3.
I'm on 2 and
So
an SSRI.
I am
I'm on
completely fine.
medication.
It's not
Wait,
disclosed medical
I'm
history,
on
so
3 and an
So,
SSRI.
Alma, what can we do?
Woo!
Oh my goodness.
If you wish to get back to Ormelin,
You know
the
what
fastest
you
way
say
is to
about
speak with my brother.
Both the ones I
You
stated
don't want to
are
go get him, but you're willing to summon him down here.
What?
both of the ones I
I
stated.
could.
were
It's just something I can do.
I've never seen that place.
Can do it. So you
I remember
either,
seeing that
you
place.
Just
That
don't
was
want
I did,
because it.
That was me.
Because I'm on that.
Hold on. I
Alright.
need to write something in my
Alright.
diary. Dear diary.
Alright.
Alma's useless!
Time to chill.
But you know, alternate.
Tell that to the one person who
I
can
don't
literally
need to
kill
take drugs to
anyone.
get high. I'm
Yeah.
bipolar.
I was gonna say. Didn't Alma help you
Oh.
with something?
Yeah.
oh my
Alamat is literally the one person other than the Allmaker who can kill anyone he chooses.
I know.
Kill me!
Oh.
No.
Other than each other?
Oh.
Can't you
Other
just...
than each other? Can they anyone
I
they
guess-
choose other than each other at this point?
Alamat?
Almont and Allmaker?
Well, the Allmaker can kill Alamat, but Alamat can't kill the Allmaker.
That would have made it so simple. Hey,
Which-
just kill your father instantly.
Which was the
Boom.
entire plot of the last campaign.
Alright.
Was trying to stop Alamat from defeating his father. From taking enough power to stop his
Okay.
father.
Okay.
Which
so, Alma, what
was a
you want to
mistake
do?
by our other characters
considering.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, because we
want
never actually
to
talked
do-
to Alma. Although,
I am not
admittedly,
sure.
Alma did treat us like an asshole, so you know, you can't really
We didn't-
blame us because he acted like a bad guy, so we treated him like a bad guy. Maybe if he were nice.
It's like
Do
how
you
the
remember-
penal system in
do you remember
America
Eladar
turns
from the
small-time
campaign before
offenders
that,
into
though?
hardened criminals.
He was
You
trying to
know.
remake
Sorry.
the Book of Vile Darkness, and he turned good. And he ended up helping you guys after his daughter was nearly killed by Alamot. Actually, was killed by Alamot.
And we fixed it, didn't we?
Love life.
Yes, he fixed it.
Okay, what were you saying? Just two conversations.
It's like how the penal system here in America turns small-time offenders into hardened criminals.
No, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
That's what is like that?
The penal system in America.
No, yeah, I
Let's-
got that part.
let's get
What
back
is
to
it like?
D&D.
What were you relating that to?
I
Let's
like
get back
that.
to D&D.
Okay.
What in the world are you relating?
Ah!
The note bill has been wrong. Everyone shut up.
Penalty.
Like the jail system, prison system.
Okay.
It's like how
So
he was
I'm
acting
not
like
saying the
a.
other way. We really need to get back to
Yeah,
Ormond
I
on because I need to see if that nymph is still alive. That is
I'm not
super
doing this
important.
because of what you said. I'm
Yeah,
just
we
doing
should
this
do
because
that.
this is a
That's
frustrating
some of us.
scenario we're in.
Oh
The
no.
man.
Others. So,
Oh, God.
Yeah, we should do that.
How much power
Guys,
do
you
we
Why don't
need
we
to
all
give you
step
for
back?
you to be able to instantly kill your father?
More than you've ever known.
Can we just get off this and actually just like do something?
we're all gonna stand back, maybe about 100 feet, and have our use on your brother.
So could we just
Hopefully
get
that
all
will
the
give us
gods
some sort of
on
a
our
barrier
side?
to
Wait,
do
wait,
something
wait.
besides
Before we do that,
fly.
we should summon the nymph. The dying nymph that we
I
left
can only.
somewhere.
I can.
In the tavern.
I don't think Elamar can do that.
Said anyone.
Wait, so all of the gods were created from the Allmaker's power, so they're technically, like, if we kill them, like, so we have to kill him and all of them? Or do we just
Do you remember what Alamot was doing in the last campaign?
killing all the gods?
He wasn't actually killing them. Do you remember what he was actually doing?
No.
Taking their power.
So he was just turning them into...
They're technically lesser. They still exist in the universe, they're just lesser deities. As basically all of their power is
So
gone.
your plan: back up 100 feet and just like talk. Just have them talk.
Did Allmaker
Make
take
I think we need
all
more than
amongst
100
and
feet.
Yeah, I was
That
thinking
Because
might be
that's
Dark
one
Prince's
third.
that was her
powers
plan.
too?
Look at
He took all
Huh?
of the stolen power from
What are you
Alamot.
thinking?
Well, have you ever stood on a football field or seen one?
What is a football field?
But not
This
the
is
power
out
that
of
they already
character.
have.
Out of character, I've stood on a football field many times, yes.
That's only 1/3 of a football field.
I'd like to be a whole football field away.
300
You're
feet
just
at
measuring in
least.
football fields now. Football field and a half.
At least, I was thinking 1,000 feet.
You're saying
Like
that
3
a football
football
field is 900 feet?
A football field is 300 feet.
Yeah, so I was like...
So that's 1/3
no,
of a football field.
Sorry, I thought you were saying that 1/3 is 300 feet. I was
No!
like, learn your distances, but
I know my distances.
Okay.
Ah,
What do you
children.
think, Elamar? We'll all stand back. Can you
It can be
maybe
done.
try and talk some sense into her? Should we
But
need
the
a rise?
nymph.
Yes, we'll get
Well,
to the
can
nymph. We
someone
will
up
get
here?
to the nymph.
why haven't we
I
just
am
been
not
getting
sure.
the gods on our side
I'm
and
not
then they were
sure.
just attacking him all and then we didn't have
Okay,
to do
whatever.
anything?
This is
And
always.
Where
Because
was
we never
nymph?
thought of it.
Where did we leave her?
You see, oh, Melanon.
We
Or
left
Melanie.
her
You
You
haven't been here.
Didn't we work with her?
You have to enforce
No.
your ideas.
No. Okay, she's
No.
at the
You
inn.
can't
she's
just leave it
still
to
at
us
the inn.
because we have shenanigans when we don't have a leader.
Oh. Oh.
Oh boy.
She's
I'm
so very
walking
dead.
away.
Why do you think Andrew always steps up?
You're
It's
walking
irritating
away.
if
Do
everyone sits
nymphs
around and does
need to
nothing.
eat?
Oh my goodness, I'm feeling
Depends
like
on the nymph.
Oh,
Not
my
usually.
It's a lot of work.
Well, we'll
okay.
find out,
goodness.
won't we?
It's stupid.
So you don't know if you can teleport. Bring in him here, but you can
frustrating.
definitely bring your brother here.
Just,
Yes, because it only works on something that is alive, and I do not know if that is
Just-
still
Let's
alive.
walk this way.
swing down.
So if you try to bring the nymph here, and
What?
she's not,
It doesn't
what
happen.
would happen?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, well we might as
So
well
we could-
try it.
Other than a waste of magic.
Can anyone?
Just bring your brother here. And
Okay.
we all back up.
Ed is now 50 feet
Can't
away.
anybody restore magic in this one?
No.
No.
Not of that nature.
Alright, whatever. Okay,
So we're
I guess
all gonna back up and we're gonna stick with
let's
Stormcloud.
stay in the private sanctum while he does that.
Would that do anything?
Probably not. Actually, you literally can't do it inside the private sanctum
No,
because
not it. We stand inside while they do it outside.
Yeah,
that is possible.
yeah, that.
Okay,
Can
let's
I
do
have
that.
another soda?
But keep in mind, literally anything can walk into the private sanctum, so...
Oh dear.
Because you guys were allowed to walk in, anything can walk in.
That's yeah.
Yay, a bullet.
Okay, I guess we're just.
It's
Let's
not
all just
private
hang out in the
sanctum
private
anymore.
sanctum. Let's just hang out in
It's
the
just a
sanctum then. In the sanctum.
Bubble of anti-teleportation.
How about we do
And mostly anti-magic.
Okay.
Actually,
alright.
no, not anti-magic at all, just anti-teleportation.
Let's just stay here for now. And you go
Divination.
that way and
Just
with your
talk to
brother
you.
and see
Just
what
talk to
else
It
you.
is
says.
now 100 feet
Let's
away.
go.
Just talk to you.
Okay.
Are you
well,
within? You should be within the same. Well, I guess you can go stay wherever.
I thought we were still doing the plan, so I was walking.
things can.
Ed, come back. We're gonna all stand in the private sanctum. He's gonna go that way.
What?
Ed, come back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay.
there's almost no point in standing in the private sanctum. I think
Well, it's better than nothing.
mine's better than that.
You know what's better than a private sanctum? Being 900 yards away.
You wanna go 900 yards away all alone?
That would be faster if he just went instead of us walking 900 yards.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
900 yards?
Go
You're
that
talking
way
to a
for a long
baby.
distance.
We're making him our sacrificial lamb at this point. If this goes bad.
Why?
So you can send your brother away from us because we're mortal and we can die very easily.
He's also technically
That's half a
more-
mile.
No, that's about a mile.
No, 900 yards is half a mile.
a mile.
Then
Almost
we'll quarter of
exactly
mile
half a
then.
mile.
We'll compromise.
If
We'll do
yards were
quarter of a
pounds,
mile.
horses could be miles. Sorry.
Hold on, what?
Okay,
Probably
let's
didn't make
just-
a lot of sense to me.
Alright,
You know
we
what
just.
you consider
Zero.
to be a safe
Yeah,
distance,
that's a
and
mile.
we'll wait here.
Just
Well, a horse can weigh 1,800
get on
pounds, so
with
if
it.
each foot
Ignore them. Just go.
Just get on
was
with it.
wait, yeah,
Okay.
so yards. weighed
He'll
a
go
pound,
a distance
horse
away.
would be a mile.
Probably like 200 yards.
There. Good
Need
enough.
to write down
Enough.
the
We'll
equation for me
cast
to
the
understand.
spell.
Hey.
Because your words.
Alright,
don't
guys,
make
guys,
any
guys.
sense.
Moment of
Spells
truth.
being cast.
Moment of truth. Moment of truth.
Stop.
Here. Meh.
That works.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. And do the nature of the date spell. So, and you guys wouldn't really be able to tell what happens from this distance.
Yeah. That's the point.
Oh no.
Okay.
So if we die, we won't know about it. If you kill me and I ever find out about it, we're gonna have some words with.
So we can't. Can we still see
Do a hearing
Alamont?
check.
Not that well.
So how long does it take until like
I wait
something
about
happens?
15 minutes before I step out of the private sanctum and start walking over in that direction.
I'll follow.
So,
Jonathan,
during
Yes.
that
You have a
time,
shield, don't you?
a storm
A
cloud has
shield?
started to
I
build
don't
over
know if I
the
have a shield,
location.
but I have
it's not
lots
quite
of
an
stuff.
equation, but it might help.
The basically all
I
of
was
the
thinking
location.
like stack and
Storm cloud's
equal.
building. Maybe we'll stay here for a bit longer.
Okay, the storm clouds continue to build.
I am nervous.
Now I
Do you
need
think
to
we
make
should
a
check
graph.
this out?
Exponentially increasing in speed, technically, until they're about the size of a
Is
convective
Alamont
cell.
still like?
A what?
A convective cell.
Pressure on is the largest weird force.
Storms
Oh, those
come in
ones, the fluffy?
cells. Like little
Yes,
little
600
bubbles.
pounds. Yes.
Those ones
Those
with
are
the
convective cells.
Oh boy.
They actually don't have those.
That
Which
was
are
like
the
a
ones
very
with the-
angry storm.
So a dragon
Alamont,
is
can we
a
still
very,
see him?
very
Is he
large-
like?
Not anymore.
So there's a lot of different breeds that fit into that category of draft horse. Some
Did
of
we
them
just kill
have
Alamont?
the fluffy.
I doubt
I'm
it.
a little more
called feathers.
concerned.
I doubt it.
So some of the draft
About
horse
the
breeds have
giant
feathers.
cloud.
Some of them do not.
Yeah.
The largest draft horse is a Percheron, and it just happens to not have
I have other concerns about what might be happening here. Should we go check it out?
Yeah.
Is it windy
We're
over
gonna go
there?
check it
Does
out.
it still look?
scale.
We're going to start walking that direction. At least me and Rabasa and anybody else who wants to come.
Actually, hold on. I'm taking off my plate mail. I don't want to repeat. I'm getting electrocuted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, your
I was
armor
like,
class
wait, what are you
decreases to 13.
What?
Actually, I think it's 14.
14? Alright, that's perfectly fine.
Hey, have you
Actually-
ever heard of a Kangle?
No, it is 13.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll just... Can I just toss that in the private
Alright,
sanctum for a
prepare
minute?
yourself.
Is there
Yeah.
a second? Okay, good. Can
So-
I borrow a pencil? Pencil? Anybody?
This is
It
a
would be great
Kangle.
if it just bounced back to me.
Alright,
You know,
13.
it's
Temporarily.
impossible.
Dog.
It would have been
And
fun.
the only breed that is known to hunt wolves for fun.
Well, the Irish wolfhound was originally bred to hunt wolves, and they're the exact reason that wolves don't exist on Ireland.
Yeah, but
Of course, they probably
Kangles,
could-
they're like
No.
the size. They're bigger than those miniature ponies.
So-
They're this big.
So you're all heading out into the storm?
I am.
I met one once and I'm like,
Okay.
from far away, I
Everyone?
was like,
Is everyone heading out into the
I'm full
storm?
of bad ideas today.
if there's a storm there, I'm not heading in.
Okay, he's staying. She's staying.
And staying.
Anyone
with the
else
child,
staying?
With the baby.
They-
Um,
I'm going.
we're going to
Wait, I'm gonna go back and look at
So Gondrick, Rabasa, Evie, Starfire, are you staying within the sanctum?
So you're just gonna have to fill me in.
Your name is
We're-
Starfire?
Yes.
From Teen Titans Go? Or Teen Titans?
Starfire, okay, so mountain magically vanished.
The flying, the guard, the thing.
The flying things surrounded it and it vanished, and they vanished with the mountain.
Yes.
We
All of it.
also briefly saw the Allmaker. Not quite sure what he was doing there.
I have horses.
We are now trying to get the Dark Prince out of his storm cloud so that he can take us back to Ormilion so we can go
At
take
my
care of the
house?
nymph.
But
right now it's super stormy and nothing is
That's
really
my dad's
happening.
house.
Alamont we cannot see.
Okay, so you're just staying with your dad?
We don't know what happened to
Your
Alamont.
mom's house?
So we're gonna go check it
Where
out.
does she live?
Or
Down in London.
Dark Prince.
What's the star sanctum?
Do you ride or do you just
We
casually
are in a
hop?
private sanctum that Gondrick.
I ride some.
I ditched
There's
my.
a little anti-magic
But I
bubble
mostly prefer
that only
to
blocks
just
very
keep
specific kinds of magic and basically nothing physical.
Yes.
Do you want my address?
Yes.
Can I go in it?
Well, you have
Yeah,
to.
it
I'm
wouldn't
not
stop
gonna
the
be there
rain.
tomorrow.
I'm
My
going
dad's
to go
house
in
is
it, I
right there.
guess. Because
I guess you
that
could
was after.
sneak in.
Okay.
Or you
Could
could
you maybe-
knock on the door.
Could you
I mean, like,
leave your dad's like I came and picked her up? Could we go
Well,
over
I
and
am
visit it?
18. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not
it's not-
strictly ours.
not
They're
like-
just on our property. Like the Larks will put them there, and we're allowed to interact with them.
So we get closer. Do we eventually
Can you take
go
care
up
of
to
them?
them?
basically?
So-
You guys feed them and stuff?
As you step
Yeah.
under the storm
Do they
cloud,
kill you?
We also.
just these fierce
No,
winds
they-
hit you almost immediately,
They're basically animals.
Stop.
as well as this just bitter
Because
cold
actually,
rain.
legally,
Well,
I'm just using my
Which
explanation
is
just to
providing-
just
We are.
casually-
it's water. It's water.
In all technicality,
I don't do
animals
well
are-
with
Here, do you want some?
We are the ones maintaining that.
Go
property,
ahead.
So they are
Legally,
ours.
if you wanted them
Oh,
to
you
go,
guys
you'd
wanna
probably
test
have to
me?
go to,
Don't
like,
test me, I have
small
a
claims
pretty
court,
bad
and you could
spell.
absolutely go them if you really wanted.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, we don't want them because then my grandma would get too attached, and then when they died, she'd be.
I would like warmth, although I
That's why we
am
haven't adopted any more
distrustful
ghosts.
of your
Did
magic.
somebody say war?
So now we have 4.
So-
Just some food, though. Do you agree now?
We
You all head through the storm
experimented for a little
cloud
bit.
Yeah.
We wanted to buy
towards
books
the
for
epicenter
nothing,
of the
but
storm.
when we
It's not even so much an eye of
We're
the
not
storm.
Epicenter.
Well,
cooperative.
see, because
So
eye of the storm
we
only
brought
applies
over
to things like
Nubian
hurricanes.
to read them with,
I'm gonna
Yes.
take out my
Otherwise, it's
longbow
an
and my.
epicenter,
and they beat him up.
more or less.
So we
Where
brought
the
in
storm
his
is the
son,
strongest.
Who was not
know,
angry.
Just because I'm following my Zelda logic, in which
read.
Cyclos was in the middle of
However,
the spinning
they
sword and he had to
provided
hit him with the arrow 3 times. I'm taking out my longbow and my 20 arrows.
One died.
Okay.
I'm gonna
One
hold my
female
We
sword
walk
like
closer.
that.
I'm gonna
Now
have my
that it's
fire
going
ready.
to enter, but
Yeah,
I'm going to.
she's
And
one
do
of
you have
my
have my
two
fire
ways
ready.
you sell them?
We still have them.
And also just fix them.
Yeah, also for warmth.
Because male goats are so disgusting.
Oh, that's a good song.
All
There go all your chest hairs.
Oh man, this is better than waxing. Chest hair. I'll punch.
I don't want to know that.
There's a nice smell of burning flesh and burning hair.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
My cousins
okay.
have
Okay.
Okay, hold on, hold on. What is happening?
His name is
You're walking through the storm.
he has to
It is
pick
almost
up
pitch
the
black
book
underneath the
because
cloud, and it's hard to see basically.
Okay, so we're all probably pretty close to you because of the fire.
I'm just over there. I'm kind of blushing
Yeah.
because you're so close to me.
He just, if
Okay,
they had
just
a
keep
fence, he'd
going.
just get right out. 'cause he could easily clear a fence.
No, let's see.
He blushes.
No, she doesn't.
Lives in a horse
That's
trailer.
how
She's all
most
business
dogs
today.
die.
She's all business today.
They see the
Let's keep going.
Rabasa is not amused.
Yeah. Male dogs.
By what?
have
So
scales
after
by my
Hey,
character.
he's got the light. Do you have the light?
This is the power. Jeez.
so
This is the power of
after
No.
we'll say about an
The
hour
opposite.
of travel
Aw,
due to difficult terrain,
The power of the other thing.
Okay.
Very good terrain.
and
Because
you eventually make it to what
that's not
appears
really
to be the
what
epicenter of
drives
the
it.
storm.
Okay.
The testicles don't
What should we see there?
produce,
Or is it still pitch black?
produce testosterone.
yes.
This is not a conversation we need to be having.
Farming
between D&D.
farming
We're talking
conversation.
about farming.
Go
guys.
talk about farming out
Guys,
there then. because we're in
guys,
the
there's
storm.
things happening.
I thought we were being quiet enough. I'm sorry.
Not
If
until
I can
he
hear you,
notices.
the microphone can hear you. 'Cause it has more sensitive ears than I do.
So yeah. Anyways, continue on. Good DM.
Okay.
So yes, you make it to the epicenter of the storm, and you don't really see anything.
Jump cut
Hello?
to Ed, doing nothing.
Oh,
Jump cut back.
I don't yell that very loud. I'm talking with my regular voice.
Actually, you know
here,
what?
so I'm
I'm
probably
gonna-
It is
Okay.
drowned. It's drowned out by the
I'm gonna
winds.
do.
Alright, I'm gonna yell out for Alamont.
Actually, not gonna blush. No.
Interesting.
Nice. Interesting. Sorry, I just thought like that's kind of a good
Also,
idea.
how do you spell the Dark Prince's actual name? Because I cannot.
Kavor. Kavor.
I like that.
You're taking notes.
Just so that I can actually remember it
Have
next
you been
time.
taking
because-
notes for the past 2 months?
No.
That was supposed to be Jonathan's job.
So
He said he'd try his best, but he's not very good.
is it the 4 of you in there,
This is why I
It's-
almost failed.
or is it just the 3 of you?
Starfire, are you in the? Are you?
Starfire, are you in the Sanctum or the Storm? Sanctum.
Okay, so it's
So
just
it's
the
just
3
Stay
of you.
in the storm.
Okay,
Yes.
so I have only. The reason why I'm writing down his name is because I've only
That was a
ever
really
called
dumb
him
joke.
the Dark Prince
Are you
or
an
Storm
accurate
Cloud.
Yes, I.
So,
That's technically
Are you
what
gonna call it my
Starfire
dad, or are
is,
you here to
is
sell me
actually
that?
its
Yes.
extension.
Just cracks his knuckles.
I never heard of the term, so I'm confused.
okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling out for Alamont and
You're calling out for Alamont?
and hesitant. I'm calling him Storm Cloud for now, but with some
And I'll
trepidation.
Coming out the car is confusing.
Senpai, are you there?
You are gaseous.
Senpai,
Classy.
Senpai, notice me.
No, it's my senpai.
I'm.
And you just like a blinding bolt just
I'm
appears right in front of
inside you, Senpai.
Okay, what is that from?
That's
It's just a joke.
It's a general joke. It could from
Anime.
a lot.
Any anime.
Senpai.
It's just a
Well,
joke.
senpai is a Japanese word that obviously is going to be almost every anime.
What's that
But
future
specifically,
diary?
So
I'm inside you, senpai. What is that from?
So-
Diary.
the 3 of you all hear a voice in your mind.
Yandere.
Okay.
Okay.
You should not be here.
Okay.
Well, turn around.
Here's.
You just see
Whose
me.
voice? Do we recognize the voice?
Yes, you very much recognize the voice.
Which voice is it?
It's
Do
the
we all
mist.
Which voice?
It's
Which
the
one
mist.
do you
Could
think
you
it
not
is?
hear how he was
There are
talking?
3 possible people.
But which one do you think it is?
Guys, listen to me. His voice was not the voice of the Allmaker, nor was it the voice of Alamont. It's
They-
obviously the mist.
They actually do have 3 distinct voices. They're similar but distinct.
Okay, well, do I recognize the voice? Sometimes I haven't heard.
Yes.
I do.
Did I hear it?
Okay.
No, because you're
You
not in
guys
the
are
storm,
in-
are you?
I'm not in the story.
Yeah,
You guys
so
are
no.
in the sanctum. You guys don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I'm in the
Can we
sanctum.
just like book it?
Literally, even if you wanted to, the sanctum literally blocks that magic.
So which voice is it?
It appears to be Kavor's, if that wasn't obvious.
Okay.
I just explained this, and everybody was like, yes, but who is it?
I know, right?
You were correct. I apologize.
It's usually when you back up like, I'll put some.
How many times have I been correct this session?
But it could.
Lots?
More than you've been
I wasn't
incorrect.
paying attention. So that was just one.
Okay.
Henry, come on!
They're
Oh my
being
goodness. So much stuff happens.
What's going on?
So much
Terrible
stuff
things.
happens.
Terrible.
We'll fill you in over the break.
Becca,
We're just going to
honestly,
be
Soon. Let's just keep going.
Probably soon.
Yeah, no, we should have braked 37
Also-
minutes ago.
We're going to have a short
we
break
started
today
late, so-
because
Are
we
we having-
started
'cause we started
really
late.
late.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
We started
So-
nearly an hour late.
We hear.
So, are we going to fill in Becca on this break? Because
I am.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's just take the break right now. It's
Oh,
perfect
okay.
spot.
Not
Plenty of
now.
suspense. We'll see you all soon.
Recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the whole conversation of Tokyo Ghoul isn't there, isn't it?
No.
Only
It's actually
Only the last little bit of it.
the last time, but yeah.
I need to like watch that.
And no more. Not to be rude or anything, but please no more side conversations.
Never!
Back to D&D.
You really think that's ever
We're
gonna
in the
stop?
storm.
With
And we
the
have
right
some-
manners, yes.
Concerns.
Unless I'm
Concerns.
I'm with my child.
That
with
we
her.
voice
I'm gonna
to
say
each
I'm
other.
with my child because
I've been taking care of her.
No, I have. I thought you were in the thing.
I am in the thing.
She's in the sanctum.
Yeah, I'm in the sanctum.
Oh.
You are all in the sanctum, and us three are out venturing into the storm, which is a bad idea.
You
but
made
we're
a
doing it
baby
anyway.
now.
Cause
I've had her
miracle.
for like 2 days.
how old is my child now?
5 days?
Derek, how old is my child?
Oh, it's my child.
5 days.
Is it bad?
Do we have a birthday set for this baby? Like a
Do
birthday
you have
date?
it marked on your calendar?
I'll do it later.
Okay.
My
okay.
calendar's
you-
not open right now.
Will you remember later?
Yes.
We can remind him
Derek, I
after
need you to do
the
me a favor. I
session.
need you to look something
Will
up
we
quickly.
remember?
What?
Just look it up.
What?
Go over there and look it
What?
I'm telling what to look up.
up.
Just types in it. Oh, the
It.
movie.
Yeah. Just look up the movie. Just do it.
No.
Could you give us
I don't know.
Yellow
There's a joke
Fanta?
behind that, but I completely forgot. I'm sorry.
Did you want to mention the what was
elephant in the room? Yeah, no.
The wands.
it? Yes.
So we are having our giveaway.
So,
We do still have the MTech mouse pads and the wand.
You have 2 weeks left to put in your. Bleh.
Yeah.
Well said.
basically
That
before
was
the
awesome.
22nd,
On the
Tuesday.
20th is when we will choose the winners, and currently we still only have 2 entrants and like 4 prizes. So, if you want to be entered into the giveaway, leave in the comments section below or email me at critical20dnd@gmail.com, which is in the description. But keep in mind, if I do not reply to your email or comment, email me again, because you're not entered if I don't reply.
yes, he is slow sometimes. He doesn't see things.
Sometimes I don't see things and I probably won't see your comment. So,
Get a better response with an email.
probably true.
You saw mine when I
Yeah, you saw mine too.
entered that one time.
Yeah, only when you told me what episode it was on.
So you don't get notifications when people comment on the episode?
Nope.
Can you set it to do that?
Yes, you can.
Like, half the time I get notifications and half the time I don't.
Huh.
I messed up.
When I first started looking at his
Stop.
library.
What kind of lie?
So,
Sugar!
That's very true.
Yay.
what would you all like to do?
Well,
Here's your baby back.
that's
Where
Oh.
were you?
that's a wrong thing to
Magical
ask.
land called Narnia.
Because we can't really.
Why
do
shouldn't
anything
we
else.
be here?
I had to be.
That's what
Yeah, we're going to ask before why we
That's
shouldn't
so
be here and tell whom we are concerned.
What's so cute? Your hair.
Because we are.
You hear just a loud crack of thunder.
That's why.
That's it? That's all the response we get?
Well, screw you too.
It is
We need to
always
get
right.
Brilliant on.
Buddy, weren't we like friends?
This is a bad plan.
Oh my goodness, you're not there. You're not
This is a
there.
bad plan. Maybe we should
You hear Ed's voice in your mind. This is a bad plan.
Dog, get out!
This is a bad plan.
Oak's voice echoes. There is a time and place for everything, but not now.
I thought the episode would end during that. I'm just like, okay.
Inwards.
So the only response we get is a very loud crash.
Yes.
I'm gonna assume that's like the equivalent of the middle finger, so screw you too.
Olamont, where are you?
You are a sassy man, and I do not appreciate it.
We're all the food's
Why are
gone.
gods such horrible people?
I thought you were gonna
Because they
end the
have
sentence
power.
before you did.
Because they're temperamental, that's
Are you
why.
leaving, dude?
We were raised.
Victoria,
Are you
I thought you were
I
gonna
might
end the
as well.
sentence before you did.
Sorry,
What's
dude.
going
I joined in the middle, don't know what's going on entirely, and
That's me!
okay, you might have to understand it faster than me. And I don't see the point of you being here for the rest of the episode.
No, come stay!
There's gonna be a reason. I guess maybe? I don't know.
Social time.
Because
Yeah, that's
plot.
what I thought.
He's
I
saying
don't
he's
mind.
going to have a
Doesn't say
social
more
life.
plot.
Sorry.
Your nympho might die.
We might have a chance to go see your nympho, it's true.
You want to be here for that?
You love your nympho, don't you?
Okay, well,
Honestly, I don't know if I want to stick around still, considering that is a chance.
We'll probably be able to see her if we can make it out of the storm cloud. But
That is such a.
Wait, so you guys are like floating in the sky in the storm?
No.
we're
no.
underneath the storm cloud,
Then why
like
do you
in the
keep saying that
epicenter
you're-
of the storm.
Why do you keep saying that you're in storm cloud?
Because the storm cloud got teleported down.
Is it on
No.
the ground?
No,
It's
no.
just
no,
Then
no.
you're in the storm. You're not in the storm cloud. You're
But
in
it's
the
funny to say that
storm.
we're in the storm cloud.
She's got a point.
Well, it's lies. You're lying.
You're not there. You don't
She's
know.
Sometimes
also
it
got a
would be
point.
really fun to animate all of this and animate our comments in.
Aminate?
We will emanate it.
I
And
will take this
basically-
job and I will do
basically
it
they're-
if I get paid.
so, first of all, we need to worry about all the.
I will not pay you, but you have 2 years.
There's a lot of interesting
True.
things happening
But I think it'd be
currently.
fun
Okay.
to
What
just
do
like,
you know?
watch each
I will
episode.
go through every episode and animate it part for part.
If you do, I will be impressed.
I think I might
Yeah.
go.
2 years should be enough.
I will be genuinely impressed.
The next 10 minutes.
That probably would be more views than us being crazy, honestly.
Or even just doing like a comic. Like, that would still be impressive.
I've always wanted to make a manga.
I think maybe
Alright,
in
Rose
about
and Rose.
Are you leaving too?
Hmm?
I want to
No,
call out
I'm gonna
followers.
get something to eat.
There is no response.
I'm gonna make it in the style of Cowboy Bebop.
Robots, so there's no response from
Because
all
it
of
says the new-
Yeah, okay, there's no response, just 1 second.
The new style,
Okay,
which in
okay.
itself becomes a new genre, will be called Cowboy Bebop.
So,
This is so cute.
are,
It's so
are you
dainty.
leaving because you don't
What
know what's
is it?
going on, or are you
Little
leaving
hand.
because you don't think you're going to be end up doing anything?
At
Okay,
this point,
well,
without
what
that,
do you,
it's-
what,
all
so
I
we're
saw
in the
was
storm
the-
cloud,
You're in the storm cloud, I'm in the same.
what is
But
and that's all you
right
know?
there, I don't know
Yeah.
why
We're
they put
under the
note
storm
cloud.
right here,
Still.
but it should be at least
Okay,
one
so
below, because
the-
it looks
I'm just
The-
saying, I don't see a point in
the floating guardians from Halo, they all
Okay.
surrounded the mountain and they
Well,
disappear, blah blah
No
blah.
response from all. We are in the epicenter of the
Allmaker
storm,
was
right?
here,
Yeah,
There's no
and
no
he
way we
said
can get closer to the
something.
center.
probably.
He was saying something about saving.
How much damage would
No
you
way
do?
we can get
Closer to the
said?
center, or is
Depends
he
on
said,
the level
he
it's
also
cast
said
at.
that it was good that
Okay.
they were there
and we can't see
before
anything
they
because it's super.
teleported. We don't know what happened to the Allmaker.
Yeah, except for the occasional flash of light.
And then
We didn't
before
flash
any of
light.
that
Going to
happened,
the
We
cyber
don't see each
world.
other's faces probably because God
then-
Hack the things.
Yeah.
I love like the vision of Ed hacking.
Or-
It's so much fun.
vanished.
It's like, oh, so
And then he, after like
Then you see it in her
was
comment.
napped in the sanctum for a very long time because
I
two
kind of
people
want to
really
wait
She
there
built
for
died.
that
5
software
minutes.
herself.
And since they're
From
here,
Jack
I
to
feel
Jack,
like we
it's
all
so
wait there for
creepy.
5 minutes and see if anything
You're in
happens.
the storm cloud.
Okay.
I start having Ed
Yes.
Something happened during
Yes.
the 5 minutes.
We
we were
asked
there.
Almont to warp the storm cloud because we could see it. We said, "Hey, go all the way over there and warp it to you," because he said he could
I'm gonna buy my
technically
hair
warp
because-
any living person
Is
to
there like a
him,
permanent
but he
die?
was
So-
afraid to work with that. He tried to do it,
Permanent.
and
Because-
we saw Almont for a little bit, but now he's in the storm cloud, and we don't know what happened to him. And Kavor, he's like, Kavor is probably in there, and definitely. explain? Yeah, so we don't know what's up with Alamont or Kavor is maybe a giant storm cloud, and he said that we shouldn't be here. That's basically where he stands.
Because like on the new.
Also, we're basically trying to see.
Manga now.
We might end up having to fight the storm. I don't know. So there might end up being purpose for you being here, but no.
Yes.
No,
I already know what they all look like because I've drawn them before.
Yeah.
Yes, I
get
did.
to check them
If
out
I can
next.
find it.
I want to see what Venetia looks like.
Oh, not this characters, the old characters.
Old characters?
Because that's where you have to start.
Oh yeah, actually we gotta start with the
But yeah,
first
other
candidate.
than
I wanna
that,
see what they look like.
after
Derek, where did you put
We
my
are
drawing of the old
hoping-
characters?
that if we can
I gave
retrieve
that to you.
Alamont
Where is it?
again,
I don't think
that we
you
are
ever
going
gave it to me.
See if Nymphu is alive by trying to lure her to us. If it doesn't work, then she's
If you
dead.
gave it to me, it
But
would have
first we
been
need
on
to
the
find
fan art wall,
Alamont
which would have
and see
been
if
over
he's
there at that point. But
alive. First
It
of
is
all,
Does
disappeared? Is
anything
it gone
happen, or are
forever?
we just standing there in freezing rain for 5 minutes?
so you're standing there for 5 minutes.
Regretting our decision?
no,
That's
I'm not
everyone
trying
has
to
their
push
own
you.
side
I'll try
conversation.
to-
That was
So,
my
And during
final
one of the
project.
flashes, you
Well,
think
do
you
you
see
not
a
want to
figure,
find out if
and
she's dead?
Socratic.
the light fades.
Just a figure? What position?
I prefer semi-realism.
Just standing.
Like Cowboy
Just
Bebop.
what?
Just standing there.
Standing. Okay.
Because sometimes in the anime scale, people go too high. Like I have
Yeah.
a thing
I'm
which
going to ask
explains
the
that
obvious
if
question.
I can find it,
What's wrong?
that is... If I can find it. Okay.
I mean, like
There is
that.
no response. And in the next flash of light, you
If
see
you don't want to
nothing.
be here, then that's your choice.
Here's the anime scale. Sometimes people go too far. And it's like,
Assume the rest of them
I
didn't see
can
that.
see
No, because they're not paying attention. They don't get to see it.
And it's just
I guess.
everything comedy. Just what it is. Like it's a comedy.
So,
I can see how something like this would work, but I would
yeah,
look for
Lucky Star
Alright.
is one of the things.
Well, thank
can
you.
we help
That's extremely. But I prefer between
in yelling
4
because
and
wind?
2.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Anything
I'm not
else
ready
is.
to yell.
Okay, so
Because
Alamont does not respond.
That's a very
A lot
small
of stuff has
child.
happened.
Okay.
I
So,
usually draw
any of
3s.
these, I
Yeah.
think are pretty much just completely
I
unrealistic.
tried to
and
ask
that's
him
kind of ugly.
what was wrong, and I got no response.
You're an ugly lady.
So now I'm asking
Sadness.
if we can help.
Sadness forever.
If we can help, and
Yes.
so that's all that's happened.
Okay.
I saw something, but I'll have to tell you later.
Oh, I love that. I love that anime.
wasn't-
What's it called? I
It's
have
not
a
anything
list.
significant.
This?
It's just you weren't paying attention, so therefore you didn't see it.
Oh, Kill the
Okay.
Baby. I remember
So-
now.
Okay.
This one.
Neither did Godric is currently just kind of standing there.
I didn't know this with you.
It's
Alright,
Rika
but-
from
But I know that you're not.
Okay, so
Geneva.
trying to help. Oh, wait, are we trying to help Alma or Kavor?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm just asking if we can help. You can help somebody.
Why shouldn't we be here?
Lots of
Did we get that
anime
answer?
girls with
That
glasses
answer?
have
No.
pink hair, so
No.
I can never.
It's just
I told you.
Okay. Tell us to leave.
There's only
Why?
one
Come
person.
on.
It's like, boop, there I am. It's like,
We've been traveling with you for so long. We want to know what's
She's so
happening.
cute. The first time I printed these, my mom was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "It's for art, no, it's not."
I don't know. I
It's
think
for
maybe we should
knowing what
get
I'm
out of
doing
here. They
and
might
what
have
not
a
to
reason.
do.
This
And
is
they're
how
not
you know
answering.
things.
Neither of them. Or, well, Colewor's kind of
I
answering.
feel
Kind
like
of
this
answer.
name
Not
really looked too
really.
similar,
Just
so
telling
I
us to
like-
get out of here.
Usually, I don't like much.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Like
Are
the
we
anime
just
style,
gonna
but the
leave
stories
both
are
of our somewhat god companions, and we're just gonna like walk for 20 days, or just have them this storm cloud doing who knows what in the middle of nowhere? No, we need to confront our problems. We need to confront our
We
problems.
have a lot of problems, and only 2 of them are here.
Well, two of the two problems are the
That is
quickest,
not bad.
maybe. These are the most immediate
That would not
ones.
work in
The
that
other ones
case.
would take
It's like
14 days
too
to
much.
get to.
You did too much.
Yes.
So
That's fair.
let's focus on this.
Oh, those are characters
We-
from my friend's campaign.
I mean-
being my teacher.
They could both die, maybe. We don't know what's going on.
Time to
No.
start.
So
Yeah.
We should at least find out what's going on.
They might not tell us.
They might not tell us.
I don't feel like being struck down today. You can ask though. You're welcome to ask.
I'm pretty sure only the Allmaker could really like strike you down.
Here we go.
Allamat's a close second though.
Time just
Yeah, I don't feel like being struck down at all today.
I took off my plate mail, so I'm less scared of being struck by lightning. Less. Slightly.
Less.
I'm still pretty scared. 3.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Giant insect!
What are we gonna do? How are we gonna get them to talk to us?
Yes. You can ask. Go ahead and ask.
Also this, which is just full graphite.
Ask to know what's going on.
What?
8B.
Tell them if we get to know we
Full
can
graphite.
leave.
Calligraphy pencil.
If we know what's happening, then we may
drawing
be
pens.
willing to leave, or we
Blending,
can help.
which is my
Curiosity.
favorite.
Yeah.
That's actually also graphite. Yes.
We just want to know what's going on.
Yes.
You are foolish to not heed my words.
Okay, I think we should go now.
And now you
That is
shall.
my sharpening pen, which I did not get in trouble for bringing to school because
feels like leaving. I
whenever
feel like leaving.
whenever somebody saw it, I'm like, just go ask Miss Fox.
Did you
She
see
will
anything?
Testify for me. I
So
know I'm emotionally unstable. Don't wish.
there's a flash and you see colors go. Psh.
Who took LSD?
All of us, apparently.
Whee!
Okay.
And there's another flash of lightning. And colors come from a
This
different
is the
direction.
staircase of heaven, don't you know?
The each time from the direction the lightning
He's
is.
such a sometimes.
Okay.
You took
Unless one of
all
us,
the
I don't know.
windows in the safe?
Should we stay here?
all of
Or
it,
should we leave?
and then.
It took us an hour to get this far in.
I kind of want to go now.
I kind of just want to like step out, but there's no way to do that quick.
There is not. Maybe we should start turning back though, because I mean that sounded like a pretty stern warning. And like I said, I don't feel like being struck down today.
Fine,
Okay.
we'll start
time
heading
start.
out
We're
of
gonna
here.
start.
I will hang furthest back, I guess,
Crap.
as we're
I'm gonna start with your
Godric.
character.
Do we?
This
No.
character again?
I have loud feet.
I hope you're walking with us, dude.
He's walking with us.
Can you describe
So
it?
he's the only one with the fire. We're probably staying pretty dang close to
I
him.
don't think I ate anything today.
Okay, dude.
What?
We have received harsh warnings.
She's got
And-
What
And-
was the last warning? I can do that because we need to test it for his
Like
sake.
how 10? Like
Last
yeah,
warning
how
you
many
received is
don't
that you are foolish and now you shall not leave.
And then you're not-
Okay, I have scale here. Give me
I don't know if it's good or not. I think.
As it's we're all dead, or is it
Green.
we wanted to?
You don't know. You don't appear to be dead.
We don't appear to be dead.
I feel dead. So how about
How
we just
green?
skedaddle? We're getting out of here.
face shape.
Alright.
Look, we can certainly try.
Japanese.
So you're just turning
Korean.
around and walking?
I guess.
I'll hang farthest back just in
Sorry,
case if something happens that I need to
We
fight
might,
something.
Be like, yeah,
I
I know
guess-
exactly what it is. Koreans have like square
as long as we're
jaws.
heading away from the
Japanese people
epicenter
have
of the
very
storm, we'll be
long
heading
The
out.
farther away we get from here, the better.
Chinese people have
Right.
rounder faces.
Marching order, please.
Who has square faces?
I guess I'm in the
Koreans,
middle.
Strong jaws.
You have the light.
Are you guys
I'm
like
sure I'm
walking
in the
side
front.
by
Walking
side?
side by side?
That okay? You two could be walking in front of me, and I could be like third, like that.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's kind of like a triangle
We're talking about
formation.
the
Us two in front of her.
Yeah.
She's kind of
Gonna
behind.
make
I-
Which of you two is slightly farther ahead?
I guess I am.
Probably. He's got
Okay.
the light source.
I would say.
They are excited.
So,
All of a sudden,
I would
like, a
say
tentacle just comes out
do
and
an
yanks you,
oval
Christian.
shape.
What?
But with
I need you to make a
thinner-
Constitution saving throw.
Like heavily.
I would say more oval.
Oh, that's pretty good. 18 turns. That's an unnatural
Like an oval,
20.
but not like a roof.
'Kay.
Oval, just kind of a more
Give me
narrow
a second. I have to.
Yeah, I think just
Actually,
use
does that
space.
succeed? Yeah, it does.
I was like, oh,
So-
freak.
Like, what? No.
One of the things
Don't do
when
this,
I'm trying
dude.
to teach people how to draw.
So,
they're like,
I
"Teach me
just
how to
got
draw, what
along.
do you
It
do?"
just got
I'm like,
come
okay.
back to life.
First you
you
do
reach
this.
out
No, I don't want to do that. And I'm like,
and you touch something.
Wait, what?
you don't want to use that?
Watch the
Something
TikTok
smooth.
on-
So you,
Oh.
so you want to do it? Matt.
Yeah, I'm just like, how
If you
smooth
don't-
are we talking?
There is
The
a
best
TikTok
artists
on-
use
One of the
Japanese.
smoothest things you've ever felt.
There's a
Magically
TikTok called,
smooth.
Oh,
like,
snap,
people
this
think
is
they can't draw.
smooth.
And it doesn't hurt him.
I've
Okay.
seen
All of a
that.
sudden, a tentacle comes out.
I don't. I'm.
What?
I try to remind myself to start drawing with guidelines just so I can help get prepared.
Hey guys, there's something smooth right here.
I guess he meant we literally cannot leave.
If I have a reference.
Guys, I just.
And there's another flash of lightning, and you see another spray of colors.
So,
Another
like
straight
this?
Anybody getting the feeling that we're getting trapped?
Oh, free.
Well, Almont's probably trapped in here with us. If we can find him, we can get out of here.
Okay, well then. I hold the light. Wait, Derek. I hold the light source up to
That was my first
wherever
reference
smooth.
drawing.
What does it look like?
You see what almost looks like red
That was
jello.
my second.
Oh,
Like, what?
red jello?
Show you my drawings.
Make it cute. Make it as cute as possible.
This was more just from memory.
Gelatinous.
But not that that's very hard.
But it doesn't feel like jello.
Oh, it doesn't
feels
feel like
solid.
it just looks like it.
That
Yes.
looks like one of the
It
things
looks
that
like
happened to
jello
me
and
after
feels
waking
solid.
up from surgery.
This one?
I am concerned.
I'm
No, the
concerned as
snakes.
well.
We're
Hallucinations
all
are
very
fun.
These?
We're all panicking.
It's from
You know
Full
what? Why don't we
Alchemist.
follow this
That's
wall
what
and see
Pride
if there's
has.
So
like
what are you?
things?
So out of
This
curiosity,
was a reference.
what are you guys doing during this time?
We're just chilling in the hut, dude.
Honestly, right now, Keisha is just like, okay, there's a storm out here, but I'm okay in here. I'm gonna just watch my baby.
Yeah, we don't
Watch
know what's
the
going
baby.
on.
I'm still trying to come up with the name for my baby.
So Christian,
Yeah.
what third level spells
All
do you
the
have?
sadness.
Oh, that's a good question. Actually,
Okay,
I
this
can
was my
know from
first,
the top of my
like,
head.
What shape of
Invisibility.
This was a
eyes
reference.
should it be?
You said
Sharp
third
This
level.
wasn't very good, but this was the next reference.
Counterspell,
Sharp like
fireball, and
this,
fly.
or
See the difference
more?
there?
Of course.
What happened?
Of course.
You didn't pick sending.
Okay, wait. What's up?
I'm an evocation
Or
wizard.
we could also.
Dude.
They don't
I
all
have
have to
sending,
do
but it's not
electricity.
prepared.
So if you rest for 8 hours in a cold storm, that could potentially
I'll
give
just
health problems.
keep the heat
Okay,
on. Why do you
what's
do this?
going on?
There's a wall.
A red
So,
jello wall.
and they're gonna stay where they are because storm.
With her.
Yeah,
So we need to contact them.
Also keep in mind the sanctuary does not protect from the rain, and the rain is currently falling inside the sanctuary.
This was
Sorry.
a reference.
It's because that you just took it down like that.
Where's my?
Of course, all the horses in here.
is it like flooding the sanctum or is it just going through?
I think
No,
that
it's
was
just
just
going
free.
right
now.
Okay,
No,
okay.
not size. Shape. Here
Well,
we go.
yeah, like I said, I say we try to find either of the two of them, which, yeah, I know this seems like a really bad idea, but we're already stuck in here, we don't have any other options. One of them could get us out of here.
The only other option I'm seeing is I rest for 8 hours and then try and use sending.
3.
Yeah, that probably won't.
Contact our outside friends.
That probably won't work, or at least it'll take ridiculously long, and we might be dead before then. So I think we should start on
Because
this.
this is too young,
So
we follow the wall and try and
too angry,
I actually would head back into the center and
too
see.
intense.
That's
not
where-
really angry, too embarrassed.
That's where Almont was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Can I see?
Here you go. Here's all my references.
Yeah. Okay, we'll head back into the center then.
Okay. That
Okay.
means
next
I have
opportunity I
to
get, though,
go
I'd like to take an
down.
8-hour rest and let our outside friends know what's going
Like
on.
that one.
If we get an
I
opportunity.
recommend moving outside the storm area just because.
Oh, American.
The
Don't
storm
look
is
at it.
expanding fast enough that you'd be basically running.
Don't look at it.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Fine. Is there
I
like
love
a
it.
movable
okay, I'm
shelter
not doing it
anywhere
In
here?
traditional anime
We're in the
style,
middle
This
of
is a
nowhere.
grassland.
which is different.
There's
Mine.
like not
really
even a
like
cave in the
that
ground.
one.
Kavor, teleport
Yeah,
us somewhere else.
Kavor's not here!
Kavor is the storm.
He's in the middle.
He is the problem we're dealing with
Oh,
right
gosh.
now.
My style is more
God, we just be
realistic.
like, oh boy. He's kind of like
Rather
under the
than
panic attack, like 3.
Super intense, like anime.
Hey, Stormcloud, I know that I have probably insulted you a
Why
few
don't you just stop yelling at the storm?
It's a bit too big.
I know
though.
I've probably insulted you a few times in the past by
did
calling
not
you
ask for
Stormcloud,
my
but
pencils.
I'll refer to you
Shot.
properly from now
I
on
remember
if
exactly
you
where they
can
were.
come out and maybe talk to us
What are you doing?
without
Experimenting with colors.
with minimal
It's
lightning.
okay, what are you doing?
Minimal
I was
lightning.
expecting.
Minimal lighting.
I'm not mad. I'm
Like,
just
determined
disappointed.
anyway.
For Kavor, that's a
Sorry.
lot.
Minimal lightning is too much lightning.
Preferably none, but just a little bit of static is acceptable.
It's
So if you want to keep walking to the center, I'd kind of like to keep following the wall. I don't know. I'm
some
gonna
sort
go
of
with you on
verbal,
this
hey,
one. What do you
I'm
want?
gonna use these.
I
What do
feel
you
like.
My brain was like,
What am I gonna do with the wall? It's probably just
So-
going around the whole border of the thing.
So the three of you again hear Kavor's voice in your mind. Now that you are all out of my way, perhaps I can actually do it.
Eyebrows, cute.
Here,
I'm sorry, what?
Cuteness.
I can't hear you.
All
Yeah.
the cuteness.
Yeah, that's a
guys,
problem.
be quiet, be
Sorry.
quiet.
You guys
Derek's
can't.
doing his
You
quiet
guys
voice.
can't hear this anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, but she still can't hear it.
Yeah, I
Cuteness,
can.
all the
I
cuteness.
can't even.
Must make it cute. Cute.
I have to remember what I said. With you three out of the way, now perhaps I can finally do a type
Wait a minute.
blind.
I did not hear that.
Knew it! I knew it! We knew it!
What?
Shh, take a deep breath.
No.
Why don't we'll follow your lead. We'll head back to the center.
Okay, okay.
You
Okay,
need-
wait, do you guys know
You guys, you were talking. He was talking. I couldn't hear the rest of what you said.
Basically.
Oh.
Are you feeling panicked yet? I'm feeling panicked.
Oh no, he's just feeling panic to the point where his fire is just out of control. Like,
Derek, how long have we been in
Don't
the
burn
hut?
us.
An hour and a half
Evie is going to
with half an hour of rainfall.
Short, long.
We
Curly?
should probably go out and
Straight?
check
Wavy?
on them.
We're going to head towards the center.
Do you want to try to find them in this pitch
I
black?
grabbed his wrist.
Is it
I'm
pitch
going to
black?
grab your wrist, and we're gonna head
Pretty
to
much.
the center
I
because
can
there's
cast
no other
daylight.
plan.
Yeah, we
Teamwork.
really don't have any better plan. All of
Your
us
hands
is
are
our
really
best
cold.
bet right now.
All of
Which
us.
does not sound
your
good.
hands are freezing, by the way.
Oh yes. What about circulation?
Yeah.
I'm trying
Actually-
to keep a baby warm. Are you
I've got-
kidding?
I can't have you hold my baby. To be fair.
To be fair, I might never get to hold your baby. If things are going to go the way I think
That's
they're going to go.
But just to be fair, my hands are also freezing too. Not right now, just
Just
are.
usually.
Usually they are.
Yeah. Okay, so I start dragging them to the center.
And not,
because
and not in a way to,
that
like,
screw this.
not in a way to actually relate, but in an actual way, my hands
It
are
might be good with the
all
rest
time.
of the face, but by
Yeah.
itself, no.
Well, yeah,
Well, that's surprise.
I guess I still have my
They're
longbow
surprised.
out.
That's not
Like,
normal.
not like there's
You
much I
didn't
can
really
do,
tell
but
No, I'm holding on to both of their wrists and I'm technically leading them.
Okay.
Holding on to their wrists because you are carrying fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll
Where's
just
my
put my
stuff
longbow
go?
back because I feel like
Actually, wait.
I can't find
Do anything?
I can't fight a
There's so much
storm
mess
cloud.
everywhere.
I don't think it's going to do anything.
Wait.
So much
I really
mess.
can't-
I can
I'm
do
going to put my
dancing
mace
lights.
away.
I can actually do
And?
dancing lights.
Why
That
don't
was
you
a
do that
reference.
then?
I
forgot.
Do references.
Dancing lights, and I put the fire out.
Okay.
Reference, obviously.
I'm still leading because I'm probably the most emotionally stable at this point.
Yeah.
Stick
Which
figure
is
dragon
a little strange.
The most
So
the
we're all
most
going to
You'd be
head
surprised
towards
how
the
many
center.
people
at this point I'm doing okay too.
You're doing okay.
I'm
Okay.
panicking.
Godric is panicking. But that's
Okay.
because he knows nothing.
He does know nothing.
Ouch.
We know
Lots.
we know lots. Or we think we know lots.
Who has
Maybe we
these
don't know
17?
lots.
Okay, you go into the center, which is not very far away, like 15 feet.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we have a 15 feet radius.
Alright, I guess
15 foot
Green, you
radius.
say?
Yeah, her eyes are green.
Look at baby Titan. Okay.
Can I
what I'm
have the
saying.
green which
Okay,
you like
so
most?
it's
Also a reference.
I guess we're gonna just
Call out for all of us.
This is my
oh,
shit.
yeah, we're just gonna scream
might-
for the all of
There's
our
so much
at the top
to
of
If we
our
don't get any
lungs.
response, I think
This is-
sending is our best bet.
Yeah,
I will
Which
make
means
the
I need to
darker
take
one
an 8-hour
this
rest
and
because
the
there's
lighter
nothing
one.
else I can do.
yeah. We'll try
So I
just
mean,
yelling.
you guys will have to guard me.
But
in
what
some
if
way.
we die?
Well, then it's not really going to matter much, is it?
That's what Ed says.
So,
Yes. Taking a
the
page
three
out
of
Ed's
you
book.
then hear a different voice in your minds.
Different.
Well then, this is interesting. Gotten yourself all boxed up now, have you?
Okay. Does she recognize this
I have to
voice?
kind of figure out the perspective.
Actually, none of you do.
Okay, so hearing an unknown voice,
None of
Godric
us
just kind
do.
of like freaks out, and
What is her
fire just
hairstyle?
erupts from his hands. The fireball just goes
Short
everywhere.
It's
Long.
really long and it's in a braid.
God,
Roll a
you're-
d20.
Yeah.
Bang.
We're sitting next to two people, one of which is
Bang.
holding.
For her, it
That's a
was probably like
14.
a slant, like
I'll say you
something
don't
she
hit
could
either
probably
of them.
chop with a
Yeah.
knife.
Okay. Good.
Oh, just
Okay,
hold
well-
out.
This is one of
Yeah,
his
just
flaws.
so
He
we
just
cut
like
out,
in unknown
just
situations
kinda
he'll panic.
chop it off.
Red, you
Well,
say.
Yeah.
This was
Like,
already.
yeah,
who
this-
are you?
Like almost like a fire.
Question?
Ooh.
I am I'm going to hold your hand tighter while you step it closer.
Okay.
Definitely a lot softer.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be more comfortable.
I suppose I could get you out of this little box,
Okay.
but then you might have to face what put you there.
I'm assuming that's not our own stupidity.
No, you have to
No.
live with that anyway.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Well,
Though it might have contributed.
This guy.
I'm not going to argue. No, Gondry, we can't argue with this guy. I'm a really pretty one. Warn us to leave twice. Not this guy in particular, but the other guys.
none of us recognize the voice. This is not good.
Perfect.
Interesting. It's getting interesting.
This is worrying. Is it okay? Is it a male or female voice?
It appears to be more of a male voice.
More of a male voice.
Is he
Okay.
hot?
Oh.
Like from one
It's
way
so
to
We
the
can't.
Is the voice hot?
I will ask that if we could get a visual, but we have not yet gotten a visual. We have not gotten to a point.
I'm just gonna roll a d10.
No, absolutely not.
I'm gonna roll a d10.
You're not gonna be able to
Oh,
see that
it's a
much
two,
of
so
it.
it's okay.
Swing it over her shoulder.
Anyways, who are you?
Was catching it, swing it up from behind her back.
Do you want to come out of the pretty little box?
Yes.
We did it downward.
We would prefer
She's
this.
here. Yes.
Her.
Can we
I need you to breathe.
can we get Alamont out as well, or
That is
Only
very
us.
much like
There's
you
no
right
one
now,
else
except
in the
that you
pretty
have
little
blue
box.
eyes.
there's no one else in the pretty little
It's
box?
looking very much like
Okay.
you.
Let's
except
just
you
get
have blue
this
eyes.
help us
This
out.
isn't dark enough.
Please.
We have to
How hard
face
is
what
that?
it
I'm
is.
sorry.
If we know what we're
You
facing
guys
up,
are in a pretty
I'll
little
feel a lot
box.
better.
Except that
I'm in a secret little
responsibility.
sanctum. A
How
private little
come God
sanctum.
gives me the talent to
Alright,
do
the
everything?
You guys might want to start running. I'm just saying.
The more,
Without
if we
trying
know what
to,
we're,
and it's stressful.
If I know what we're up against, I will
People
not
want to
panic.
know how to do things, and I'm like,
I hate. he
I
just
don't
hates
even
the
know
end
how
of
I do
Well,
things.
you will explain. Maybe
Stop
you wanna
asking
get
me
out of this.
questions.
This is
You
gonna
guys
have to
have a
be
problem when it's like
Can I use my charisma to try to calm you down, Betty?
Betty?
Maybe
Betty?
also ask permission.
Oh, ask permission. Okay.
How did I learn to play piano? By
Can
myself.
I try to
tried it.
intimidate you into calming down?
I think
I can calm him down, Robots. It's okay.
But he knows
There's no
exactly what he's
robots
up
in my
against
practice.
with me.
I never
It's
learned
not-
what notes
he
were
might
what.
let you on
I
fire.
just
Yeah.
do.
He's a little less prone to liking you.
Spider fingers.
Well, I'm less prone to liking him either.
Well,
So it's a mutual feeling.
sweet. We can attack each other.
No!
Let's focus on getting out of here, guys.
Yes,
This is
but
like
let's
real
get out of
panic.
the pretty
It's
little
fun
box.
Alright
You're
then.
having fun with this, aren't you, Terry?
At
Derek
Derek's
is watching
expense,
us
we are
struggle
having
today.
fun. Okay, so I made a recording.
You
of
guys
what
are
me
like
playing
crawling
piano,
forward. You're
improvising.
not even like
You wanna
stumbling
do it?
anymore.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
We're desperate at this point.
You're literally handing us a way out, so I kind of figured.
Just the headphones.
Yeah.
Should have used something. We should have
So,
I'm gonna use this mage.
the storm cloud above you actually completely
Where did I
dissipates,
put it?
and you see cracks appear in this wall,
You
and
can
then
turn
it
up
just
the bass like
shatters.
this.
Alright. Fly!
You want to fly?
Alright. I did tell you that things might come after you if you get out of the pretty little box, though.
Well, we're gonna get out anyways.
Alright.
So,
We'll have to face that responsibility then.
yeah. So I just cast fly.
You can only cast fly on 2 people as a 4th level spell.
That's so cute.
You and one other person.
She's adorable.
Wait.
He's gonna ditch me.
You have to do a
Don't let
5th
him
level
ditch
spell to
me.
cast
Can I
it on
not-
top.
I'm gonna let him get you.
Unless you're casting
Okay,
fly
hold
on
on.
only
Can
both
I-
of them.
Can I
Instead of
ditch
me,
them?
can I do it on both of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You jump to conclusions. I cast fly on both of you.
Okay.
See, you guys can go on.
Screw you! Or not.
I am honestly surprised. Alright. Why? But I thought you were panicking. Why?
Well, now I know that there's a way out. Go.
Are you
Instantly
just
calm.
gonna run?
There's nowhere to run!
Didn't the wall shatter?
Emotions
Yeah, the wall
on,
shattered.
emotions off.
We just.
Yeah, you
Oh,
And
I thought he said like
What to do?
like move
yeah, the
storm.
cloud dissipated and the wall shattered.
Okay.
Is it raining still?
Unless we teleported
It actually
somewhere else. while
magically stops raining.
Cool.
Anyways,
Hey,
you guys are
awesome.
fine. I have
Let's-
plenty of power down here.
Okay.
It's actually technically possible. Doesn't Kavor have a different voice when? No. You would have heard his regular voice, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yes?
I haven't really looked at this.
Have you? You've heard. So it can't be then. Never mind.
So, and, I want to look around for
Our-
private sanctum.
No, but I'm gonna look for Kavor or Alamont
sort of-
or this strange, probably
Okay,
godly
that's a
individual.
fun-
You do that. I'm gonna look around for sanctum and see if I can head in that
Roll a
direction.
perception check.
I'll be down here.
Perception. 2.
Thinking.
I have finally signed those after.
You don't
years
see
of having
anything.
them.
Help!
So
Help!
you judge the basic direction of the sanctum and start heading that
Oh, thank
way.
goodness. Sorry, I saw Deb. I like it.
Would it actually be a good idea to look
We
around
can just
and
say
see
it goes that way.
what is around us?
Would technically speak.
Very wet grassland.
Well, maybe she parts it on her left, so she has to do it.
Okay, can you look around? Because
I
I
can look around and see if I
Because
can
it
see
parts on
Alamont
us,
or any other
Because of a calendar.
godly-like or
The
semi-close
sticky uppies.
to
Ooh,
gods.
so cute.
anything. Just look for things that are
Just
not.
look for
Living
God.
beings that are not us
Just,
three.
just look for things that are not grassy or wet.
The sky.
They've been gone a while. Should we go check on them?
No.
Nah,
Show up.
they've always shown up before.
Do I roll?
They should be fine.
Yes, no, maybe.
Where is
Is
the
it not
Dogger
the part
Red?
where you get the
For
monster manual out?
the...
No, not the monster manual. I don't need that.
Oh.
Okay then.
Well, they never agree with us anyway.
It's not the. It's not the demon in the bottle again.
Oh, shoot.
We're not doing that.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Right now.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Like I said, I don't need them. No,
Just me?
just
Three
you.
girls
Oh, just
job.
her.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't need the monster
Oh,
manual.
you got law of wisdom.
16.
I don't want
I
16
would
is a
say
failure,
wait
all of a
right
sudden
here,
you
because if they
can no
do
longer
not
move.
twist, they will.
You just your muscles just
So
completely
she's-
lock up.
But what if it's a time
Okay.
sensitive
Can I
situation?
speak?
That's
Wait.
some big words.
So she's
yeah.
flying.
Sarah,
Derek,
I
can
know run.
you elaborate
Derek,
on the
she's
situation?
flying. So is she just floating and...
How
What
high
if-
up were you flying?
What's happening?
Probably
What if there's something bad happening to them and it's happening right
'Cause
now?
technically
They'll
you're
catch
still
them
that high.
Quickly, they'll die.
Because the flight spell is not in.
well-
What if it's something like that?
Okay, I yell run.
Well, I
yell
can't. I
back,
would
"But what
have.
about
I
you?"
feel like if that's
I
the case,
yell
only
run
one of us should
anyway.
leave.
I would've-
Tail and run. Book it.
But what about you? I can't leave you behind.
Run.
He's leaving anyway. Just do
Fine, I'll go.
She's
I'm
going.
Sarah!
So this
No,
this happened while
stay.
she was looking
If
for.
anybody's
going
going, it's
on?
gonna be me.
This happened while she was looking for.
Even though
Yes,
I really
so
don't
I
want
yell run.
to.
Okay, I'm going to run.
And I guess I'm stuck.
I'm going to
Fine,
run
well,
very
I'm booking it. I'm booking
reluctantly.
it.
I can feel this is
So
not
if you
going
want,
anywhere.
let's say we're here and they're over here, but you wander that way. You're just wandering
And you
farther
feel a
away from
presence behind you.
Great.
and it's been raining, so at the moment,
Should I take
tracking
with
them
me or
probably
should I
won't
try
be
for
the easiest
another?
thing.
Is locate person a different spell from locate creature?
Yes.
They are creatures, though.
I'm assuming this is the voice of before.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Figured,
cute! Oh my
figured.
gosh, sorry. Where is my other red? There it
So-
I'm
is.
assuming you can guess Evie's last request.
A kiss from Godric.
I'm just gonna
No.
go, like, sit down and just be like,
Ed! Ed! Although.
Wait.
On
Okay.
the other hand,
Tell him.
if we're dying anyway,
Well.
Everyone. All right. Well, I'm not gonna.
Anyway, voice of.
I think they'll be fine. They have
Who are you?
what's her face with them,
Yeah,
They
her
do have
breathing's
the fire.
probably kind of shallow right now.
and the other what's her
that's
face.
so cool.
Sure. Yeah, they're nice.
They have the tough one and the healy one. They should be fine.
So yeah, what are the rest of you doing?
Right now we've been in the to go help them.
All right.
So
Can
far
I?
we're convinced not to go anywhere. 'Cause we're
I'm going to
so
stop
hard.
and turn
At
around.
this point, you could probably see something in the sky.
Cool.
Can we see through that thing?
There
Which
is no
thing?
clouds anymore.
But can we see through
I'm gonna have
the...
to use my
yes,
sister's
same
drawing
thing,
yes.
tablet to do this
Same
on.
thing.
Can I step?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stop and turn
So what can
around.
we see? Is it furnished on the inside?
No,
No.
it's
I'm
a
going
bubble.
to yell at you to keep running.
I'm not going to stop.
I'm going to
I'm
yell
going
at-
to stop. I'm going to stop and figure out what this guy is. I need to figure out who this is.
I know
We
exactly
need to
who
figure out
it
if he's
is.
hot or not.
I know exactly who it is.
I just sort of point my finger at.
You can't even deny that that's exactly what it is.
If I was actually not thinking about that, it probably wouldn't have occurred to me until later.
Let's see, what do I want to tell him?
Eyebrows.
I want to take me where?
Happiness. I should have
Away
drawn
from
the eyes
here.
first. But
Very specific.
Oh well.
Green, honestly.
To get the details.
I just need to tell you, because as of now, you are my
Just every time I talk or do stuff like this, I realize that I am the most good out of all.
Take Godric, just leave me alone.
Because I'm.
Is Godric still running?
Actually, at this point, he can just turn around and just look up
I
and
don't
see.
like my own
It's sort of
voice, but when I
sort of like
talk,
point
I'm
his
like,
finger
wow,
and
that
then
sounds
go.
Can Edie
Ooh.
see you?
I
was
think
setting
Edie
off my
can't
own
see me
radar.
because it's
Okay, if Edie can see either of them stopping, she's going to yell at them to keep
Sorry, I
running.
just needed-
all. Oh, I thought like, here, take it.
Reminds me of the end of the first Mistborn book.
I just sort of like aiming my
What the
finger,
fuck
just
are you
not
doing?
right
Keep
color.
running!
just getting
It's
ready
not
like.
dark enough.
I'm not going to
It's
leave
fire.
you
Or is that just
behind.
my
Yeah, I'm not leaving you.
Stop!
I'm not leaving.
Run!
Seems a little brown.
Stop run!
Yeah, it does.
Stop running.
Do you want me to stop or do you want me to run?
Ah! And fire comes out of my hand.
I want you to run!
No.
So,
Run! Leave me and run!
you think you see something behind her.
There we go.
Okay. There's something behind her. I'm going to
I'm
start
telling
running.
you to run.
I'm gonna run back to her
Other
direction.
direction!
I'm
just
running.
gonna-
Yeah,
I'm
alright.
just gonna slowly put
Buster,
my
what
hand
the
down.
frick?
And
I'm taking out my
and be
longbow.
like, and
What
just
do
like,
you think
just
I'm
stay
going
like
to
that.
do?
Show you, like,
Yeah, I'm taking
That's
out my
the
longbow and I'm running back.
Okay.
it's so
I am
funny.
going to yell, he
They're
wants
funny.
more of us. Get the frick out of here. Now!
And with a slight of pain.
I don't like this.
I at least want to
Fireball.
get close enough to see if
Then you
I
better roll a
see
sleight
this
of hand
guy.
check.
I'm the only one who's good at that.
Freaking out. That's 10.
I think. What is?
Well, there's a new person.
Seriously, run!
Yeah,
Turn
no.
around the other
That was a
direction,
natural
run.
19.
Oh, freak.
So you cast Fireball. Counterspell.
I counterspell is counterspell.
That's
That-
not how
that's
this
not
works.
how-
Actually, it is.
Really?
That is legitimately possible.
Ha! Fuck you!
I have ammo.
Okay.
Because
Sorry.
Christian still has a reaction.
Sorry. Sorry.
And he can use
I
the
don't think
reaction
you
to
are.
counterspell.
Okay.
So, roll damage for the fireball.
Man, I should
Yes.
have used
Okay.
Also, fire up's right next to you,
Because
but he's avocation.
so much red.
Where's my pouch?
You can reach
Oh, here's my
out.
pouch.
I'm
He-
gonna have to if I'm drawing
Oh, come
comics.
on.
What?
6.
Ha!
Oh
There we
no!
go.
You'd think the Lord of Thunder himself would be better at dexterity saving throws.
Lord
You
of
think
Thunder,
you
what?
would, but
No, it's just the Dark Prince.
I don't know. Maybe he's a little distracted. Edie's kind of yelling.
I mean, like,
Maybe.
maybe he was surprised by my counterspell.
Maybe he probably was surprised by the
That's
counterspell
a
of his
fair point,
counterspell.
though.
Yeah.
I'm
Cuteness.
still yelling at you to turn the frick around and keep running.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to process some information. Oh dear.
I'm telling you to run.
I'm not going to. I'm running towards you.
No, the other way.
32
Oh.
points
I'm
of
running
damage.
towards you, and I want to see if I can see his
32.
face. Oh shoot! If I need to do a wisdom saving throw, I'm gonna
He's
fail.
gonna have sharp eyes.
That's why I want you to
Just
run.
never chill.
You're like the only person who knows. Get the frick out of here.
Okay, fine for the good of the
I know
party.
that. You're the one who knows. Get out.
I'm not leaving you
I
behind!
will run.
You get out too.
Godric,
I'm guessing none
please
of us
save
can
her.
see
I
them
can't
at all.
risk.
You just saw a massive explosion of fire.
Ha!
We're
And
not
you-
going.
My guy.
But
In
you
the,
know what?
wait, in the distance you say,
I told you
you
something
hear,
bad was
guys,
happening.
in the distance you hear, ha! Suck it!
From
Well, I guess they're
600
fine.
feet away. I'm sorry, you're now deaf. I'm just kidding.
I feel
Because
fine.
no one can shout that
If we hear
loud.
that, if we hear that, they're fine.
Don't yell that loud.
You know what?
Edie is still going to yell at you to run because she thought
No
she lost you
chill.
once.
What looks like it has
So
no
run.
chill?
Oh boy.
55
Let's roll a d6.
Oh my gosh.
or 15.
Are you gonna pull a dowdle?
I'm gonna pull it down.
No, you have to roll a d8.
Oh, d8, my bad. Can I borrow this from you?
Yes.
For no
Yes,
chill,
you-
do you think that it would be 55? or
Evens
15?
stay, odds go.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
I have two
No,
choices.
you already rolled. You gotta go now.
I'm headed towards.
No, that's not count.
Fine.
Why does it not count?
Ah, even!
That one.
Wait, why does it not count?
Because
He
she,
rolled a
Now I have to
one.
practice. That's a new
I
style.
rolled
have to
before
draw.
she
Stay,
even
odds,
said it.
run and do what Edie says.
I rolled it before she even said.
Okay, fair enough.
So I got 2.
Which means
Stay,
she can
stay,
stay.
stay.
Yeah, I'm
Which
saying.
means he's going to try and free me.
Free her! Free
Which is
her!
not
You
going
got
to
this!
work. You have to run though.
I'm running!
told him to suck it.
I'm running away now! I'm very
I
unhappy
told
about
him
it,
to
but I'm
suck
running
it.
away.
Wait, she's flying. You can go faster.
I can fly.
Yes.
What? Oh, yeah!
Actually, she has the exact same speed while flying as she does walking.
Why let you be a pirate
Hashtag
when you
loud
Just go
episode.
fast.
Okay, I'll fly away, but I'm very unhappy about this.
Okay, well, too bad.
Fine, I'll eat
Deal
this
with your
pie, but I'm not happy about it.
Not happy.
So yeah, he just takes
Not
32
happy.
points of damage.
Yeah, I heard.
Let's see. What?
Floats down towards you and lands,
Does he look like...
and becomes the familiar shape that you know so well,
Of the Dark Prince.
and summons a sword.
I can summon swords too, so suck it.
And he's going to attempt to hit you.
Is it good?
Wait.
Keep yelling.
Wait,
Run.
who is it?
You don't know yet.
We're basically waiting for a
No!
boss to show up.
That's a 14.
Wait, who was
Only
it?
saw.
Just because my 1,000 things are
Which
going through my
familiar
head.
shape?
What familiar shape?
The high elf.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Of the
Yeah, got it. Okay,
Yes.
14.
14?
Ooh, that barely hits.
Okay, so all we've seen is there's no more clouds, so
So-
there was a fiery explosion in the sky.
Yes.
It's in the
Um,
sky.
It's in the sky.
I don't
Make-
think I can get to them, child.
Has it
a,
dispersed yet?
I think a
fire
strength
fire.
saving throw?
Okay.
So
Actually,
fire circles-
let's call it
I don't
dexterity.
think we can get to
Because I
the
didn't
guys.
write what kind it was. Because I'm
21.
dumb.
I
21
think we
is
have
a
to stay
success.
here and possibly
You take
even
20. You take
run
20 points of lightning damage.
because I
Plus.
can't stab that.
Plus?
Can I have my pencil back?
No,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
should be no
yeah.
plus. No
It's all
plus.
that I'm good at, okay?
No plus.
No plus.
It's within here, right?
You take
Sorry.
another 20 points of damage, 12 lightning, 8 slashing.
Okay.
So he takes a total of what?
40.
40.
So
I have
after that, I'm just going to cast fire.
Transform into
Fire.
one of
I am
those
still gonna
creatures
get
and
you to
book it.
run, boy.
I'm not running!
Right now,
Firestorm.
it's a panther.
No chill. That means.
I'm assuming I am still immobile.
Yep.
Great. Awesome. I'm
Firestorm.
assuming there's also no way I can break that.
Well, okay, I storm by using
I
fire.
am
Fire
so
damage.
concerned.
Sorry.
Just keep going.
I'm
The
going.
longer we distract him, the
That's-
more likely we'll be able to reach them and warn them and get them the frick out of here.
Okay.
What are we going to do? Like,
I'm not going to do anything.
we can't run that fast, and we don't have either of the gods with us. And one of them.
Pray to a different god. I think it's time
Dexterity
to start praying
saving
to different gods. How
throw.
about you?
That's 11 for the dexterity saving throw.
That's about it.
Sorry. Quick, gotta look at it.
I'm pretty sure that's a
This
failure,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a failure.
Should be
Let's
squinty
see.
because.
Oh wait,
she's
you roll
always
damage. I was
upset.
rolling damage
Yeah.
for some reason.
Roll damage for me, Derek. But don't.
So he's been using lightning attacks thus far, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I shouldn't put back on my plate now.
You should
wait.
just keep
Why
running.
is he trying to kill you guys? Do you know?
Yes.
Because we got caught in his little bubble.
No, and
In his
also,
little bubble.
We were the smart ones to stay behind.
I'm gonna borrow this again.
But we gained plot and you didn't, so ha!
Where's Alamont right now?
Good question!
Maybe dead.
I think
It would take a lot more than that to kill all of them.
He's unconscious.
Possibly re-imprisoned though. I
That
don't know.
doesn't look so much.
He's not here.
That's a
right
higher.
now.
That's a much higher possibility than
He's not
death.
home right now.
Yeah.
We're not here.
One does not simply kill Alamot.
Oh, that's nuts.
Please leave a message after the beep.
F you! The beep is F you!
Also, question: are we going till 10 or are we going till later than 10?
I want to know what's going on, so till I figure out what's going on.
10:30?
Close to
10:30? Let's say
Derek.
10:30?
Andrew's really not
24
feeling
points
good,
of
though,
damage.
so I kind of need to.
24?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Like 9:45, 9:44.
Is it 9 already?
Let's go till. Oh yeah, it's way past. Let's go till 10 and we'll see where we are. And
Okay.
we can make judgments from there.
So 24 damage?
Yeah.
That doesn't look so
Of
much.
what variety?
Fire.
And
Well, it was fire and blood.
Yeah.
Does not go far enough.
Okay. And
Well,
does it
okay.
hit me? I'm assuming it doesn't.
It's,
no, it does.
It's
because
2
you floated down.
D8
That's right.
bludgeoning, and then so 14 bludgeoning and
It's fine.
yeah. Okay.
He's not resistant and or immune to bludgeoning or fire.
Ha! Suck it.
There we go.
Unless
That's
I'm
about
completely
right.
mistaken, but I don't
Always
think I am.
upset.
He's-
Gonna have brown lines.
Just having fun. Same.
Because
You
have
should
no
ask
kill.
him what he did with Almond.
Kind of busy right now. Fighting
You
him,
should.
trying to free the love of my life.
Yeah.
So,
Something along like this.
you meet up with them who are coming to
Hey
figure out
guys,
what's going
Robots
on.
came back to the camp.
Oh
you
my
guys get to
goodness.
figure out some stuff now.
Yeah, you meet them halfway.
You guys get plot.
Okay.
You guys can fly.
Guys!
We'll just be over here. So how's your day?
Okay, I mean, you
Like
can
I
ignore
just
me and
know
look at your colored pencils for a little bit.
That's
That's
fine.
okay, I'll wait.
These are the skin
I'll
tones
wait.
having lots of makeup, so I was
Right.
really bad at doing makeup.
I don't know, just like the power of the...
What's going
you know what they say, they believe in the heart of the
Colored
cards.
pencils,
I believe
I
in the
mean-
heart of the dice.
That's fine.
Okay, let's
That's a
tell me
Yu-Gi-Oh
what's going
reference,
on
by
with
the
plot stuff.
Alright.
And the dice told me to stay. I'm like, okay,
All
that's
of
a
us not responding. There was a voice that was unfamiliar to any of us. That
Wait, did you just somehow get down in the?
She's been flying apparently.
I clearly. So you're with us in the hut.
no, you've been
Yeah.
running
In the
to us.
bubble.
How
We
we
have
got
not been running.
Okay,
to
well,
you.
No,
whatever.
we've been in the bubble the whole time.
Then
From what I understood, you were going to figure out what's going on. That involves walking.
We might have been slowly walking, honestly.
No, we decided to stay in the bubble.
Just a
whatever.
Okay, then you don't meet up yet.
Okay, cool.
Dang it! You guys don't get plot. This is kind of important.
You all, come
It's one of
on.
those things that turns the entire story back on its head again. You seem to like doing those, but I kind of greatly appreciate it.
He's
So
the
our
enemy.
prince really evil then?
Well,
You don't know.
You don't know.
Because you're staying in your little bubble of
I am genuinely
protection.
sorry
You
for
don't have
saying
to learn
F you. I am
anything.
Well,
genuinely
right
sorry.
now I have a baby,
That's
so what
like-
do
Are
you
you
think
sorry
I'm
for
gonna
everything
do?
else
Okay,
you've done?
you have an excuse. You two, boo!
I don't want them to leave me alone!
I am
Last
You are in a bubble of protection. You are
I
fine.
want to ask.
What happened last time I was alone?
I'm losing hearing.
I am
Not
genuinely
here.
sorry, dude. I am
What?
sorry for everything
Not
else I've done to
here.
you. Why are you sorry for everything you've done to
Again,
me?
very clear.
As
Have
he
I
has
not
been
said
this entire
repeatedly
time.
that I am sorry.
What have you
Yeah.
done, Ed?
Yes, I've noticed.
I know.
Wait, can
Ed
I
hasn't
see
done anything.
Kavor's true form, or does he still look like Shadow Mist to me?
He looks like an
Okay.
elf right now.
I am sorry, dude.
But then he goes off the ground and turns
Right.
back into Shadow Mist.
Great.
And he comes back up towards you.
He looks like an what?
Shadow Mist.
But
Shadow Mist
before
is
the Shadow Mist.
An elf.
Haya.
Hottie high out.
So he's.
There, can we see them flying around from the sky? Like, is the fiery explosion destroying
Yes! I've said you can see this!
It's a little bit hard over all the craziness. I'm sorry.
Maybe if you guys weren't having side conversations, it'd be easier to hear.
I haven't
course.
been having any side conversations.
It's
I'm just
mostly me
saying.
and Jonathan.
Exactly.
I
Yeah,
forgot
well,
that I had
yeah, there's fires in the sky and they're fighting.
Sorry.
And I'm running to tell you what's going on.
Okay.
Or flying.
Flying.
Let's
Fly.
I
to me.
forget how to
Mhm.
use
Dude,
these.
that looks like a weapon.
These are
I'm
French
gonna
curves.
glare at
It's
him.
Sokka's club.
That'd be really fun.
These are French curves.
So he's going to
Therefore
reach
drawing,
out
but I
and
forget how
touch
to
your
use them.
shoulder. You need to
I
make a
need to
charisma
Fly
saving
away,
throw.
fly away
Oh,
very fast.
charisma?
Fully!
How good looking can you get your way out of this situation? Or how smooth can you get out of this situation?
These dice, I love you very much. My dice don't love me back.
I should have been the one to stay behind.
12.
That is a failure.
Unreciprocated
Yeah.
love.
Wait, so you're
You
flying
disappear.
back to the thingy?
Oh,
There.
shoot. Oh.
Unreciprocated love is the best
Then
kind
fly
of love.
away
Just
now.
behind,
All of us.
forbidden love.
And you
No.
find yourself just on the
Come
ground
on!
in
On the
just a
ground?
pitch black area. But
Cool.
you can feel something beneath you. And
Oh,
you're no longer frozen in place.
Do you have any
Fantastic.
Did
Do
she
you have
teleport?
the
Is
magic?
she gone?
I have magic,
Yes.
but
She's gone.
nothing that's useful in this
Godric!
Unless I take
She's
any
gone!
other and use
What?
something.
She's gone!
Oh, you bastard! I'm gonna kill you.
Do you have
You
any
can
like,
certainly try.
Ooh.
Wait, do you have an adventuring pack?
It still sounds like
Pull out a
people are
torch,
yelling.
maybe? Pull
Oh.
out a torch.
You just see a massive eye just look straight at you. It's just like, oh.
Do you have an
freak.
adventurer's pack?
I think you have a priest pack. I have a priest pack. That's
Do you
what
have
I
a priest's
You have incense.
You have
That's
incense.
right.
I have incense. I can light some incense. Well, now I smell nice and am much more calm. Not.
You can light some incense. What can you use? What are you going to use to light the incense?
I'm like,
So
okay,
let's go
where
back
did
to
you
the
take her?
material plane, or where the rest of you are, because
where?
I'm not there anymore.
Ah. So much yelling.
Derek,
We'll be
what's
back.
up with you and your plot twists?
They're
right
awesome.
now?
I love candles. They're awesome. I love them, but I also hate them. Screw you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
You have candles and a tinder
Mixed
box.
messages, but okay.
You have candles and a
Are you
tinder
telling
box.
me I'm doing good or bad?
Well,
Because
when
she
am I
comes to us-
reaching them for plot?
We'll say about now.
Okay,
Massa, what the heck is going on?
first of all, she's gone.
Who's gone?
Have you been paying attention? Do you...
Well, the only other she with them was Evie. Unless
Why
you're
is
referring
she-
to Godric.
How dare you? You just gave me this. How dare you?
You do not hear
Wait.
that.
Why is Evie gone?
She was captured by...
By the Allmaker?
No.
The
No.
Dark Prince?
The dark.
Why?
I thought he was on our side.
I thought so too.
I thought he
For a
was the
little
one
while.
for me.
I couldn't see him. He wasn't attractive to me.
Well, let me tell you right now, he's attractive. He's sexy.
Wait, why?
I-
We thought he was a good guy. Why is he attacking us?
He's a sexy mofo.
I don't know.
Derek, I'm just making you uncomfortable.
Maybe he's been bad all
you
along,
see that
and he's just
mismatch.
been misleading us this entire time.
It's hard to make me
Well, then
uncomfortable.
where the heck is Alamont?
Good question. I have
Except
no
in
idea.
specific-
Do you want to
situation.
challenge? Do you want to challenge that?
Except for
Where's
very
Godric?
specific situations.
Godric is fighting him. He's trying to get. He was trying to save Evie, but now Evie's gone. And
I'm done with the noise.
Says the one wearing headphones.
Dude,
buddy,
why'd you
I can hear yelling through them. These are noise canceling.
Those are terrible noise canceling headphones then.
Or we're just too loud.
No, they're terrible.
maybe I've just got a powerful voice.
Especially when you're yelling right here.
That's my normal talking voice.
She's got a point.
Oh, okay. I will.
Why would you? Okay.
Cool.
So,
Well,
have we been working for the wrong guy right now?
So.
I will stare into your orange soul.
I don't
These
think this
actually
is the
make the
best
world
time to
pink.
explain, but I
Popcorn
think
from this
so. We need to. I think we need to get in contact with the Allmaker, or we can try to find Alamont.
I
You're saying
prefer
the
option
Allmaker's a
B.
good guy?
What?
You're saying the Allmaker's a good guy?
I think he may be. There's no time to explain right now, given everything that's happening outside.
Silly
What the
little
heck are we
fools running in
supposed to do
circles,
right
don't know
now?
what to do.
Do we help Godric or do we run very far away?
By the
He
way, that
wants to capture us. It sounds like.
what I just barely said was actually in game.
What did you say?
Silly little fools running in circles, don't know what to do.
You
Hello,
look like
person.
You could use a hand.
I vote we book it.
Yeah, I vote so too, but we can't warp because both of our warping gods are
Well, this is
either
gone.
evil
I
or
continue to
gone.
fight him.
Fast travel has been deactivated.
This is Skyrim all over again. I'm just continuing to fight him.
You cannot fast travel
You
here
have
at
not
this
been to
time.
the
You cannot
location
fast travel
safety.
indoors. You cannot fast travel indoors.
Or like Shadow of Mordor, where if anyone sees you, you can't fast travel.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, that's basically what's going on right now.
I can.
Do you want to just
Fight.
book it? 'Cause
Okay, what are you
I
doing
guess
to
you
fight?
have a speed of 80,
Okay.
but
A scorching ray.
Hey, We
Okay.
can both shapeshift
So roll
into
damage.
things.
Well, roll
I only
damage.
have a speed of 30.
Polymorph you guys into a
Natural
thing.
20.
Hits.
However, she
Rabasa
has-
is not okay with
Do you
this.
want to escape or not? It's
She does, but she's also terrified. She's
We
also.
can do it all the time. It's fine.
However, this time we have an extra.
You can
variable.
do it to her
Yes,
while
you
she's
have my
protesting,
baby.
unless you can't do it without her consent.
We could.
Can you
Do
do
you
it?
have a carrier for her?
I basically it's using
Not
crowd
plus
2
space
ones
to
for Scorching Ray.
Have
So
you
what
been
need?
You can shift and
Double
With
to
the natural
4.
damage.
There's your
A
butt.
whole heap
However-
of 4 damage.
Shaking
Okay,
a baby.
syndrome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, hold on.
So how
Wait,
can-
what's
Can you
wrong
do
with
it to
you?
me against my
Scorching
will?
Ray shoots 3 times.
Oh, it does?
Then you should, because she's just gonna be going, no, 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 no,
What?
no.
What'd you get?
Cast the spell pose.
You know the time when
Turn
you
me
feel
into a
so powerful and so omnipotent,
But then they're not.
and then you roll a 1,
The corgi named dying.
6. I got 6.
Yes.
so the concentration ends and you reappear in the
Do
sky
we
and
split
start
up or
falling.
do we stay
Oh,
together?
great.
Because
Oh,
we can
freak.
probably use you guys.
What?
I did something with a level of
I was
7.
30 or 40.
Hot as in
We
you
might
stay
be
together.
able to get a bigger
Yeah.
speed. You could have a
Okay.
better chance than
I start
us.
falling.
We can only
We're
go
staying
Godric, I can't do anything. I'm like many
I'll be-
feet.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
falling.
I'm
You
staying
falling.
with you guys.
I just like turn around. Oh, can we just postpone this and just book it? Trying to go catch her.
I'm gonna postpone this one.
Actually, as soon as I use the Scorching
well,
Ray on
we
him, I'm
can
like,
do,
don't mess
since
with the
neither
keep
of
it
us
open.
are
Solar flare!
Roll a
Hi.
wisdom saving throw.
We can
So how did she get out? What just happened?
Welcome
I
to
missed
the
it
community that was
because.
always right foundation.
You feel
Polymorph
your
concentration,
muscles
so
freeze.
we cannot, and
So
so
I hit the ground.
we
Yes.
can range of shapes up to
How much damage
help
is
out.
that?
And you take.
Okay, how did you get
so we
out?
can
That's
take
the first question.
6 hours
Broke
to be shaped.
He broke
But if we
Divorce
polymorph
concentration.
them,
You
we
take
can
16
only do it
points
for
of
an
fall
hour.
damage.
And it takes, we only have 1 spell slot.
Is that it?
I say for right
For
now,
now.
let's
Okay.
do
For now.
and let's
Good.
we're out polymorph.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
we
should
do
take
shape
you
they write us.
instead.
Yes.
Okay.
Take the King Salvatore.
The babby?
I'm gonna make a huge mistake!
So
Axbeak has a speed of 50 feet if we're sprinting.
It's a puppy!
That's 100. They could ride us.
Have
We're a
we
large
seen-
beast.
Have we seen that
Strongly.
Have we seen an Axbeak before?
No, is it also is it considered a beast?
Yes, it is beast.
I'm gonna go to that.
But yeah, you have not seen one.
Alright, so.
We have seen horses.
Also, it is 10 o'clock. Are we continuing or are we
Yeah,
stopping?
let's-
I
For
guess
another
we're-
half hour?
I guess we're going to continue.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom though.
Max speed
Just
of
take like
80.
3 minutes.
Thoughts?
We also need to
Everybody?
be something we've seen.
Guys.
something-
We're running.
Are we okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
we're
they're still discussing, so I mean,
This is kind of
Might
like
as
a
well.
If you're
pause.
up
We
for
do a
it.
quick discussion
Might as well
on
do
what
what?
we're doing.
keep
Continue.
going.
Yeah,
I
keep
think
going,
the
yeah.
fastest thing that
Okay.
we have that can
Have
be
we
ridden-
seen any camels?
No.
Camels are
Those don't
actually-
exist on
Sing
this
a camel.
continent. Those only exist on Varatan.
I think right now the fastest thing that we've
So
seen
yeah, I'm frozen.
that can be
Apparently.
into is a
Okay.
riding
Yep.
horse.
Probably.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
So I say let's turn to a riding
2.
horse.
Dice, why did you
Let's-
fail
and
me?
then get them on our backs and then
40.
go
I
fast.
got you.
How fast
Should I
is
go
it
back and get
riding
those
horse?
60
ruby
feet.
ones?
Okay, that's definitely
Yes.
better.
More
That's our
dice.
best option.
And what's great about a gallop is that
Not like
the
the
horse
place.
doesn't
The
change.
best
Not
thing
like
about
Hours
metal and
Return.
stone dice, Christian, is they do what the campaign needs.
What's scary though
You've made a
is there's
mistake.
speed above gallop, which people
Yeah,
can't
wait.
find.
They're loyal to me.
In an
Because
inanimate
I'm on
object.
this side of
I
the
think
screen.
that
But
it
it's
does
so
be
pretty!
actually twice
I
that
bought her
speed.
so-
You'd be
And
using the dash.
At a,
action.
yeah, at a dash, yeah, 100.
So I guess that's
Which
our
I do
goal is we
now.
basically
Gosh,
would
what do I do?
polymorph I'd hand
So you're
we
frozen.
would be
I'm
shit. I'd
frozen,
hand my
trying
baby
to
off
get
probably
over
with
to
Ed
you.
and let Ed ride me. You carry
I'm probably sitting up.
robotics.
That reminds me of the conversation me and you had,
Okay.
Victoria, in
Yes.
our very first campaign together.
Falling into the ground hurts.
So we're gonna have
You're
to
not
ride
wrong.
a
Offset
bareback
ground.
this time.
Yeah, we covered that.
We don't have another option.
Adrenaline, I'd be up pretty fast. Adrenaline
We're probably gonna have to tie this off on.
We have rope.
Kavor goes onto the ground next
No.
to you.
Masa.
What?
We're riding
Which one
bareback
of
with
us?
horses right now.
Cool! We're
Me.
running on horses?
We're
We're running
training
on horses!
and you guys
Treadmill
are riding
horses.
us.
Can you ride bareback?
So-
I'd assume you can. We all travel travel.
I
on
need you
horses,
to make an
so-
acrobatics or athletics
Well, I
check
don't think
of your
Robasa
choice.
actually has yet, but she's
Or athletics.
probably fine.
Squeeze with
Honestly,
your
we
knees.
have a
And
lot
this,
of rope,
I
too.
believe.
Okay.
As long as you have a good seat when it comes to riding, you will be fine.
Yeah.
Squeeze with your knees, not your hands.
So that means we
Either
have
one.
V-shape.
Whichever.
Either.
Okay, so Robasa is
Yeah,
just
so
going to
you're
cling
gonna
onto
use,
your neck for dear life, I guess.
Oh, fine.
Just gonna
So he
try-
reaches down and grabs you by the throat
Oh.
Can I make a
Great.
stroke?
and like
Enough.
lifts you up.
Can I just make a
Yeah,
struggle
I'm
just
going
to
to
break his
struggle.
wrist? To break it.
Going to
I believe
struggle
you can.
and try to
I'm gonna
make him
try.
let go.
That's a 5 plus
That's
no.
a
You know
failure.
what? I gotta get the bed.
Your dice you bought hate you.
Guys, how much longer are we going? Can we just go to like
30?
a good stopping point?
What's with you?
We'll see if we get to a good
So
stopping
right
point.
now we're running away
So you take
from this
6
thing,
points of
so we're
lightning
going in the
damage.
opposite direction of it,
Oh,
wherever
6
that
points.
may
That's
be.
not bad. I'm going to attempt to break it again.
And your
Say that's
muscles
not
are like
bad.
spasming slightly just
Okay,
due to
make
the
it
electrical
back.
shock.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pry his hand off.
Okay, roll an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Can I just?
Or you know, just try kicking him in the sternum.
I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna try and break it again.
Sweet mercy, I rolled a 19.
So you
Acrobatics.
do manage to get out of his grip,
Okay.
When you say
and
his,
he's
you're
kind
talking
of
about Kabor?
yes,
Okay, I'm gonna
and he
attempt
just
to break it one more
looks
time.
down at you. Okay,
Ow.
Oh, okay, that's 15.
And so they're
failure.
I failed.
currently everybody is seeing him in his high elf form.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay.
Just keep going.
You're still frozen?
I'm so frozen.
What episode is this?
Why do you fight the inevitable? I believe 18.
Why do you fight the inevitable? I believe it's 18.
Hold on a minute. Can we postpone this again? Whee!
My power is unlimited.
Depends on which inevitable you're talking about.
Yes,
Because
it does
inevitable is
depend. The inevitability of one of you coming with me, or one of your deaths.
I vote Dodger.
You're giving us an ultimatum. One of us comes with you or one of us dies.
Perhaps.
I just yelled.
Now is not a good time to be clear.
Meow is not a good time.
I just yelled.
Easy
Take
enough.
me instead. I just yelled at him. Take me instead. Just leave her be.
You could actually yell that instead of just
Yeah, I'm
being
not.
mean.
No.
You're just like, take me instead,
It's
leave her
fine.
be.
I'll yell it.
You're fine?
Fine. I'll yell it
Fine.
instead. I do yell it.
He just kind of looks over at you.
You kind of just see him. Just. Godric has like a cocky smile on his face.
Bye, Godric. Again.
The last time I was here,
Godric,
I
now
took
is not the
notes.
time.
Was the first
I
time that
can't.
she
You're
was
not
here.
there.
Yeah, I'm not there, but
And why should I do that?
Come on. Don't you want a king for your collection?
That's 4 sessions ago.
A king can do nothing without
King and his
followers.
This sounds like a bad anime.
Stop. King is
Sounds
nothing
like
without his
something
people.
you shouldn't
However,
watch.
this one serves the gods.
But you do anyway because you're like,
Oh no.
what?
But those gods
What
are
is
dead.
this? And then you open it and it's like,
The
ah,
gods you worship
turn it off.
are dead.
I am
They are
an
not.
acolyte. Yeah, surprise.
oh no, oh no.
What?
By the way.
They are weak, perhaps, but that can be remedied.
With that
Fine.
staff.
I offer a lot more power than she does.
In what way?
In magic. I'm more powerful than she is.
You are
Make an argument. Make
Saying-
an argument. Make an argument.
Yes.
You are saying that you are greater when you actually have about the
What?
same
What did you roll?
power.
I rolled a 4.
For what?
Make an argument that you have more power than him. Let your pride get in the way. I want to see this happen.
No,
We've
it's not
turned into
pride.
horses. They're
not
on our
pride.
backs. We're
What did you
booking
roll
it.
for?
It's not pride. It's fact.
So you
Yeah,
guys
that's
can
what she
see
was
this.
She's
Can
gonna be
see them
impulsive.
all like just standing around.
And we
Right
still
now
don't
we've
know
been
where
told
Alamant
run.
is.
You still don't. What?
We've been
They-
told
they've
to
been
run, and I'm like,
run
nope,
the
my
other
baby,
way.
we're going.
They're running the other direction.
Who's holding your baby on your
I
back?
am.
Okay.
They're running away.
Ed is on
They're
my
running
back
away.
because he has my
Yes.
baby.
Oh,
She
never
is
mind
very
then.
helpful.
I thought they were
It's
running towards you guys. Not they're
We've
running.
been running away for a very long time.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
no.
are gone.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
need
attempt
to-
Timmy's going to say something.
I'm going to attempt to break it. break this.
This is the last time you can attempt to break it.
Okay. Ooh, 19.
Plus.
19 just barely beats the DC.
Okay.
Suck it!
Sorry, just like saying that. Okay, as soon as that happens, how far away am I from you?
About 80 feet.
Okay.
And how close is he to me? Oh, probably pretty close.
Question.
About 5 feet.
Yeah, I was
Where
gonna
are we
say.
heading? Because we're heading away from this.
Heading away from this, you'd be
This
heading
mind.
east.
That way's east,
I'm
right?
gonna.
That way's west.
The other opposite way.
I'm gonna
Opposite way.
cast-
That's
Go left.
I'm gonna cast
Your other
Fireball.
left.
Hey, hey,
That's
hey. I'm gonna
east?
cast Fireball.
yes.
On
Okay.
a map.
Sorry.
Oh, dexterity.
On a map, think of the United States.
East, yeah, that's
Natural
east.
20.
Dang it! You rolled natural 20.
Oh.
Half damage.
Half damage.
This
That
is,
is 2,000 damage. Halved. That is
Before
halved.
we have to come out of
Well,
shape,
that
we can
would
make
kill
it
him.
14,500.
He doesn't have that many health points. He has a lot, but he doesn't have that many.
19 and finally 24. 24 damage.
Is that already halved?
No, sir.
No.
Okay.
So we can go 8 miles in 2 hours.
I'm glad you guys are having fun while we're over
Well,
here
maybe not
fighting for
yet.
our lives.
Now you realize who your true friends are.
8 miles?
she
No.
told me to run. She.
Literally no
I
one.
did tell you to run. I told you
I
to
didn't
run.
want
I told you to run too.
Okay, so
I didn't
Too
want
much
to
about
run.
you.
I didn't want to run.
just looks
but you-
over at you.
I made a good point.
Do you wish
we can
for
go
death?
120 feet.
You capture them.
And
You very
6
easily leave her alone.
seconds.
Can you just do that out of honor?
6 times 10
He wants to kill you right
times.
Well, you're not wrong.
now. So Evie is going to interrupt and
So
say,
can we
fine.
do 120 times 6?
Okay, so
Fine,
give me
take
the
it.
calculator. I will do
No.
this.
Explain to me what we're
Do
doing.
it.
So
We are horses and we are dashing.
I'll cooperate.
120
with
times.
For now.
For now.
For now!
Would be
That's all I can get him to promise.
2,000 squares.
Hmm.
No, 2,000 feet.
Oh, I did the math very wrong. Okay.
2,000 feet per minute times
Out of curiosity, how much damage have we done
60
overall?
equals
Less than 100.
Okay.
7,200
If Vishko was here, he would have killed this guy already.
No,
feet
he
per
would.
hour.
Divide that by 1,800. and
So he just like,
our
looks at you
miles
for-
per hour.
quite a while, like an unnerving amount of time.
Hey,
Divide
hey,
by-
Okay,
hey, eyes
yeah,
off her.
divide by
Hey, eyes
800.
off her, champ.
That does not sound
He's
correct.
going to, I guess, look him
And
in
then
the
look up
eyes.
how many feet are in a mile.
That is feet, isn't that?
Yeah, 720,000.
40 miles per hour.
We're going 40 miles an hour. Yeah, that's possible. With a horse. Yeah.
All right, onwards. That means 80 miles in 2 hours.
But apparently we can go for 3 hours, so
A
3
colorful
hours
wall
per
appears
each
around you.
shape. So that's technically 6 hours.
Oh.
Times
so we
okay,
can go
3 times 2.
I just
Is
start.
this
40 times 3
truly
times 2
much?
equals.
I just start banging my fist on the wall.
Are you trying to reach through the wall?
No, just banging my fist on the wall.
Okay, because just for your information, you can't try to reach through the wall.
Yeah.
I
No,
tried
I
to
tried.
hit the wall.
Dang it.
Like it's like a
No,
a solid
attitude.
jello wall. You can still reach through it.
A little bit.
I don't know if you want to, but you can.
It feels nasty, but you can.
Okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I just
Make a
I
Constitution
ju- I
saving
just-
throw.
Hold on, dude. I'm trying to talk here.
So
I
yes,
just
if this
say-
is true,
I
then I
just-
wish.
Mhm.
No, then I'm not seeing another option.
I just yelled to the voice from earlier.
me.
Voice, help!
Leave him alone.
Voice, help! 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 Can't let her go. Please, no!
You leave Robosso alone as well.
And the others.
No, the others can run.
More ones.
What?
Well, you are lucky.
Yeah,
She's more concerned about the information a certain someone has. A certain someone has. Yeah.
So you're saying I should take you and let him out of that cage. Leave.
What's in here?
We're running.
Is it still dark in this cage?
Is it dark or is it just colorful?
No, you guys
No,
are
it's
in a
colorful.
cage.
It's colorful.
He's in a cage.
Okay, when she landed, she was on something and it was pitch black. So,
Yeah,
No, I'm
but
out there now.
she got kicked out of that.
I got kicked out.
okay.
Yeah.
So
You're
now,
welcome.
now where are
Thank
they?
you.
Except nah.
So
Actually, don't think.
we're running, so...
So
Well, I had before. That meant she was very.
We're fleeing, Derek.
he's gonna reach out and grab your shoulder.
Okay.
Wait, did you times that by 2 because we're dashing?
Are you considered a willing creature?
120 was our speed times 2.
Alright. Derek, we're running.
Yeah, I heard multiple times.
Her first instinct would be to resist, but
So I'm going to say
one.
make a wisdom
What
saving
did you
throw.
get? 140 miles?
I believe wisdom.
Yeah, not
140
enough.
miles.
Why
That's
was-
11.
Oh, that's right.
120
Can't
would
see
be
it.
40
See ya.
times 3.
Thank
Times 2 would be 240. 240
And then we go
miles.
40 miles an
Even
hour.
if they hate me.
And we can go for 3 hours.
They only hate me right now.
So
They were
120.
wonderful last time.
Yes, but you can do that twice. So that's 240. Onwards!
Okay,
I don't think he's.
we're running east, riding east, depending on who we are. And where are we going? Does anybody
Away
have,
from here.
Does anybody have
That's
any
our
idea?
prime-
How much
Primary-
have you explained to them?
Our
I've just
primary-
explained to them that I think that the Allmaker is good and that maybe
All the ones
Oh,
that were there.
technically, I did it wrong.
Kavor's bad.
So
all
first
of-
he has
all
to
of
make a
them might be
melee
dead, and the
spell
Allmaker
attack
might be
against you.
I don't think Allmont is
25.
dead, but he might either be
It's-
missing
Now make
or
a
also
charisma
evil.
saving throw.
This is almost as bad as the twist in Maze Runner.
17.
That's still a failure.
Yeah.
Why are there
Yeah, no,
always
I was like-
twists?
So,
That's good.
Because Derek is the
You
M. Night
disappear.
Shyamalan of the freaking Dungeons and Dragons.
as well
Does
as
that mean he's
Kalor.
horrible at Avatar?
And
Yes.
funny thing is, you can't really actually see
Does
this.
that mean he's really good
Um,
at taking a
So it
great
just so-
sword and slaughtering
And
it?
this,
Yes.
the
Wait, what?
Have you seen what he's
the
done?
wall just disappears.
Yeah.
Lord
Yeah,
of
I
the
know.
Rings and Miss
And
Lord
I just, like,
filtering
run
it
my-
through his
Oh shit.
And then Shyamalan?
ness.
She
Yeah.
did.
And from like fire erupting
Hey, on
from
the
my
bright
hand.
side, she's not gonna be able to
The
see
reason he
herself
doesn't make
Starfire
movies
anymore.
Okay, if
True,
we're
so
if
yeah,
we're going to stop
So
someplace,
kind of
One
the
more.
frustration of what just happened.
It's,
Go through all this
Split.
stupid crowd
Have you heard of it?
like.
Are we
no
ever
one
going
around
to
here
stop
being any
someplace?
help
Are we
to
gonna,
get
like,
back to Ormilly Nunn?
ever?
Couple with the fact that we went to a freaking thundercloud.
After
Couple with the
3
fact that
hours
the
of
woman,
hard
the
riding,
woman that he loves is
We're gonna
now
slow
gone.
And you don't know where your friends are.
we're gonna stop.
Yeah, I don't know where my
And
friends are.
I'm
Just fire
gonna
rough
bluff a little
flames of
bit.
like black flames. Just
We're here.
light the unlight the
Okay.
cloud.
Get off.
Like, just go up in
And
the
then we're
air.
gonna
Wizardly temper
back into
50
humans.
I said for a good reason.
Okay.
So, Becca,
Yeah.
due to your high levels of passive perception, you look back and see
Just black
something in
flames.
the sky. Just
Just black flames.
I'm scared!
We can make it to a croc.
We are freaking running. I
Okay.
want to go
And
back
after,
to my
that,
place.
after all that happened, I just pass out.
And then we'll read B shape and then
Okay.
we'll run for
so you
another.
fall
We
unconscious,
can make it to a croc in about
That's
4.
probably due to
I want
screaming
to
for
go
so
back to
long
my
that
tribe
you
on this
Yeah.
this
pass out
point.
due to lack
Where
of
are
air.
they?
Why?
Yeah.
Freaking.
Derek, where's
Oh.
the area my tribe runs again?
She rolled a 4.
Far north.
And then she was
Like
impulsive.
the northern plains. One place.
That would be this way.
What if you wrote
Like
one? Would you
around
just
this
like
area?
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going the wrong
I
way
think
for
she
that.
would run.
Where it's okay, so this is where the thing is, right?
No,
She would
we're
run
at
to save
this
herself.
Where
A little bit
She
further,
would have tried to save him. And he probably would have told her to run.
right about there.
Okay, and we're running this way.
She would have ignored those orders and
Translate.
tried to save him anyway.
I kind of want to start running
Or
this
she got
way.
her
Just
left.
redirect us up towards, because I'm like,
If it wasn't for your
we need to
actual
regroup at this
beautiful
moment.
face and your beautiful face,
And I feel like
I
going
would've been
to
like,
my
you know
tribe.
what? I don't.
I
I don't have control. I have no reins. You can do
I
it.
would no. I would just be like, you know what?
Self-preservation.
I have no say in what's going on.
I'm gonna redirect us to start heading towards
She
my
has
tribe.
better chances
Because
of
right now,
helping people than my Star Wars character. Star Wars character's like, do I roll a 4?
I don't know where
I
to
don't roll a
trust.
4.
Derek,
I just have them in the back anyways. Figuratively and literally.
That way. Right there.
Guys,
Like,
guys.
Right there.
What are you
Where
doing?
Jonathan's finger is.
we started here.
4 is how
A little bit closer to the Uprising Mountain, but pretty much, yeah.
Victoria, I'm gonna kind of like start redirecting us more towards the northern plains.
Nice.
So we're gonna start running that way.
Why?
That's where I've tried this, and I'm like, I want to go there right now, okay? I don't want to go to the city. I
What
don't
about
want
me
to
as a
like
person?
Name you and like gesture the other way. Hopefully, Evie will.
I would get your attention and kind of like
Besides, it's
fix
very,
everything.
very stressed name.
Very
Gotcha.
stressed. I think,
Let's
come!
Godfrey is
Snort
gonna
at it.
have some words.
Oh.
I
I'm
think
gonna come towards you.
They do.
Whenever we finally
It's
stop
kind of
after
worth me
3
to
hours.
Robasta first.
What?
What's going on?
No, Evie told her to
We
run.
can make it to there.
Evie's made it clear.
Robassa first. Make Armelion
Robassa
great
desperately
again.
wanted to run back for
I'm
her.
gonna make Robasta great.
Make Elton great again.
We
Make
can make it
Robasta great
there.
again.
A single flag will
I'm
fly
sorry.
over the
We'll build
whole
a wall
world.
against
No, I'm glad you
Robasta.
ran. They need
We'll
to know.
we'll build a barrier
I came
against
out to have a
Kavor.
good time, and honestly, I'm
We'll
feeling
build
so
a
attacked right
barrier
now.
against
No, you're
Kavor.
allowed
It's
to
gonna
person.
be
You just need
huge.
to inform
Yeah.
everyone
And
what's
make
going
Kavor
down
pay
with these
for that
stupid
barrier.
kids. And also,
We
pretty
ditched
angry.
him. We don't know where we're
Well,
gone.
When he comes back, because I'm fairly confident we're going to head towards London.
This is
We're
kind of like
not
a
heading
train,
towards
a
London.
session where
I'm
it's just
like, I'm
out
done
first.
with cities. I'm running towards my tribe, but you guys have no idea how to find.
Okay.
It's just more
Sorry,
on
Christian.
Out
horses
frustration, he
running,
just
like-
goes on an epic training
Not
journey.
from this distance.
Training
He
on
passed
Train
out.
under
It'll
a
be hours
waterfall
before he
and
wakes up.
And so what? So wait, is
Some
I don't think that's gonna do
Kavar
much
gone?
against Dark Prince.
Kavor is gone.
Just saying.
Kavar's gone.
But it turns
What
out
about
the end
you?
like
Did
One
you
Punch
take
Man.
Yes.
Like,
Yep.
I just-
They gone.
Well,
They so
punching
very gone.
dies.
Whenever we finally stop, I'll give plot maybe.
No give
What do you mean, maybe? That's
Ro-
the whole reason
Plot of
he
land?
Robasta's a little bit
Right.
upset right now. All right.
You don't know what happened.
Yeah. All she knows is that she left both me and then also Godric is down back there too.
She feels like she
On-
betrayed you, and she feels like
No!
she feels like she betrayed you, and that this is a repeat of her parents.
That's terrible.
Well, this just got really sad now.
Is that her backstory? Is that what you guys talked about?
No.
You better tell us what.
Actually.
You better tell us.
What we talked about? Yeah, I'll talk about that.
Oh yeah.
If you can calm her down. Well, not you. You're not there. The others.
I don't think we're going to
Maybe
because
get
you
there and
said
figure out.
she has
Yeah.
no
Since you want to have words with Rabasa.
Oh, yeah.
Rabasa will be able to
This
explain
is
some
yours.
things.
Yeah.
And hopefully
That's
calm
mine?
her down.
Okay,
You
so
see why Evie would have told her to run.
Somebody took my monster manual, and now I don't know where it is.
so I wake up and I just start making my way to.
That is mine. It has all my sticky notes
Freaking
in
They're
it.
not heading
rage.
towards
Oh, this is
Oh,
yours?
where are they heading?
No, they're heading towards.
Is that one? I think that might be mine.
That no one else knows.
I had
about.
put all these sticky
Only
notes in
Tunisia.
it.
So,
Yeah, this
Oh,
one's mine.
great.
Where's mine gone?
Mine's
I'm so upset.
mine because mine has a broken spine. Mine has the broken
Oh,
spine.
no.
Okay.
That's how
Well,
I know
I'll
it's
be
mine.
hand over because I'm gonna assume that's where they're gonna go in the first place.
true. Although I guess depending on how fast they're going.
So I'm gonna.
We're going pretty fast.
Yeah.
We
Well,
are
I'm
going
just
to-
guys. I'm just gonna assume you guys have to Ormelion on. I'm gonna make my way there.
Nope.
Wait.
Right now, Venetia is done
I
with
know.
everything.
Yeah, I explained.
This
Yeah.
is like a whole nother term of like splitting the party. We need to redefine that.
I need a new party at this point.
Redefining splitting the party.
I am going.
Honestly, right now,
He's
we're not
gone.
making
He's off
any
towards
effort to hide
Orlando.
tracks.
She's off
I
towards
think
her
running
tribe.
horses gives an obvious trail.
That is true. There would be a trail
That
of.
would be a trail.
Dude, can you follow the trail of the
Alright,
horses?
follow
If
the
you find the
freaking
trail- There are two horses running. They're not hiding. They're
Okay.
running.
Okay, I
Running
understand.
horses.
Follow the yellow girl. I'm gonna follow the freaking money footprints.
Follow the yellow crow.
We're off to sea.
I'm off to kill him. My party. I'm gonna kill him for what they
Right
did.
on the
Does he need to do a survival?
So you can write your name on them.
I'll say he doesn't because it's pretty easy to track.
Running
Jonathan,
horses.
you have-
I'm just gonna
Freaking
charge
horses.
forward like I'm gonna kill you.
Wait, what? Grasslands?
I'm just gonna freaking. follow
Alright,
the tracks.
so are we
Do you have
finally?
these
Has
books?
3 hours passed
Write your
yet?
name in them.
Have 3 hours passed yet?
Sure.
I don't.
Okay.
So we would have to. We would slow down. Basically, tell everyone to like get off.
Get off me.
Get off.
Get off. Start bucking them off. Get off.
That's what they're
Write
for.
on the black.
Alright, so I'll get off, although.
And then of course we'd have to revert back to human. And I'm like, I want a baby now. Baby! Let's make sure she's okay.
Okay, so
She's been riding on horseback for how long?
Yes.
3 hours.
That's lame.
Ed,
No.
is the baby
It's
crying?
the baby.
Probably.
I don't know why.
After 3 hours, I think
Yes.
she's exhausted and sleepy.
It's just like-
It's like half crying, half falling asleep.
About
right there. Well,
If we hold still, she should fall asleep.
What?
Remember last
okay, just shake your baby, I guess.
No! I was about
Rock your baby. Same idea.
Shake well before
Synonyms
using.
meaning-
Tell them the
The
conversation.
synonyms mean very different things.
The conversation.
Shake well before using.
Alright, just rock your baby to sleep and whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like taking care of my baby.
Does Rabasa actually say that? Does she stumble
There's a
that
camera right
badly?
there.
Shake your baby.
We want that.
Yes, she does. She does.
No!
Stumble.
On
She
your little
does
shelf.
verbally.
Why are they so shakeable?
We need to go now.
She does verbally stumble like that. Yes.
What?
She would make that mistake.
No!
I have to meet you.
She would not mean shake. She meant rocking.
I figured that's what you meant, so I'm just gonna kind of rock my baby like really now.
Yeah. Okay.
How long would it take him? He probably would take a rest.
Did you write it on?
You were tired.
Okay. I guess I don't have to explain anything.
We are going to start. What the heck is going on?
Definitely not this music.
Well,
Helpful, right?
What happened?
Because those will write on the black paper.
basically,
Oh,
we
just
went
on the-
into the
just the
storm
light.
cloud.
Put your name,
Alamat's
phone number,
dead.
No,
Krista,
he's not. He's-
This guy is
Translistic,
evil and
I don't
the
know.
Lawmaker is good. I don't even know.
All right. So I haven't told you this for a couple of reasons. The first and foremost being that I suspected that something would happen, that they would turn on
Yeah.
us, but I did not expect to this extent. The Almaker contacted me. He said that his sons wanted to overthrow him and take over the multiverse.
Smooth. Never trust a god.
Are we freaking serious? We've just spent multiple months on the side of these people and they're evil?
It looks like it, yes.
Oh, wait,
And
the
kick
egotistic.
something really hard!
Ed stubs her toe and takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm not even gonna roll.
Egotistical,
Freaking
evangelical.
Very true, I haven't even noticed.
Ed storms off.
Ed, don't wander too
Wait,
far.
I need more plot. I need to tell you more things.
More blood,
Wait, I
Savannah,
have
more blood!
I mean, there's more that
Ed,
happened.
come back. We need to learn more.
Don't you like blood?
I've learned enough.
Ed, you gotta figure out what happened.
Whatever, he doesn't need to know. You can tell him.
She.
She, whatever.
She walks about 100 feet in a certain
Okay,
direction.
go
Sits
ahead.
down and starts
Okay,
stabbing the
continue the
ground.
story. I'll just be over here
Well,
eating my popcorn.
Digging a hole. Gonna sit in that hole and
the big things in the sky that surrounded the mountain, I believe they were called guardians. The Allmakers said that they were coming to protect. They're coming to protect.
Why do you do this?
They're coming to protect.
I hate.
Ultima.
Oh,
Why do you believe someone whose name is literally the Dark Prince?
because
And give no explanation as to why his name is the Dark Prince.
because of culture.
Because Venetia is a very airheaded person. Something.
Your words
Well,
are
we're
mine.
meeting for a while
Just
there. He seemed like a good person. So are that.
He never got mad at me for calling him Stormcloud.
Does Loki ever seem like a good person?
Sometimes.
Sometimes he is.
He's the god of mischief.
Sometimes he is, if you read the legends.
Yes, but
Okay.
how many times does he betray anyone?
That's actually very
Well,
true. That's true.
Okay.
We're not gonna get into that.
Okay. The point. So he's Allmaker. One. Attention.
Scorpion, we ride victory.
Did
The note bell is broken, clearly,
you just destroy the bell?
but it's not
Nice
working.
scorpion joke. I feel like it reflects you very well in this moment.
You poisonous, clippy idiot.
Say hi to the camera, Scorpion.
I can't do that.
Continue the story.
I can't do it. Anyway. So So, the Allmaker, he said that those were the guardians, that they were coming to stop the beast and to protect Elton. Because that was their purpose. I assume that the beast must have been the ever-rising mountain. I mean, what else conclusion could I draw? And the Allmaker, he said, basically to protect his appointed ones, basically not to trust them too much. Not to trust his sons too much. I didn't expect something like this to happen.
No, you're not. Ed comes storming back, asked you, does this mean that the other two summoned the mountain, brought it to life?
Maybe!
Breaking off again!
Well, you did literally do a ritual that Kavor told you to do.
Yeah, that's hard.
It was Jacob's sacrifice that caused this.
Jacob, you brought it.
Because it's his fault.
Yes.
I'm gonna play.
Anyway,
By
I'm not there, I'll stop
extension,
talking.
you.
Wow. Are you going to apologize for that? No. I didn't think so.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's entirely possible. Maybe Alamont really isn't evil.Maybe it's just poor. But
She is called the Dark
I don't
Prince.
think so. The Allmaker, it didn't sound.
When did you talk to the Allmaker?
Okay, do you remember a few weeks ago when I was drinking to be a... No, wait, you weren't there.
All that drink.
All that drink. When I was hungover and I passed out when we warped to the mountain, you guys were staring, being like, oh, hey, that's certainly a mountain, and it's certainly got legs for like an hour, and I was drunk and passed out. That, for many days, for those days, I was...
Here's a random question. I thought, where's the dwarf?
Dwarf is still there technically, but he probably went to go and help.
So he's probably lost right now.
He's probably lost.
Wait, go
Oh,
ahead.
jeez.
Oh, dang, I promised I'd bring him back!
This is what happened.
You act like he can't get back.
Do I run into him along the way? Do I run into him?
He knows cardinal directions. And can
Okay.
see a nearby mountain range. He knows roughly where he is.
Yeah, can I just run into him?
Sure.
Yes.
Mountain range? I'm sorry, the ever-rising mountain is gone.
No, but there's mountains around it.
There's other mountains.
You. Where did the others go?
They went the other way. Alright, let's do that. Should we go find them or should we just leave them?
Ow!
I like this guy.
Tempted since I can legit fire them.
You're fired.
As
You
I
can't
ignore
play
where he
Venetia.
go. I ignore the direction
Moment.
points, and I'm
Someone
like, just
told
follow
her
me.
run, and
And we
there's
go.
a new
Also,
character
hold on.
like
Oh,
that.
wait.
Wait. Important thing. Sorry, wait.
No, you're
Unless you've got anything else to say.
No, that's it.
Okay.
Can you pass
Well,
me my dice already?
when we were in the storm cloud, the boys talked to us and offered to get us out of the, quote, pretty little box.
Quote unquote.
Pretty little box.
And it wasn't the Allmaker, and I don't
I
think
wish it wasn't
that it was Kavor, and it was certainly not
very dangerous
Alma.
over short distances.
It was somebody else. He shattered the weird smooth balls we were in the... Quiet!
I'm not even there.
He's running at the door.
I sneeze and I feel unhappy.
I'm sorry.
I feel like... Gosh.
Oh,
You
don't
feel
even
like
get me started.
Godric?
Don't even get started. Freaking, he's the one who helped you fly to get to the others.
Out of context.
Honestly, she can.
What do you mean, Alcon? How's that Alcon?
Christian.
Fly is another term for to get high, like helping
Oh.
someone fly
Christian. You didn't increase her speed at all.
to get to the others.
I
Like-
just...
Context.
Literally, you just let her go in the sky instead of on the ground.
And she should be thankful.
I could have suffocated you, but
But I didn't.
See, I
Okay,
did
so
so
points?
Aren't you all proud?
Yeah, it was... I assume... It must have been another god. He helped me. I don't know what he. I don't. It sounded male. I don't know. Maybe he helped me then. Maybe he could help us again, or we should try to. I can try to contact Allmaker again, or maybe we all can. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I did not expect this kind of thing to happen. I did not expect.
Raise the distress speaking.
I did not expect literal storm cloud.
Or just
I
distress
did not
speaking.
expect Almond to just vanish. Did Kavor turn on his brother? I don't know. But what do you think we should do? I have no idea.
Sit and process for about at least an hour. That's yelling. Process for an hour.
Do I catch up to them in the end? Yeah.
So,
We were 3 hours ahead.
We were 3 hours dashing as horses.
yes, but he's running side by side with Dwarf. I'm just kidding.
I'm actually on the dwarf, and he's running at
but
least
he's
10
running
miles an
fast.
hour.
You are not on the dwarf.
40 miles
I'm like, this way, forward.
We were going about like 40 miles an hour.
We were going 100.
But
No.
for
Yeah,
like
we were going 40
flies.
miles an
But
hour.
though to be fair, Dwarf does have a thing that I actually have known he's had for a very long time.
Fly, just to end it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's the end of the campaign. See everyone. I'm just kidding.
not
Oh,
quite.
freak.
You promised. You promised.
I promised I will. So, he actually pulls out an obsidian steed that he's had this whole time. And
Dark
throws,
horse.
throws it on the ground, and this black obsidian horse appears, and
Forward.
you both get on. And technically, it doesn't get tired. So,
Ha! It's just like a freaking race car.
Does it have the same speed as we do? Did?
I
On the
believe
horse?
so.
Either way.
If it's a magic item, I believe it should be faster.
It might be. If
So
I can
you
find
guys
it.
run like 80 miles an hour. How is that
40
possible?
miles an hour.
Oh,
is a
40
4
miles.
hour. is a
Yeah.
horse.
But keep in mind, 1 hour of doing that will give you a level of exhaustion.
So you
If
do
you're
that for 3
dashing
hours.
as a horse for an entire hour.
We were. Now, she could, like.
Now you guys can rest. Now that we've established some plot, I think that's everything.
So, I just want to know how fast the horse goes.
I don't know what to do now.
Just wait for God to get there. Words will be exchanged.
Very strong words.
Very strong. Oh, very strongly worded like your superiors.
Strong words.
Allmaker said to wait for the Guardians to get here. Now the Guardians are gone, so now I don't know what to do.
So you're gonna leave me alone.
I guess we should just try to contact Allmaker
Oh.
again.
It's a nightmare, actually.
Oh.
So it has a flaming mane and tail.
Ha ha!
So let me see how fast a nightmare is.
Man, this is freaking awesome. I'm just saying that to the guy. This is awesome!
I know, right? Picked it up from a traveling peddler.
How much do you want for it?
For it? I don't know if I'd sell it.
We just laugh along the way. Ha ha ha!
He's gonna leave us and marry the dwarf.
Can we not?
I already got over Evie. Like, oh, she's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Hey!
Hey, you've got an awesome horse.
Got awesome.
Nightmare has technically a flying speed of 90 feet.
You just hear you guys are just sleeping
Yes.
and you just hear
All flying. So it can go 180 feet in 6 seconds. It can go as
Wait.
fast as an air elemental.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And it can go in a
Do
straight
math on
line.
that, because how fast is that?
180 feet every 6 seconds. 30 feet a second.
30 feet a second.
30 FPS.
frames per second.
30 frames per
And the
second.
speed of sound is 790.
No, it's slower than that.
You don't care what shape.
690. Sorry.
Speed
Eventually
is sound.
just catch
Hold
up.
on.
Because I
Can
want
I
them to
use
hear
your
our
computer real quick?
Sure.
As soon as we get close to
Breaks
it.
the sound
So-
barrier.
So you guys eventually do see this thing flying in the sky.
They found us!
I don't like it. Let's leave it.
343 miles.
Guys, you just hear a
second.
That's not
I see
right.
something
What?
flaming
Oh,
in
the
the sky.
speed
I
of
go,
sound
I
you're
don't
saying?
like it.
Yes.
I thought you were saying that's how fast they were going.
No,
I was like, no
You
way.
should totally
No.
pass over.
Sure, they mess over you.
It was
like,
Wait, buddy, they're down there.
Oh! Well,
And it's in the hole that she does.
yeah! It just, like, slowly descends to the
She
ground.
takes out, like, daggers from her
Lands.
magic belt and is, like, digging a hole.
I am shocked,
Fellas,
horrified.
dig a hole.
Yeah. It
I'm
spins
sick of
around
life.
and there's just
This
this
whole
demon
entire
horse
time.
there.
Awesome. Hey, guys.
I am upset by the demon horse.
How are you not dead?
Alright, horse, and it turns back into the little
I
figure and he
guess
puts it in his
And pokes her
pocket.
head out of the hole. How are you not dead?
I'm fast in there. Check out this awesome horse.
It's a 5-foot hole.
He already
She's
put it in
5'2".
back in his pocket.
Oh, well, there was an awesome horse.
It's this!
Where
It's cool.
is?
Right now?
Where is you?
Right now, I'm done with all of you.
Hop in the hole with Ed. It's 5
I'm
foot hole.
sorry. Would you like to talk to me?
Oh yeah, I'll let
Hop
you
in the
talk
hole.
to you.
It's
Let's
wide
start talking
enough
where
for
like
some
like
people.
fighting. So yeah.
Hey, would you like? How about we exchange some words?
Oh.
Oh yes, words and
I'm sick of life. I'm
I'm
gonna say you
gonna-
until I die.
show you.
I want to go
Oh
home.
boy.
I want to go home.
I
She
have
sent
no
me
home.
away. She yelled at me.
What's
She
my
begged
home
me
then?
to go away because I have information
You
that
could
we
have
need.
common decency just to come back and help.
She wouldn't let me because I have information.
She said the same thing to me. Yeah, I decided to stay.
I have information that you didn't.
Sorry.
I have information that you don't.
bear.
That everyone else needs. The fate of the multiverse
Oh,
is at stake.
please tell me this wonderful information. The information of the gods. Will hearing it destroy the world?
Guys, it's 10:36.
Uh-huh.
I am aware of this fact.
Kavor is bad. Almont is
How
probably
long have
also
you known
bad.
this?
Be-
How long?
Wait,
Since you remember when I was drunk after Nymph got was dying and
So you have this information from quite some time.
I'm sorry, did you want me to just go like, hey, by the way, guys, hey, I know the gods are like 2 feet away, but you know, I think that they're evil.
just tell us when they're not there.
Yes!
They're with us all the time.
They were
I
with us
was
all
just
the
trying
time.
to go into the other room.
They have insane hearing. I'm sorry.
Actually,
In
they
the hole.
don't.
There's yelling going on.
Get out, just
Hey,
like, you know
Here's
what?
some,
I
burping
here's
and
some
talking
fire.
about
Sarah,
Boom,
wanna come
boom,
see
boom.
somewhere that's really cool? Yeah.
I'll come.
Hey, come on, Ed. We three
The
are
Omega
You
the
could
good
have
guy.
told us. Instead, one of our party
They're
members
getting
is
fainter and
gone.
fainter as we walk away.
We are walking away.
You think I don't know this? I told her already. I was trying to figure out a way to resolve this. I
Walking
didn't expect
away.
Why did you tell us? All of us.
Scoot away. No. No.
You're scooting away. I'm turning down the microphone.
Sorry.
Right now, the three of us started walking away. We're just like, you guys are just, I'm
I'm
done.
legit sorry for the audience.
Yin and yang.
Oh,
It's Star Wars.
Can we say that I took my plate armor back when we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
You
you.
just left
Why
it.
didn't you tell us
Yeah.
sooner?
Star Wars.
Because first of all,
Star Wars.
I was worried about the nymph. Second of all, he said,
Oh, the nymph. Okay, we get it.
That's the one I'm crazy.
You have a crush on the nymph.
"Quiet. This is important." Again, I was worried about the two of them hearing
The
us.
nymph is a girl, right?
Yes.
Noted.
She's a quantum section.
You could have just.
She likes
whispered it
everything
to
if
us.
it looks good. If it looks good, she likes it.
I believe that means
You could have just simply whispered.
No,
"Oh,
quantum
evil."
section. Anything. It could be an atom. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it is. She likes it. If it looks good.
If,
Well, listen.
Okay,
He
if you
told
talk
me
that
to
to
eat
Evie,
on
if
the
you
ice.
talk that to Evie, then surely you can come up to us individually and tell us.
Very nice.
Evie did agree that we should keep it secret.
Evie agreed we should keep it on the
Evie is
down
in
low.
another dimension right
Evie's
now.
in another- Her words not valid now.
Well, now, yeah, but that happened after all of this.
I'm guessing neither of you realized that the three of us just started walking
No,
away.
no, we haven't been. We've been fighting.
What about the
Arguing.
dwarf? Does he know we've been
Okay, you
walking
can
away
put
at
this
this
back
point?
The
Yeah,
dwarf
poor
is just watching.
Having a drink.
We
I
are
don't like the dwarf.
We're
I was
walking
like, this would be
this
interesting
way.
to watch.
You're walking this way. But you guys don't know. So we're just like, I'm done. I'm done. We're walking
I-
this way.
So basically, if you want to sit down and listen instead of yelling at me, this is where things stand.
Oh, you're one to talk. You're yelling as well.
Because I'm mad, and you know what? She was my friend too, alright? I care about
Right now, Phoenicia's 110% done.
I would have stayed behind. I would have fought for my.
Why didn't you?
Why didn't I? I already told you
You
this.
could have come back.
Ah, yes. Let me just give all this information in a nice little teeny box. Just
I'm
run
gonna
all the way
shout.
back.
I'm gonna shout from behind me, you guys are dirt brains!
I just cast a fireball that just misses your
Whoa.
head. No, I missed on purpose.
Well,
you don't have to do this.
Maybe not quite dirt brains, maybe like clay that has been fired already, so it can't change shape. Or stone. Stone works too.
You want to go, dwarf buddy?
I will end you, except I won't because you got cool horse and I like you.
Well,
You're all pebbles.
I aim a fireball at your head, but
they'll
it
think
I missed
that
on
they could
purpose.
just.
I am walking
They don't
away.
even know.
I like the dwarf. He's great. He's great.
I'm gonna run and.
Can we not use fire indoors?
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Jonathan,
Dude, no.
Jonathan, let's not do that. There is a smoke
gonna do-
detector right there.
It's okay. This is a different type of smoke.
Still,
It's still smoke. Anyways, where were we?
anything can set off
You
a smoke
could light a
detector.
smoke
Yell
bomb.
fest?
In our Yelp list, yeah.
That's a different kind of smoke.
Yes. Come back. It took me
Why
all.
did you just tell us? We knew that he was evil already.
No. What's the dwarf's name?
If
Trabok.
I stay in Kuvar was attacking
Trabok.
Evie, they would probably figured, oh, he's evil. So basically your information is useless if I already know he was evil.
Yes, but the All-Maker told me this, and he said that wants to wait. The All-Maker.
For being a great and powerful wizard, you'd think he'd at least be able to communicate over long distances.
I aim for the fireball for Anne. I just missed your hand.
Would you like to try that?
I missed your head.
You want to go? I will fight all of you. I just lost my friend.
I lost the woman I loved.
Half the party
You
is
burned my
walking away.
beard, and you'll be sorry.
Can Evie a thing?
Not
Am I going to the other
officially.
room?
Not
I'm
officially,
sure
however, it
we'll
was
still be
talked
able to
about,
hear
and she
that.
kind of basically confessed just before.
Yeah.
Kind of basically by saying, you know, I thought I lost you once, can't lose you again.
Yeah.
As she was
Fun
being
stuff.
frozen in the...
Now she's gone.
Now she's gone. Isn't that great? The love of your life, just like that. Might as well
No.
get Infinity Gauntlet and just, oh, she's gone.
You think
Now
I
let's
don't
see
know
if we
how
can
you
finish
feel
this
in
in
real
the
life?
next two sessions.
Well, guys, I'm ready to
Yeah, I
be
wish you the
done.
best of luck with
Right
this.
now, it's just them arguing and
I'm
we're
gonna have to
walking
force you
away,
guys
so
to
she
run
probably
instead of
could,
crawling.
probably could not
Yeah.
miss anything.
Yeah. Might have to nudge us along, or we can meet again.
I have to,
twice a
I'm
week.
nudging you guys. I'm gonna have to
The
push you guys if we're
All-Maker
gonna finish
himself
this.
told me to wait.
Oh.
What else was I supposed to do? And
Oh, the
Evie
All-Maker.
agreed with me. She told me to keep it secret.
Hey, she's just like, hi.
If you wanna fight me, then you're gonna have to. Why don't you go complain to her, who is?
You were too sexy.
Use your words.
Said use your words. I thought you were going to say F you.
Use your words.
I thought you were gonna say wisely. Use your words wisely.
Use your words.
Wisely.
Grown up speak.
So,
You're too sexy. Which is odd because actually for this entire time instead of like a red flame, his flames are just black. I'm just going to point that out there. Just going to put that.
Alicia is still walking away with half the party.
Yeah, well, the
With
freaking
the,
two
with
fireballs
the
at
half of the
3.
party that is.
Do any of you have drinks?
I do!
I know.
Oh, okay. And he runs to catch up.
I have a tree bark ale and this other stuff that I don't know what it is.
Is that art? Is that the Arctic one?
Yeah.
Yes. She still has it.
We should probably end this off.
Here's
So-
a shot. Whoop.
Okay, at the end of the conversation, I guess we're just like calm down and we just calm down.
How?
I don't know if you guys do. You probably storm off in opposite directions.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
That's
more
a bad
like.
idea.
If you
that's
storm
bad.
off in the east, you find a 5-foot deep hole.
Okay, out of curiosity, what is
I
around
know
us?
that.
Are there like,
There,
Party's walking
there are
around.
low hills, the occasional few trees.
is there like one single like a dead tree?
Sure.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
aim a bolt out that, and it just make it explode.
So,
Is there anything to hide inside?
Moses?
No.
I mean,
Well,
God?
there might be like a little like
Oh,
crevice.
gosh.
that you could-
Okay,
or,
I
like,
will.
a little.
Okay.
I'll go in
Thunder.
that and I will
As
cry.
I walk away, I just
So.
set them.
So only the
Okay.
dwarf is
She on
heading
fire.
towards the rest of the party, basically.
So as you all do this, and to end this session,
Push it forward.
Oh,
so
you're gonna make a
you
quick
feel
figure.
cold stone beneath you,
Okay.
and as you open your eyes, you find yourself in what is more or less just a prison cell,
Great.
and Kabo
That is
is standing
Perfect.
there
Perfect.
on the other side.
Hey, he's locked in the cell with you. That's a
No,
plus.
on the
No,
other
he's
side.
on the other
Okay.
side.
Who's on the other side?
Haha, you're captain too.
And
I win.
he just
That's how
smiles.
it works.
It's good to see you. And that's where we're gonna end this session.
Okay.
And we will see you all next time.
You're welcome, audience.
Or-
Sorry for the yelling. Don't wear headphones.
yeah, I'm gonna turn the microphone back
Put
up.
a warning like. Do not
The
wear
end of this
headphones.
video might get really loud.
No, I'll put it in like the middle of the video. If you're wearing headphones, stop.
Yeah.
I created. Okay, do you guys remember June in Avatar with the share shoe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude,
I
our
created
argument
a
went in a lot of
character just
circles.
like her, and I love her.
That's awesome.
So, but yes, we will see you all next time
Peace out.
for the second to last episode
Oh dear.
with regular outro, courtesy of the Misfits.